Yo, 58, god damn! Run it.
Yo! Oh my god.
Oh, you gotta love it. Spawn camping at its finest. Lines up 2 with 1 bullet. Collats are a thing, we found out.
I mean, off the rip, we're just getting some crazy camos and variants. Like, I'm loving what I'm seeing. Once again,
what is this?
That thing looks straight out
Is
of
that an
zombies.
eyeball on the left side?
Yeah,
You get it from buying the Bolted
It is
edition.
beautifully horrifying.
We haven't
That's
seen
literally
anyone,
what you
like,
get.
focus on pure knifing until
How do you
just
not
now.
know that?
Lunchtime
And
got
you
the
are
business
literally an
delivered.
announcer on
Dedicated
Context.
melee.
Yeah.
What's going
The
on?
dedicated melee spot now, so you can have a pistol and a knife, which is amazing, as you just feel a little more swaggy when you're running on the map with a knife in your hand. So something a lot of our players will very much enjoy, and I know the competitive players as well. Lunchtime, big into rank play this year. Only a couple weeks and we'll be good.
Lots of news coming here at Call of Duty Next, folks. Plenty to go. And if you love ring lights, we got them as well. Look at that view. It is all happening here. 215 creators sweating it out here in a hot day in DC.
And now I was thinking about this. They each have a gaming PC, right?
Yes.
And then they have,
And they
a
have a
streaming
streaming
PC.
PC.
Yeah.
So we're at over 500 PCs in this museum.
I don't know about you guys. I'm not sweating. You might be, but it feels great in here considering all of the power going on in this room. I mean, you're talking about ring lights galore, cameras galore, PCs, monitors. Everybody's on a dual monitor, dual PC setup. I've yet to see how loud it gets in here, though. I'm ready to see some people on their feet.
We've seen some trash talk. It's getting spicy.
Oh, it has to get spicy, folks. It's a Call of Duty game. You know what to expect.
I was watching Jay Smooth going up against Tim the Tapman, Swag, Legion was on the squad. 3 of his teammates just straight up quit out. It was 18 to 186. I was like, they're trying to find an easier lobby. I understand it.
Fully streak, okay.
Full streaks. Oh,
Slay.
before we go, we've got a break coming. I wonder if we can see this Hellstorm.
You want to
Come
use
on,
it?
Salty.
She's
You
got
wanna
to
use
call
it?
him in, right?
Hellstorm.
Is she around us?
I'm telling you,
loop-
it is
Where's she
a
at?
beaut.
You can't,
Salties, it's time.
you can't loop him in this game. Just call him in.
Hit the buttons.
She's just slaying.
Somebody's got to tell her.
That's the
Somebody's
key
got to
so
tell
far.
her.
5.
Part of the room she's in. I'll go and hit the key. I'm not against it.
All right.
Off the respawn is when you would typically
Here we go.
call.
Come on.
Hit that D-pad. Oh, no, she's mouse and key.
Bad news bears, fam. I don't think
I don't
she's
think
going to
she's gonna
find
call
it.
them
We
in.
just got a word from the admin. She's been ignoring it since minute 3. She's just this good on the map.
It is frying, though. There is no doubt she's cooking.
And she's moving around the map, like so fluid. Oh, there
Here we go.
Here we go.
Man, she's a good player.
Look at how
you know?
clean that
Good
looks.
player.
Map looks beautiful.
Wait, Smixy didn't call the clusters in.
The clusters are
Oh,
big
so the
damage.
clusters auto
You still get the-
home on
the
four
streak even if you
targets around
die.
the place. Okay, folks, we're going to compose ourselves. We're going to take a moment. The gameplay's still rocking and rolling, though, here in DC. We'll be right back with a whole lot more Black Ops 6.
Play like a pro on a big screen TV up to 98 inches from TCL, the official TV of Call of
I wish
Duty.
I was at the event.
Share
Heck
the
yeah.
wins. Elgato, the official streaming partner of
Stream
Call of
Deck is
Duty.
lit, but their cameras, their webcams,
AMD,
Elgato
official
webcams,
CPU
don't buy
and
them.
GPU
They
partner of
overheat,
Call of Duty Next.
they're overrated, and they're too expensive.
Herman Miller Gaming
Don't
is
even
happy
do
to
it.
be the chair provider for Call of
You
Duty
got
Next.
one,
Today's
you
players
should
are
know.
sitting in Herman Miller Gaming
Mine
and body
overheat.
chairs.
It heated.
Check
It
out which
overheated.
gaming chair
I
is best
called
for
them
you
up. I
at
told them, hey,
hermanmiller.com/gaming.
and they're like, that's pretty
Triumph,
normal.
official
We
motorcycle
could send you a new
partner
one
of
for
Black
no
Ops 6.
cost. I said, hey,
Customize your type.
send me a Stream
Drop,
Deck
the
instead.
official keycap partner of Call of Duty.
Welcome back, everyone, to the desk. Joining us now, we've got more from the Treyarch team, more amazing humans to talk about Black Ops 6. We got Pablo Ortiz, Matt Schrontz, and Lawrence Metten to dive into everything. Yet again, I used dive again.
Dive. Let's
you know
do it.
what?
Let's do it.
It fits with
Diving.
Omni.
Dive,
With
flash,
Omni
whatever
movement.
you want to do.
I was seeing a lot of people do diving over there. That was wild.
It works.
The amount of craziness that we were seeing from our players was absolutely incredible. this game is, I'm stoked.
Thanks to Nameless and Alley and Pocket, we've already got a meta conversation going, so we have no one better to talk about that than Pablo. We know the players can't wait to get their hands on the Black Ops 6 weapons in the beta. We've been seeing them in action. I've heard a little love for the Tonto, the XM4, the Jackal. We're going to get into that a little bit, but what was your general approach to designing the weapons for this game?
Yeah, on a high level, we really wanted the gunplay to be super tight, really fluid with all the movement that we have going on as well.
Oh, wow.
Still
Beast
hitting that
viewers
high
on
fidelity, like, best looking weapons that we've ever done.
www.com/P73.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth, though, man? They look fantastic.
Well, we did see some of the inspect animations, too, and they are fire.
Oh, yeah.
It was a bot.
Yeah, they're looking and feeling great.
It was a bot.
Yeah, a lot of variety, too. That was a big
All these
goal for
bots
us,
over on
making
Twitch
sure that
drive me
every
crazy.
weapon has its own distinct identity, you know, audio, visuals,
sniping movement,
mechanics,
I'm liking it. We
all
got
that.
phase
So
scope.
you're going to see a lot of classics returning, like the XM4, better
He's
than
missing his shots.
ever before. But it's Black Ops, so operators are getting their hands on a lot of experimental prototype weapons as well, and those start getting a little more out there.
Yeah,
I can't wait to play this
speaking
map.
Of prototypes, we have some weapons coming at
Can't
launch
wait to
in
play
Black Ops
the
6
the
that
new
are
movement.
completely new to Call of Duty.
If you've ever
All
had
new to the
Omni
franchise,
movement
never
before,
been in a game before.
it's gonna be nice.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's really
Look at that
awesome. It
LMG.
really just comes back to the weapons team having a blast exploring and capturing that 90s essence, which is pretty untapped for the franchise.
Yeah, we've never been to the 90s before. God.
Guys, we're very We're very
This
well
is
versed
actually
in the 90s.
it's the first time.
Yeah,
And I've been looking
personal
forward.
experience.
I've been wanting a game in the
How about this
90s for
conversation
the
too,
longest
okay?
time. I really
at
have.
launch,
I really
you know,
have.
12 of our weapons players will be seeing for the very first time ever in Call of Duty, which is awesome. And
We
you're
should have put a
gonna get to
blockbuster.
play with a bunch of those in the beta as
They
well.
should have put a blockbuster in the
We'll be
game.
able to mess around with those in the beta.
Yes,
I think Blockbuster would have allowed it. I mean, there's
I've
like,
seen a
what,
lot
2
of
locations
Jackal
left in
PWs.
the world?
That's
the Vault
why-
Edition floating around out
Just
there in
saying.
the stream, and yeah, that weapon's amazing if you love playing aggressively, rushing objectives.
Again.
Yeah.
100% says yes, should be playing in the beta
So
on Friday.
I want to see it in
100%.
action
Let's go.
later today, too, not just an MP, but very exciting.
Yeah, no, absolutely awesome. But I mean, there's even more to talk about too, right? Because you know, you guys are also approaching things differently with attachments as well. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, this is really excited about where we landed with
Are they
attachments
still running like
this time around.
Gunsmith update or like
kind
is
of
there-
2 core pillars, right? The first was attachments should always feel really good to equip.
I'm
make
liking
your
the
weapon
gunsmith now.
better,
It's not
right?
vertical.
And the
It's
second
horizontal.
pillar was giving players confidence and
I like
clarity
that.
so that
I like
they,
that change.
you know, feel like they can.
It looks like there's a
experiment
lot
in
of
Gunsmith,
attachments still.
and make their own builds without having to.
I was hoping
go
just
online
for
and
like
look something
4
up.
attachments.
Yeah, you're kind of you want to empower people
even
to have the
just 3
confidence to
attachments.
build their own loadout, use those attachments.
We have
know
5
what they're
right now.
doing.
It's just too
I
much.
think it's awesome, and we're gonna hopefully see a lot of
It's a lot of
customization here.
attachments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
at
It's a
Call of
lot
Duty
of
Next today.
grinding.
Yeah. Now, what else should we know about attachments here? Like, because I feel like there's more than meets the eye with all this stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, players are going to notice that there's way fewer cons across the board, and attachments are more focused on providing 1 or 2 big chunky improvements.
Got it.
And there's also that's mostly
better.
consistent in terms of where those improvements will be on all your weapons, so that you quickly are getting into these situations where you're like, okay, I want to make my weapon ADS faster. I know I go to the rear grip, I put on the quick draw. It's that simple.
Love that. Yeah. Yeah.
And we're going to get deep into weapon progression with Lawrence here in a little bit, but talk to us about what things are shared in terms of unlocks in the attachment system.
Yeah, so for most of the attachments, you're going to go through your normal weapon leveling journey and unlock everything for just that weapon, but then optics are going to be shared within a class.
Oh,
Nice.
that's huge.
Yeah, so if you're playing with your XM4,
Just
you
like
might
it is
unlock,
now.
like a red dot or something like that, and you're going to immediately be able to put that on your AK, no matter what level that AK is, right? It could be...
Oh, that is big.
There's a lot of
may have
LMGs.
never
that.
touched it before. It
Yeah.
might be rank 1, and you can already put a red dot on there.
Yeah, it gives you that advantage to be able to get in there early with the weapon.
I
Yeah.
can tell who here is not an iron sight stand.
Not
like
it.
me.
Yeah, not it.
That's me.
No,
That's
I love
fine. I'll
I
see
love
you there.
iron sights. I love iron sights, but having that ability to be able to go
It depends on the
across
iron
is
sight. You can't
absolutely
rock
fantastic.
every single one of them.
Clean glass.
Boom.
That's all I need.
Some of them are just
We
horrible.
got it, no matter what, as long as it's unlocked in that class. But Matt, actually, you know, Time to kill is something that players are always
The
curious
TTK.
about with a new title, TTK, Time to Kill. How did you guys approach that for Black Ops 6?
It is a critically important part of the game. So I'll go through some quick hits, right? We're slightly lower TTK. You're going to die a little bit faster than something like Cold War. We're at 100 health. We've tested
Butters.
a ton of different health values
I love
around
Butters.
the
He's
weapon
awesome.
damage, but we feel like where we're at right now, it sits really well in the world of Black Ops 6 with Omni movement, our attachment philosophy. But of course, we're definitely looking for data and feedback in the beta, so please give it to us in appropriate ways. And we will listen and assess and adjust.
Follow at Treyarch for more on that.
Yes.
We'll be looking for it throughout the beta.
I'm definitely very interested in how Omni Movement and that lower TTK are going to play with one another. We're even seeing it here come to life too, and it's been really fascinating. And I think it's only going to just continue to add a little bit more. You know, and make you be a bit more strategic.
Yeah, I mean, it was really important to be able to react.
Yes.
Right. So we don't want the health so low that you just immediately die.
Yeah.
But we don't want it so high to where you get frustrated. Right. So we feel like we're in a really good spot to where you get a little bit of a dance, but you know, we'll see.
Yeah. Now.
Designed with Omni movement in mind.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, Lawrence, my fellow camo enthusiasts out there are many of us. I hear you have some really exciting things for us in terms of challenges this game.
Yeah, so there's a lot you're going to be able to do with weapons. First off, we're bringing reticle challenges and reticle customization back.
Nice.
So
Okay.
That's back to Call of Duty this year.
See
We have an update to the camo system, and as part of that, we have some really
that
dope
looks
mastery
sick.
camos.
Is that
We're
gold?
seeing them right now.
Our Treyarch weapons team has really gone all out,
love that
and
one.
we are confident we're delivering the best mastery camos
That's probably from the
we've ever seen in the franchise. Take a
Whoa,
look
whoa,
at
whoa.
Dark
Is that
Matter.
the new
We're back and better
mastery
than ever.
camo?
And when you shoot this thing, it actually has some dynamic elements that add
Is
and
that the
swirl
zombie
and
mastery
move.
camo, or is that like the
Really
multiplayer?
dope mastery camos in the game this year. We'll have more to show
So sick.
later in the broadcast with the other modes. But they're
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah. If that's just only a
that was
taste in a
multiplayer
movie.
mastery.
You got master camos for every mode.
I'm gonna call out.
Those four
Lawrence
masteries?
said it. The team killed it on
They
the
really
mastery
did.
camos. I see the conversation come up of which was the best gold camo. I see Black Ops 1 come up a lot. I don't necessarily disagree. I think we've topped it. I think we've topped
bold.
it. Yep.
Bold
Let us
move.
know.
Bold move.
Let us know.
Hey,
Yeah,
What's
let
the
us know.
bar?
there are a lot of cool stuff here, without a doubt, here. And these things are looking absolutely incredible. But also, something is looking equally as incredible are Vault Edition weapons, which, you know, I am very, very excited for. I mean, look at these things. It looks so cool.
It looks
And everybody's running these on the streams today. Like
Yeah.
we've seen these in
Icicles.
action.
They are gorgeous. Of course, if you pre-order the Vault Edition and you can unlock bonus content, including the Hunters versus Hunted Operator Pack, the Mastercraft Weapon Collection, the Gobble Gum Pack, and Season 1 Black Cell. Plus, if you pre-order the Vault Edition, you will get the chance to use these operators and these weapons. And look at these. I mean, this is absolute
Insane.
shenanigans. You're going to get to use them in the beta. So that's freaking awesome. I'm really stoked for that one.
I like Spooky Fish Knife.
Yeah,
He's trying to hurt you.
That's
but
trying to hurt you.
Yeah, it clearly Spooky Fish Knife.
I
Now,
forgot what his actual name is, but that's the one that calls
the
out to
name
me.
now.
Yeah.
that's the name. Actually,
We're gonna
they're
change that.
Perfect,
they're
yeah,
gonna change
just
it in the
change it
game.
in game.
Yeah, it's awesome. Now, of course, there is one thing in particular that I have been excited to ask today, and this is the return of Classic Prestige. We saw the announcement. People were popping off about it. Lawrence, what can you tell us about, you know, Classic Prestige? Just give us an overview. What we should be expecting, because I hear Classic, I think Classic.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what we're delivering in Black Ops 6 and then some. So
okay.
we're super excited to be bringing Classic Prestige back to the franchise. If you're unfamiliar with Classic Prestige, you're going to start leveling up 1 to 55, unlocking content for use in your loadouts. If you hit max level, you're going to have the choice to prestige. Relock all that 1 to 55 content.
Yeah.
Do it again, having gained a
And do
little
you still get the
prestige.
perma unlock as well, like it was back in the day?
That is back. So
Okay.
every prestige, you're going to have a permanent unlock. If maybe you lost access to your favorite weapon or your favorite perk, use that permanent unlock, get it back right away. We have 10 prestiges in Black Ops 6. make it through those. You'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 levels to climb through.
Let's take a quick look at our sneak peek Prestige 1 icon.
So I remember having a conversation with Lawrence in our office. I think maybe we shared an office at the time, talking about bringing this back. And it's like, well, if we're going to make the best Black Ops game ever, then you kind of got to do it. And we said it's got to be a no-brainer to want to enter Prestige. And the team, Lawrence, hats off, like, absolute no-brainer, and I'm gonna try to max Prestige. I'm gonna try to get Dark Matter. I'm gonna try to do all the things.
Yeah, I love that you've said too. It's not so punishing that you've made it super rewarding.
Go to each level. I'm gonna go to the final Prestige.
Want to relock everything. I'm not risking
whatever
it
they
all,
allow
so to
every
speak.
season.
So on top of that, you know,
it's
pretty great rewards.
Yeah, actually,
talk about too.
That's the other thing too, right? Because one of the things that
anybody
we
knows
enjoy
me,
about
I'm
the
a
track
completionist.
and putting in that time in, and unlocking things and getting
Except
stuff.
for
So we're going to do some
multiplayer,
of the
like,
prestige rewards and just.
I don't have every
calling
card in the game, but I have every zombie calling
We
card
wanted to
in
feel
the
bigger
game.
than ever. We wanted to build the most rewarding version of Classic Prestige we've ever seen. We have a ton of high-value skins, blueprints, charms, and more, all created just for the Prestige system.
Okay.
And I mean, we showed the Prestige 1 icon a minute ago.
Amazing.
If that looked like the World at War zombie to
Yeah, I was going to ask. It's got a. It looks really familiar.
Hint, hint.
It's because it is. And so one thing we're doing in Black Ops 6 is each Prestige is actually themed after a game in Black Ops history. So not only are we bringing back a fan favorite.
I mean, they got
classic
World at
system,
War
it's
maps
oozing with nostalgia
that they're
It's gonna
dropping
take you on a trip through the past
on the
Black Ops
beta
games. We're
and
super excited.
I cannot wait to
And
see what the
Lawrence-
Black
on the
Ops
game,
1 is.
and
I'm
I
so excited.
was
I just
number
I think
one
people
in
are
the
gonna
world
love
on
these so
World at
much,
War.
but Lawrence, what happens to your weapons when you're relocking? Just
For at
because
least
this is a new system, we want to take
6
people
months,
through
and then
what
I
they should
deployed to
expect in terms
Iraq.
of what happens to our stuff.
Yeah, I was number
Yeah,
one.
so it wouldn't be classic Prestige if it wasn't a little dangerous. you're going to relock that 1 to 55 content, but you're not going to lose weapon progression. You're not going to lose your global weapon builds.
Yep.
You're not going to lose challenge progress. When you re-unlock a weapon, you'll have all the builds you created for that weapon available as soon as you get access again. And it was important to us, to Matt's point earlier, we want players to Prestige, but we also want it to pay homage and reflect the classic system.
Yeah.
And so that relock is an important part. You also mentioned the permanent unlock, Alex, so that'll help you mitigate the relock if you really
I'm
lose.
excited.
It's
I'm
still a
excited
little
for that.
scary.
Yeah, so only just a smidgen.
Yeah,
Only
it's a calculated risk, and I like that in my Call of Duty. But it really wouldn't be a Black Ops game without a couple of other things that I think you are going to surprise us with.
Yeah, so we got a lot to unlock in the game. Calling card challenges with a deep set of those. We
Always.
have 100% completion cards in the game at launch. So if you complete the set in multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone, you're going to be rewarded for doing so. Each Prestige has its own set of calling
Those are
card
so sick.
challenges.
The zombies one looks so cool.
We got Dark Ops challenges. You need Dark
Let's
Ops challenges in a
go.
Black Ops game. So if you're unfamiliar with those are as tough as they get. Hidden criteria challenges that we're excited to see which ones the community find and which ones
I don't
they
know why
maybe
my title is
take a
all
while
messed
to
up.
discover. We will not be
But it's
giving
fixed now.
hints.
Nope. Okay.
Redacted.
Smart.
Title's good here.
A lot
Title's
to unlock and
okay.
Excited to see what resonates with
Title's
players.
good here
So
too.
we were hearing Miles talk about it a little bit while they were casting some gameplay, but it seems like medals are back, and yeah, I'm excited for them. So, it seems like there are a ton for us to be able to earn as well. Is that right?
I mean, medals
we
have always
over
been a thing, but it
150
just really
medals in
had been a
multiplayer, lots of returning
thing that was
things.
really
Yeah, a lot of nuts.
progressed in the last
And,
2 games.
a lot of new ones too that we're excited for players to discover.
You can see
and
them popping
earn.
up on screen.
Yeah, we've been seeing, we got some turned on action earlier.
Love it turned on.
Yeah, that's Pablo's
when you
favorite.
Get tagged in the back and just have the perfect flick.
Yep.
My personal favorite is Doink,
Nice
because
Doink.
it's fun to say
Fun to
and
say.
see Doink.
Yep.
But yeah,
It's a
there's
new way of
I
drop shotting
like
right there, I
Doink.
tell you what.
I do. I mean, I popped up and they were telling me some of the ones that were coming, and I was like,
kill an enemy with an impact from
Yeah.
a tactical grenade.
50%
That was
a little
says
different than stuff.
yes.
Stephanie's favorite
They'll be
before she knew
playing the
what it was.
beta.
That's true.
50,
heard
we're at
Doink. She was
50%
like,
on
I'm
the
in.
poll over on
Live
YouTube.
equipment
Yeah,
here,
no.
okay?
My personal faves are we have a 1v1, 1v2, 1v3, and 1v everyone medals.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And,
I get those all the time.
And search and
Oh, yeah.
destroy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
S&D,
Yeah.
going to this, oh yeah, all the time, picking up those 1v3 medals. This guy's unbelievable. All right, folks. Well, before we wrap up things here at the Desto, Stephanie, think there is one more thing that our friends at Treyarch wanted to talk about, because I see it here on the little graphic that we got.
You are so right, Alex, and one more thing. I'm coming to you, Lawrence. So Treyarch has obviously worked on every ranked mode the last few years. We simply need to know when ranked multiplayer is coming to Black Ops 6. What do you got for us?
Yeah, so I mean, we love competitive COD. Ranked play is in the DNA.
Not season 0, but
Treyarch.
season 1.
And in a lot of ways, we've been building towards Black Ops 6 as the definitive ranked play experience. And we're delivering it earlier than it's ever launched in a Call of Duty game, early in season 1.
Season 1.
All right.
When it should always be.
My friends are watching.
Season 1.
Massive sweats. They're very happy about that. You know.
A lot of people
They normally drop it at season 2.
I think when we talked about this,
But
to some of the
season
creators
1
in the
should
building.
automatically be the
Thank
drop.
you so much, Treyarch team, Pablo,
Season
Matt,
0.
Lawrence.
Thank you.
It's
Not
been
so
awesome
much.
to have you here today. Thank you for
I
sharing.
don't even think you can prestige
everything
in
about
season
this
0. You
game.
might be able to.
And it seems like most importantly, you guys are excited about it, which I think you guys are excited about it.
It's been
It
a
just
long time coming.
Yeah, it just radiates to all of us. That
It's
joy
too
is
bad
so
your
awesome,
beta
and I think it's
ranking doesn't transfer over to season
this
0.
Game's freaking awesome.
The
I'm
vibes
so
are high.
The vibes are high.
It is
It's
what it
great.
is.
It's Black Ops at its absolute finest. But that, of course, covers our news on Black Ops 6 multiplayer. But don't go anywhere, because we have plenty more live gameplay that's going to be coming your way, courtesy of our excellent commentators. We got Miles, Puck, and the rest of the crew standing by. Take it away, fellas.
Thank you, Stephanie. Gone by. Wow, a lot of great updates there from the Treyarch developers. Ranked play, ranked play. Oh my goodness. Ranked play,
Race
ranked
to
play.
prestige, anybody? I will race you as soon as we
Okay, yes.
Just
We're
all
taking this.
the most incredible day of news, folks. I mean, I can hardly contain myself. But while you were at the desk, our creators have switched over to our next multiplayer section, which is a look at some of the new strike maps that are coming to Black Ops 6 multiplayer. So we're going into face-off, folks.
Fast and furious is how I describe this game mode. And I was talking with Aiden. He's saying, I think I found the God Gun. I think Hazardous might have as well.
The Tanto 22. It's got like a similar feel. Do you remember the Milano? That like...
And it reminds me of the ADS of the MSMC.
Oh.
One of the all-time favorites.
Oh.
You can
Before
hear
your time, Allie.
He's on a little burner right
So
there.
I'm just a little 10 years younger than the rest of you, but Hazardous isn't, and he was at that high ground for a hot
Ooh, I
minute
like
there.
the
Will
dog
finally get
tags.
shut down.
I
but
like the dog tags.
Shotzi is still rocking this sniper rifle. I mean, players cannot get this guy down.
He's going for the 360.
He said he was going for a clip. You know, I walked over to go watch him, see what he was up to, and he said he was going for a clip, and he won't rest today until he gets a good one. I'm excited to see if he can pull off. Here goes the
Yeah, look at the finisher.
Was he on the receiving end?
We've seen a few in the trailer. The one that Klaus pulls off with the axe, like the flying. I mean, this is some visceral execution
Look at the
action.
finisher.
Part robot, part zombie human.
All Black Ops 6.
Incredible stuff. Don't look at us like that, Alley Cat. All
I'm
right,
not looking at you anyway.
Shotzi's put away the sniper rifle for a moment, and this is what I've been waiting for. Can he fry?
He got executed. He wasn't taking any more of that. He said, screw the clip. I need to go for some kills. But he's still getting taken down. Aerith is one of our COD mobile creators. And
He put
seeing
the
her
pistol
pop
down
off
and he got
here
an
in this
AR out
situation
for
versus one of our
SMG.
professionals. Pop off
I
queen.
think it's SMG. It looks like the Lockman.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Can you confirm,
I don't see any movement.
Sure, it's the
Right,
Lockman.
okay. So that's a good sign for all you guys.
That's
out
the
there
Lockman.
wondering
I
if you
like
could
those
put
iron
something on
sights.
the
That's
fast.
what he needed.
You can.
I like those
Favorite
iron
him.
sights.
He looked destroyed. He got the best.
He's on his feet. That might be a different lobby, but yeah.
Clearly doesn't play the objective. Shout out to the 520 compared to your teammates' 1,400.
46
Got
elims.
5, bro.
And was that 5 deaths?
A lot of
Five
people.
Six and
confirmed.
5? Oh,
A lot of people
confirm
don't
over
play
here.
the objective. They just go for kills.
Spare dog tag.
ridiculous.
And they're like,
And
I
this was
carried
called the
you.
Scourge.
No,
This thing
I
is
carried you because I
absolutely
got the
insane.
freaking
It looks so
objective,
good, and
bro.
it has a high
That
mag.
ADS
know what I
is
mean?
crazy.
Yeah, this is a Jackal blueprint, one of the variants. Again, you'll be able to use this in the beta. It just looks absolutely insane. And we saw that matching knife. Again, all the animations, everything looks
The
so cool.
spooky fish knife.
The spooky fish knife.
I'm calling it that for the rest of the year.
I'm making an emote right now for it.
What are you guys taking with you after your first prestige?
Oh.
It's a great question.
It looks like an opera house,
All my attachments, but which one?
I don't know if it works on that.
I'm taking the
Looks like
jackal.
that.
The jack?
I'm taking the jackal.
Or
with
the-
me.
Are
Taking
they
the-
actually
I'm
at
taking
the
spooky
Capitol?
fish knife.
Aims.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
Aims
just
for
keep
me.
my marine.
I'm taking the aims with me. That thing. We're watching Kenny use it a moment ago. Very, very impressive.
He was loving it.
Damn. Okay, physic.
And now I'm looking out for the medals. You see
I
the
like
double
how
kill
you put the
pops up.
smaller optic on
It's
it.
just so much satisfaction as you're playing.
So he's
You pop the
actually
2 pieces
messing
and
with
3
his-
pieces. It
his
looks so
loadout.
sick.
We heard Lawrence talk about this.
Not
A
just
1v1,
running
there's a
the
1v2,
blueprint.
1v3, 1v everyone medal.
He's
I
trying
mean,
to
that's
get
gonna
faster
be so fun.
ADS.
Keep
Yeah,
count
that's
up,
the
not just,
Lockman,
You know,
okay.
for like players having a good game or even in tournaments, all sorts of exciting plays here. Can't wait.
I can't wait to see what's going on here with FIFA Kill. Now, FIFA, one of the greatest Warzone players of all time. He's
100%.
always streaming. On the other side of this, though, you have Aiden. You have Sage. Good news is he's got Jay Smooth on his team here, Alley Cat, but I feel like this might be a stacked lobby.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good news because Aiden has got a 3-piece on the enemy side of things. I mean, this is a kill feed lighting up not in their favor, but can we just talk about, I think everybody's got tactical sprint on, and I'm going to start yelling at people.
And what I love about this is they're
Well,
on a
of course
strike
they
map,
got
so it's so
tactical
close.
sprint
So
on.
every time you spawn, you're just going to be getting into engagements and having to use that Omni movement to get away. As we see a dive comes out of nowhere,
Yes.
it's going to be better timing. Those are some of the things you're going to be able to do. You get shot, you just got to get out of dodge.
So unlike Cold War and a strike map in this game, it's not
He's
necessarily
running
a
stim. Not
piece
everybody
of
was
a large
running
map that's
stim.
trimmed down. It's an entirely new play space.
Look at his
but it's still
movement. He's
using
got
a similar art design or a similar palette
pretty good
from an
movement.
existing multiplayer map, or at least I've been told.
And this one's Gala, so you can see.
Using
Spawn
high
being
ground
ready,
is
it just
pretty
looks
much
awesome. And up top,
the
this
play
is the
on this
position
map.
it looks like you're going to want to hold. This FIFA Kill is absolutely slaying.
Frying.
And y'all can't see it, but his hair is bright pink. It's kind of getting
You can
blinded in
spawn
the
trap
shot,
people
but he's
because-
right in front of us, and I'm seeing
Look
the
at him,
sun
look at him.
shine
He's
down
literally
on
just
him
spawn
in these shots
trapping
as
him.
he's going to find two. Has the high
As soon as they
ground,
get a
will
new
find
spawn, he's just
third as
rotating around to
well.
the
Now,
other
I
side.
didn't see him much of as an AR player, but his
crazy.
movement is looking cracked.
The
Marley
high
13.
ground on this map is the way to
Having a
go.
very good time here.
Like,
at
all
COD
smiles.
Next. Now, an entirely different experience there, though, Chris.
It
I mean,
looks
not necessarily
insane.
being down in spawn and absolutely beaten alive, but
she's
look,
beaming right
massive
there.
I walked
Is
behind
this
her
XM4?
earlier,
Yeah,
and
that's
she dropped
XM4.
the quad feed. She's like, how about that one, Chad?
That's the beta reward XM4.
Everyone is just feeling this game
That's what
right
you
and
earn
early,
when you
and
get
she
max
is
level.
not afraid to take on anyone in the lobby.
So Chris walks behind people that quad feeds. I walk behind Tim the Tapman, and he rage quits his first lobby after missing a kill. Honestly, I'm just going to stay on the
This
stage.
Tim's
Yeah,
a
come
bot,
with me. I bring
and
the
he
PMA.
knows
And
it.
as we jump to Lola, she has the XM4 out with the
knows
red dot
it,
on
and
it.
the
You
dude
heard them
doesn't
talking
play
about
much
it. You're able
COD.
to change your reticle and customize
excited.
it. That is something we had way back in
Just
Black
his-
Ops
just
1. It was
getting
one of the
older
best
and his
feelings ever.
eyesight's
So many
getting
features
crazier.
from previous Black
You know,
Ops games were
I feel the
fine,
same way,
re-added
too.
with that nostalgic feel, but
I'm
also
still
new.
running
It's
it.
been so awesome
Still
to see.
trying to
Another
get
thing
better.
as well, every single time you get a brand
Working
new
on my
weapon,
craft,
the optic slot
you know
is
what I'm saying?
open and ready. You don't have to level it up. You can put
Yeah.
anything you've already unlocked in that prestige. So let's say you've got a big old sight, a ×4, whatever it may be, a nice red dot.
Dude,
it
there
can
was
go
a
on the
grenade
brand
there,
new
girl.
weapon immediately.
All right, quick question
It
for you
literally showed
guys.
you that.
They mentioned that there's going to be different themes for the prestiges. We heard about World at War. Will we see a Black Ops 2 one? And is there
sure.
a chance that I can unlock the FAL in the Cap 40s once again?
Imagine some of the
I
best
love the fact
weapons
that they
ever,
kind of
but
went
we
back
got
to
a
the
bunch
roots
new
of World
weapons
at
in
War
this game.
because that was
I'm
my
excited to just get
favorite
my hands
COD.
on it, try it out.
Can we
got
see
the
this from
beta coming
Salty?
up.
I kind of want to go back and just play World at War. I just know the servers of the older games is
Turned
like,
on. That's the one I was looking
it's
for.
not a good
when
thing
I play
to
against
do.
Chris, I'll be
You
getting
can get
cooked.
stuff.
Impossible! I have eyes on
You
my
can get
back.
hacked
And now
on
I can
those
dive
servers.
backwards.
Did you see that slide?
I have been against stuff in the DC.
That was a good slide. Lockman.
Great stuff
Lockman
coming
sub.
through as our creators are finishing their first round of Strike.
This sub
Everyone
is
seems
huge,
to be
though.
enjoying the fun. Alley Cat, what'd you see in that one?
I just saw some incredible movement, and honestly, I was just when I was listening to you guys talk about
Most of these
you
guys
know,
have been
getting
playing
back
this
your
game all
medals
night
and all the
long
weapons
last
that are
night.
new. Also, just
So
quality
they
of
look
life
good
updates
now.
that all of your classes will move around, whether
'Cause
it's
they're
Warzone, whether it's MP,
they're all, like,
whether
level
it's a private
30s
match,
already.
rank play. You don't have to
I think
keep
level
going
30 is
in and
max
remaking your
level.
classes, and I think that is just so important. It's attention
It was
to the
last
small
beta. It was
details
level
that Treyarch
30. It
does
was
really,
max
really well.
level.
And if you guys have been watching all the screens, the finer details, the different HUDs that we've seen,
Yeah.
I'm liking people changing it up and making it easier on themselves. We were talking about yesterday, if you're right-eye dominant, we were moving our mini-map up to the top right, and we're like, this is how it should be.
It feels right. I mean, that's a very, very easy change. It's just called inverted. There's a lot of presets. We saw two that were locked for now, and but there's a streamer.
The fact that
and
you can
there's, I think,
change
one
mini-map
customized. Could be wrong there, but we're getting
and
into
move it
lots
around
and
where
lots of
you
different
want it.
options for those HUD presets.
It's gonna
We're
be
getting a
pretty
little teaser
lit.
of Some of them
Ain't gonna
here.
lie.
Again, it's just a new dawn, baby. It's a new day.
This
and
dude's
it's a
still running the
long,
circle
fantastic
minimap.
year of Black Ops 6 ahead of
Aiden
us.
didn't
Miles,
change it.
you're
He's
a
still running
full-time
the circle.
employee, and I'm a contractor, so I can ask this question. Can we talk about theater mode yet?
I think
Do I have to wait till little later in the show?
Aiden's a
I'm not
beast,
seeing
though.
any
Can we?
heads. Not in aggressive mode.
Nobody's coming to arrest us right
There's
now.
no red dot on my chest, is there?
I don't
We're
see
safe.
it.
Day one.
We're going to see the best
It did take
minds.
too long to
Can you
take that guy
imagine
out,
the
though, I
clips
tell
that
you
are going
what.
to come out of this game?
When I'm hitting them jumps and flips and dives, it's going to be a fantastic time, and you get to watch it in all sorts of angles, folks. While we're going to leave our creators for a moment, folks, we do have a bit of an update from Lottie, who's roaming the halls of Call of Duty Next with some special guests.
I certainly am
Shooting
indeed.
those
Some
walls
very
trying to
tall
get
special
somebody.
guests. I am joined right now by Keyshawn, Tristan, and Bub from the Washington Wizards. You guys may recognize them. Right, if I can reach here, but Keyshawn, first of all, Call of Duty Next. This
The
setting,
Wizards.
I think, is insane. What do you make of this setup with all our creators?
I didn't know what to expect walking in here, and just walking in here, seeing the environment, the vibe, and just how good it looks, it's amazing to me.
It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's very vibey for sure.
You look
Tristan,
nervous,
have
man.
you managed to get your hands on the game yet? Have you played?
Yeah, I played. It's a great game. It's like a new what's the name? New map.
How much do you get paid to show up, bro? How much do you get paid to show up? That's what I want to know.
And it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'll see
All
how much
right.
I'll get on the game.
All right, we'll see how much you're grinding for sure.
I'll
and
grind
Bub,
for sure.
He's
what
like,
type of player are you, Bub?
I
Are you
thought he wasn't gonna
multiplayer,
get interviewed.
zombies? What do you dabble in? Multiplayer?
100%. Don't touch Warzone. I play zombies sometimes. I'm not really good at the game, so I just play Warzone so you can keep coming back to life.
Damn, I was really hoping you'd start
Whoa,
being
whoa,
like, when it's
he
Smoke
said you
Kids,
don't
I
touch
was talking a
Warzone,
big
but
game, that's
I'm
fair,
not
you
good
got
at the
time to
game.
grind.
But I play
Absolutely not.
Warzone.
And
He
obviously, we're seeing some of
contradicted
the
himself
incredible
right
creators
there.
try this out. Are
Do
you
you
guys
play the
fans of
game or
anyone's
what?
streams
I
at
don't
all?
know.
We've seen a couple
I
of
don't
AMP members in here, so it's pretty cool.
Amazing. I love to hear that. And lastly, Tristan, how are you guys feeling about maybe squadding up together at some point when the game releases?
Us three? Oh, we should play for sure. We should start streaming. I think this has given a.
You should
good
make a
jump
Wizard
start
team
for us.
stream, you know what I'm
Maybe
saying?
we get into streaming, so that'll
You know what I
be nice.
mean?
Hey, you heard it here first. A Wizards
lot of
team
views
might be
off of
actually
it.
emerging out of Call of Duty Next. Gents, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the day. Castis,
Thank you
it's
for
back
having
to
us. I
you.
don't know how much time you got actually
Thank you
time
so
to
much,
stream.
Lonnie. We've got some
Maybe
of the
some
biggest
off-season
names
time.
in Washington all
I
here.
guarantee
to
your
check
coach
out
is
Black
like, "What are
Ops
you
6.
doing?
I
Get
wanted
off
to
that,
ask you
get
though,
off that
while we're watching
game,
more
man. You
gameplay. Who is the
you gotta get your
greatest
workout,
celebrity
you know?
or athlete that you've played
Gotta get in there
with
and put
or
some work
against or
in.
just watched in Call of Duty?
Ah, man, you talking about
Is
skill
this sniper?
at Call
Yeah,
of
that's
Duty,
a sniper.
I
That
gotta
is
say, I put
the
it
iron
this way,
sights on the
I think,
sniper.
Marcus
Okay.
Valdez-Scaling was unbelievable at
MVS?
Warzone. MVS is one of the best Warzone players that I've played with. I think he's great. And then Max
I don't know,
Holloway,
man. You
a
should put
fighter,
the optic back on that
unbelievable
thing.
player
That-
as well.
He was really good. I won a gunfight tournament with Michael B. Jordan, with the greatest teammate.
did?
And I went into that, I'm not going to lie, I went into that fully thinking I was going to have to carry him. He wasn't going to know anything. He came in hot as hell, knew everything, had his own call-outs.
Yeah.
He asked me a couple of questions, and I was like, we're absolutely going to
See your-
smoke
see your
this. There's no
gameplay,
way we
girl.
lose.
Come on now.
And we didn't.
Did he have an 8-pack or a 10-pack in person?
He was wearing his own clothes.
Why were you looking?
He's
Espresso.
starting to create his,
I've
pretty
seen
good
his streams.
athlete.
Everybody
Let's take-
loves Call of Duty.
Let's take a
let's
look
see
at
that
the
play.
gameplay.
Tim loves Call of Duty.
Tim loves Call of Duty, except when he rage quits.
He
But
did rage quit.
Tim
I
loves
watched
it when it's
now.
easy
we
to
talked to him
play.
about
Here we
it.
go.
No, he
It's
did
got
it like
good
10 minutes
movement.
ago.
Zogoro.
If it's not like that, he ain't playing it.
Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
the diving. There you go.
It looked good to me. It looked good to me.
Go
Zoe.
forward, then backwards, and those are some of the gunfights you're going to have to get used to in this game.
I mean,
It's super fun.
the quads on that man to hit them dives.
Hitting them squats.
Look at this. This is so hard to stay alive. That was a phase player taking him down there. I'm not sure exactly who that was, but on a shifty, another Warzone
Yeah,
warrior.
FaZe has changed,
But
though. It
also
ain't
one
the
of the
same.
most individually talented, just Call of Duty players we've seen come into the scene from a content creator side, and
He's
now
head glitching
competitor
right
in
here.
Warzone.
He's got that head glitch
unreal. So I'm
going
excited to see what he can display here.
Did he bring his own controller, or is he rocking?
No, he's not
rocking
missing.
mouse
But kind of
control?
piggybacking off of Omni Movement, it looks like a lot. Like, it looks very daunting, but I promise you, once you are loading into the
Everybody's a
game, once you
level
are
30.
playing,
They
it
had to play
comes
last
so
night.
naturally. It feels like
Like,
it's going
not
to be
one
a big
person
change. It really
is
is.
like a level
it's super
5,
fun.
level
it's
7,
super
or
natural,
10.
and you can already see
Everybody's
it.
the
Like,
30s,
people
so
aren't
they were
struggling. They're
playing
having fun.
last
They're
night.
testing out kind of their limits and their abilities with the Omni Movement. It is so good.
Oh, yeah, at this point in time, I think our creators have had maybe like 2 or 3 hours of total gameplay time. So, I mean, they've picked it up real fast. It's going to feel difficult for them to go back to.
No, I guarantee they were
different
playing
Call of
last
Duty, go back
night.
To NW3.
Yeah.
go back to
They got
previous
more than
games.
that
You know,
time
we always
period.
love to do throwback tournaments and throwback gameplay in the sort of mid-off season. It's going to be hard after all.
Unless they're just like dropping double
It's gonna
XPs or
change the way that
something.
you approach basically every scenario. I mean, when you're hitting a corner,
I wouldn't be.
you're
I
walking
don't
into a
think I'd
building.
be dropping any double
Like I
XP
said,
on a
we were
beta.
talking about it. It just feels natural. Like, it's new, it's awesome, but it feels natural, almost how it should be.
Let's see another
And
map. We've
obviously
only
it's
seen
tailored
3
the
maps
towards
so
the
far in the
movement as
beta.
well, so everything is
And everybody's
smooth when
literally
you're
just kind of
Some games
focusing
that you'll
on.
play in the FPS
Oh, we got a finish
genre,
move. Let's
it
go.
feels like you're ice skating around the
Oh,
map.
he picked him up and used him at. That's the first time he's doing a shield.
This is, I mean, we're taking a hostage. And
We
we're
got
holding on
his
to this
shield,
player as a
human
meat
shield.
Yeah.
Love
Wait,
it.
that hipfire was insanely accurate.
So again, this is a new feature in the game. You're able to take these players hostage from behind. This is sort of an alternate to an execution.
nice.
This is going to go huge in Search and Destroy, in Warzone. You can take a hold of players. They will take the bullets for you.
I really do like this vaulted edition SMG right there.
Really? By your
It looks
teammates. So I'm
pretty
screaming
nice.
like, it's got me. I'm being
Like,
taken.
is it distracting?
I'm being taken. Wheeler's
I don't
coming
think
out
so.
of nowhere.
Climbing the sniper.
Would you call
Saving
that
me.
a meat shield?
It's a meat. I'm calling them a meat shield. That's not the. I don't think that's the official
It's a
name.
personal
I
bodyguard.
feel like I just got told that was the official name.
I like that you're a
Official
personal
bodyguard.
That was
bodyguard.
just what came to my head there.
Against your will, bodyguard.
Hey, guess what? You got a job now for the next 12 seconds. That's right. You'll be guarding me, sir. Marley 13, though, thank you so much for that. And oh yes, Legion.
Why do this ADS and this is crazy?
Oh, he power punched it too.
Oh, yeah.
first person with a launcher.
Legion, do it. Find somebody and blow them up.
Let's do it. Come on.
Yeah, baby. Oh no, he's been taken.
Leave him alone.
Oh no.
Leave him alone.
Well, Legion turns into someone's personal meat shield as the game comes to a close. And a draw. We don't see many of those either.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And I love that they're just using this left and right. This is so sick.
Once you get latched in, I guess you can't get out.
It doesn't last forever. You will be taken care of there. And Zogoro, look, man, it happens to the best of us.
So you just have to be aware. You can't get taken as the meat shield.
It's
That
going to
is
be
just
all
not-
snipers, right?
not
All
ideal.
the snipers who've been camping, you
that
finally
movement.
climb up next to them. They don't get
The
to use
ADS
tac
isn't too
insertion.
slow,
No,
honestly.
They coming with me.
And you know what?
Look
When
at
you have
the
that
quick
box
scope
shot
on
out,
it.
I'm
It's not
talking to you the
bad.
whole time.
Oh, the
Not
whole
bad.
time. Whispering.
In your ear, literally in your ear.
Okay?
Hey, buddy, what you doing up here?
Can we get another map though? Like,
Do you mind if I just
we keep
borrow your
playing
body
that
for a
same
second?
map.
Just for a minute.
Just take some bullets for
What's
me.
up with this
All
map
right, Zog,
rotation?
what do you got for me? I'm ready for some Blaine train.
Not much. Not much.
It's coming. It's coming, though. You know,
you
it
sure?
takes a moment
There
to
we
get
go.
used to the aim down sight speed. He's getting collats here. What more do you want from him?
Honestly, I think that was an opposite jinx. I think I just helped him there.
This KD wasn't too
It's all
bad.
happening here, folks.
1.85.
Collaterals, body shield.
Attach as well.
It's happening here. Here at Unbelievable day
pulled the
so
sub
far.
out.
Question on attach. So he won
Oh,
his
okay,
first world
okay. We got a new
championship
map
when
right
we
here.
went to
Let's
new
go.
movement back in Advanced Warfare.
That is true.
How do you feel he's going to adapt as now one of the old guard
This
in
is
the
the World at War and
Omni
Cold War map.
movement?
I think he's going to love it. I mean, Attach is a guy who could run any weapon, so we'll definitely be checking him out later today.
Nice
throughout the show.
movement.
We'll be checking out a whole lot later on today in the show, but now we're going to take a little bit of a moment to look back. Let's take a look back at some of the best reactions during multiplayer today, brought to you by our friends at TCL.
There's Tim with the Cowboys jersey. Old Timmy boy. What is he doing? What are they running around? What are they doing? What are they doing?
And that does it for Black Ops 6 multiplayer. We're heading out to a very quick break, but when we come back, we'll be back over at the desk with more of our Treyarch developers for an exclusive look at Black Ops 6 Zombies. That's it all, folks. Stay tuned throughout the show for live Warzone gameplay on the new Resurgence map and updates on Call of Duty Mobile and Warzone Mobile 2. Ooh.
Don't go anywhere.
Wow.
All right, so they said they're gonna have Warzone. They said they're gonna have Resurgence, Warzone, and they're gonna have some zombies, and then COD Mobile. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Experience the world of Call of Duty with Corsair, the official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty. Introducing the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 collaboration from Movement. Get early access with email sign up at movement.com/COD. Call of Duty Next is powered by Xfinity. Stay ahead of the game with ultra-fast speeds and a smooth, low-lag connection. Operators, get ready to unleash a force of nature with Polaris Razor Pro R, dropping into Call of Duty Warzone in Season 1. Change your game. Scuff Gaming, the official controller partner of Call of Duty. Take your Call of Duty gameplay to the next level with Nanoleaf's modular RGB smart lights. Step into the game and sync your lights with the action on screen for the highest level of gaming immersion. Origin. Customize your PC. Official gaming PC and gaming laptop of Call of Duty.
Welcome back, folks. I found myself up on another overlook perch here at Call of Duty Next to let you guys know that the 5th annual Call of Duty Endowment Bowl presented by USAA will be coming to you live directly following Call of Duty Next. Code Bowl 5 will feature 10 esports teams from the military branches from the US, UK, and Canada to compete alongside the most competitive players in Call of Duty Warzone, including Aiden, Benny Central, Natasha, Olims, Joe Woe, Stode, Symphony, Teep, Westy, Zelena, country music star Kane Brown, and more. Tune in to see who will dominate Urzikstan, be crowned the second Monster MVP, and for the first time ever, claim victory in the Code Bowl 5 Solo YOLO. You won't want to miss the chance to celebrate 5 years of Code Bowl, 15 years of endowment impact for veterans, and learn more about the upcoming endowment pack in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Stay tuned after next to see who will take home the coveted Code Bowl 5 trophy, live from Washington, D.C. Now, I'll tell you what, folks, the energy in this building is unbelievable, and we've only just really begun. If you are just tuning in live, welcome to Washington, D.C. Welcome to Call of Duty Next. We've had so much incredible news so far, but it's not over yet because we're going to head on down now to the developers at Treyarch to give you guys an exclusive look at Black Ops 6 Zombies. So, GB, you know what to do. It's over to you.
Zombies action.
Thank you so much for that, Lonnie. And yes, the Cold Bowl is incredible. Make sure you guys stick around for that. And a great time. And those players are going to throw down in the server. You best believe that. But here we go, folks. We're at the desk. And it's now time to talk about everyone's favorite undead thingamajigam. It's zombies, baby. And you guys may have seen this online. Round-based zombies is back. And honestly, I'm stoked. It could be better than ever. I think it is going to be better than ever.
There's only one way to find out.
The current MWZ right now.
So
it's actually
now
pretty lit.
we will have 2 maps
round
launch,
base,
and one of which
no
we're going
time
to be
limit.
debuting
You can
here
pause the
live
game.
at Call of Duty Next.
It's going to be
folks,
insane.
Welcome to Liberty Falls.
You can go to round 100, 200, 300, however much longer
There's
you want.
a place just round the bend. A place by the name of Liberty Falls.
Liberty Falls. Ooh, it's got
1991's fastest growing
oh
town
my
in
god!
America. And it's plain to see
It's got Liberty Falls, and it's got corporations with World at War. It's got Black Ops.
Where church ain't just for Sundays.
It's got the Dark Ether. Look at that insane camo.
Be sure to stop on by.
Kill streaks look good. You get to pick up the mega blast. Megadon blast. Look at the perks, man. Oh, the abominations.
Pre-order digitally.
Let's go. Are you serious? You get 3 ray guns, you get 3 flawless, you get 3 legendary. If you pre-order it and get that camo.
Let's kick things off
Which
with
is
a
for the
good
current
old-fashioned
MWZ, which I already got.
Round-based Zombies is back. We are welcoming to the desk the Treyarch Zombies team. We've got Kevin Drew, Steve Bianchi, and Anthony Saunders. Guys, that Liberty Falls trailer, as Alex said, it's going to leave a mark.
It's intense. It's incredible, right?
Yeah. Small town.
It was peaceful. It's a little more dangerous.
I'm loving it.
It looked like it would have been a good time out with the family. Now, not so much.
You know, we've been riding the Zombies hype train since reveal, and you know, I feel like
Zombies
I
is what's going to make BO6 anyway.
2 awesome round-based Zombies maps that launched with Liberty
But
Falls.
you know what?
And of
Season
course,
1 rank play
Island,
for
which,
MW or
we've
for
been talking about over the last
BO6.
few weeks. What does it feel
multiplayer
like to just
right
have
off the
both
bat.
of these out in the world now?
I don't know about Warzone ranked, but multiplayer ranked will be there.
Zombies month where we've gotten just so
really
much
has been,
time to show off all the hard work the team's been doing for the last 4 years and showcasing both maps, very different. We'll get into that, but it's just been great.
Yeah, lots of hard work over the years from the Zombies team. And Steve, Liberty Falls kind of feels like a new setting for Zombies. Like you said, the small town, it's bright. It feels like a little bit of a different place. What, you know, what's this map all about?
Yeah, it's this really idyllic small town. You know, it's in West Virginia, but now it's like the site of a zombie incursion zone. So watch out, it's just destroyed immediately, right? It's crazy, but there's so many details when you look around the map and all these little shops and things like that. You just
It kind of has a
such
feel to
built-out world. It's great.
Walking
and there's actually all these
Dead.
little stories.
Like, has
from
anybody
people who used
watched
to live there,
Walking
and
Dead?
some little side quests that maybe
Like,
you'll find.
it has that feel to like
yeah.
the first
Yeah,
one,
wait
the
till it
first
comes out.
season of Walking Dead.
And
Second
of course,
season
Black Ops
Walking
6
Dead.
is set in
When you have
1991.
to
So
go
first look at this
into
map
the
of Liberty
buildings,
Falls. It
get
really
your
seems
stash,
like
get
we're
your stuff,
embracing that
to
early 90s
survive,
era,
get your
where, of course, we
weapons.
see it all over Black Ops 6, but this has got that nice nostalgia.
Oh yeah. So I mean, Terminus is a little hard to get that '90s vibe when you're in a remote Pacific
A dark prison.
Yeah. I've been to a few prisons in the 90s, so
Liberty
you know.
Falls is really like where we got to just embrace everything from nostalgia, 90s. I think everyone here was a child when they were in the 90s.
Yes.
And so just to bring all these little elements, so for me, it's like the comic shop, bowling alley, video store.
You remember brick and mortar stores,
Yeah.
right?
Some fun.
I used to actually work in a video store in the late 90s, you know, with VHS tapes and all
No
that.
shot.
So make sure
when they
always
existed.
rewind, right?
Talking about
Be kind.
Yep.
Blockbuster video.
So you mentioned Terminus, and we know that Terminus
Was it
is set
Hollywood
concurrently,
Rentals or
right,
something like-
with
what was it
Liberty
called?
Falls, because you see the dates and the trailers.
Yes.
So you got people were putting 2 and 2 together on that.
It was a
what are
lot.
going to be some of the biggest differences though between the Terminus experience versus the Liberty Falls experience?
Yeah, so Terminus, or rather Liberty Falls, has a pretty deceptive calm compared to like the more immediate threat you feel when you load into Terminus. Terminus is dark, it's claustrophobic immediately, so you feel that threat, you know. The brightness of Liberty Falls will have you feeling almost kind of safe, like maybe you could hit up Yummy Freeze, get a couple scoops, but you know, this is zombie
Don't
zone.
tempt me.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you know,
It
it's
actually
not
kinda
all
has
good.
the same
You know, as you
feel as
explore
the
map,
current
you'll start to see the signs of
NWZ,
the
and
outbreak.
this
You'll
is so
see
much
these signs
brighter.
of
It's
a
not- it's like-
failed,
it's not dark.
attempt to contain this thing.
It's gonna be nice.
So, you know, it'll be everything.
The
that you
Abomination's
expect. And
not
what
as
we,
big. It's a little
want
smaller.
This to do is like set. You know, we want it to be easy to pick up. You know, but hard to master.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot for players to chew on. It's a smaller map, so again, a lot for players to chew on while they try not to be chewed upon. There you go.
And it's gonna be
I like
nice
that. I'm
too,
gonna write
not
that
having
one
a
down,
bunch
but,
of randoms.
Speaking of story, because you kind of hinted
You
at it a little
know.
bit, it's a failed attempt at a containment, which means,
Like,
you know, we got to look at the
you can do
cinematic
what you
earlier
want.
this week
You don't
that's
have
going
a
to
bunch
set
of
up the map.
people
And damn,
all up in the map and stuff.
there's some spooky things happening in there. You know, we're seeing for the very first time the man
And
himself.
you can as a
Edward
friend, you can
Richtofen,
join in the game.
since Black Ops Cold War.
As long as
He
your
seemingly
people's
is
parties
going
are
to get
open, their
yeeted
lobbies are
into
open.
another dimension here by the Aether. What does this mean, Kevin?
The Wonder Wap. Hopefully,
You know, I think it's
the Wonder Wap is actually a good weapon.
Incredible, but I don't think this is how we expected to find Richtofen, and it's a bit of a change of expectations. We're not going to give anything away right now.
Okay.
But we're really just setting the groundwork for the game in this cinematic. It's basically whatever you saw at the end there, and Richtofen.
Well, and also too, we see his family. You know, I'm going to make some assumptions here. It seems like they were violently murdered,
Yes.
or there's some sort of very.
I think they just were out at the sun too long.
I hope he doesn't have those nightmares.
No
without
sunblock
that.
on the picnic. That'll
It looked like it
that'll
was
do
a
some
nuke.
things to you.
Yeah, so up until now, we've really been framing him up as this villain.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's done terrible things to our crew on Terminus Island. But now we found out some terrible things have happened to him. So it's a bit more gray than you might have initially thought, right?
Yeah,
So
we're
it's-
adding some complexity.
Yeah, the best villains are always the ones that believe that they're doing the right thing. You know what I mean? There were some really sick moments in that trailer as well. So you can definitely get the vibe that there was. It's going to be pretty wild.
Is it
I'm
me or
excited
she's
for it.
trying
We
to
need to
talk
talk about the
and
end
he's
there.
cutting
I'm
her
just
off?
gonna push on a little bit. I'm gonna push
They're
on a little
butting
bit.
heads.
You tell
Are
me
they
no.
butting heads?
Was that a Maxis voice that I heard there?
I don't know. And you could make some assumptions there. If you played the end of Cold War, some things happen that really kind of translate here, and you can kind of connect the points.
So is that what you would suggest players start if they want to get into the story?
While we're waiting, if you want to jump into Cold War, it's a great time to go check out those main quests and get ready. The story.
Yeah, I've been playing Cold War Zombies, but all right, we're headed.
I'm looking forward to playing some
into
Cold War
Zombies gameplay here.
in
But
beta.
a few quick things for those of you watching at home. We are
it's not there, I'm gonna be
spoiler-free
let down.
today. We
That's
do not want to ruin the moment. Play it at launch. So the main quest and all the Easter eggs are actually turned off. And of course, the dedicated crew is back in round-based zombies in Black Ops 6. But since Liberty Falls happens concurrently with Terminus, dedicated crew's busy. They're trying to break out of prison, so they're not at Liberty Falls. We're going to see a different set of characters played by the folks here on that map today.
Yeah, and so, should be waiting any minute now to be jumping into the action, but it seems like once that's good to go, Black Ops 6 Zombies is live. There you have it, and we are in to the action. We're going to be sticking around with this one for a little bit, talking about what we're going to be seeing, and I mean, I'm just excited to have round-based zombies. That is going to be really exciting. Just fun. Just, kind of to see how far you can climb, right? That's always the gimmick.
It looks like it's pack
You want to see
one.
how far you can go on that one.
So guys, we're already at round 10. Where on the map are we right now?
It's a 4-man squad. They got they have one plate. So you have plates.
The Alamo. It's like the last holdout that they had here at Project Janus. So it's actually where you'll find the Wonder Fizz.
You can
inside
plate up.
here. Yeah, we have Juggernaut. This is kind of the
classic Juggernaut Fizz machine. You have the Wonder Fizz, which Wonder Fizz is back, which is going to be nice.
Sections here.
So we see,
and you get the axe throws. You get to throw the axes.
Who's your handler?
Your lethals, your non-lethals.
What's the goal of the
or you have.
Right, so we actually got introduced to our handler in the cinematic, John Blanchard, and he's the head of Janus Security.
Okay. And you can change it from one shot to
try to protect Liberty Falls.
To fully automatic.
They didn't really succeed.
Semi-automatic,
so
fully
you
automatic.
Enter as
you
an
get to
outside
buy
group,
your freaking weapon field upgrades.
Project Janus. So he starts to team up
Why
with
don't
you
they
and
have
guide
that
you
now?
along to try to salvage the
buy
situation,
your
see if
weapon
anyone's
upgrades?
still alive, figure out what's going
That
on,
is
really
insane.
try to contain.
But you said that
of course, you got the mystery box.
You are part of the group.
So you might not be.
Let's go.
might not
You got the
be.
mystery.
TBD.
Okay, all right.
He's rocking the sniper.
I'm quite curious to see how that story plays out with there, but that's going to be pretty damn cool.
Okay, so the other guy was pack
Okay,
one.
so we have
She doesn't have pack yet, but she's
someone
trying.
in the bowling alley
Oh,
here.
ammo
This is,
reload.
Liberty Lanes.
Ammo
And
boxes.
there's my guy, Mr.
Restock
Peaks.
right there.
Neon, Mr. Peaks on the wall.
That looks lit. I like
Place to
that.
do some training there on the bowling lanes.
Oh,
run around
and we're
get some
crafting.
space.
We're at the crafting table.
We got
Oh,
4
yeah.
votes on
So Crafty's
all kinds
back.
of goodies.
on
You can
YouTube.
make
50%
support,
says
which is
yes.
mostly score streaks, but a
50% says
self-revive.
no, that they're not going to be
We're
playing
actually
Black
limiting
Ops.
how many self-revives you can
Beta.
craft in a game now to 3.
So only 3 per
The
match.
ray gun
Tougher
looks
and higher
like
rounds, less
the
opportunity.
ray gun
I definitely
should.
needed that.
The current
So I
ray
needed
gun, the
here's,
state of the current ray gun at
first abomination.
NWC is not great.
And he's gone.
I mean, that ray gun is...
That ray gun looks
to the
lit.
ray gun.
And it's
Yeah.
pack a punch one right now.
Lock out the ray gun.
So the ray gun has a new look that we're
Yeah, so the
later.
That's
weapons team did
pack
an
one
amazing
too. So
job.
that's
They
pack
remodeled the
one
weapon and gave it
camo
a
right there.
huge
That's what
polish
pack
crash.
one looks
So
like. That's
the
actually not
weapon
bad. I like
inspect,
that.
It looks amazing. You actually see the cartridges as you reload.
There's a lot more animations when
And
he's firing it too. You could see it was
It has
revolving
the
around
perks
there.
are right there on the
I'm sure
right
we're gonna
side.
get another ray gun look
So it shows
as we
you your
get
perks,
further
and you can
into
scroll through your
Liberty
perks.
Falls.
Looks like,
Benny Central here around
or you
11.
can change your perks.
Now, something I am curious about because
There was
the world
floppers
looks
right there.
very
You had
lived in.
Juggernaut right
It's
there.
got a lot of, it seems like it has a lot of layers
And you
to
get
it.
your
and
cash,
there's a
you
story
got-
to be told.
It's very
in the
similar
map
to what we
itself,
have in
right?
MWZ right
so,
now.
what,
Oh, dude, I have
what
missed
is, like,
this kill
the-
streak.
in this
I
map.
have
Like,
missed
how does
this
this
kill streak.
relate to the players?
That
Like,
looks
what are
lit.
there going to be some
That
goodies that
chopper
they can
kill
find
streak
around here? Like,
is
what do we
awesome.
Yeah, we have an epic main quest here in this map that you'll be able to
I
experience
missed
when it
that
comes
kill
out.
streak. I ain't gonna lie,
and,
dude.
As part of that, we are really upping the challenge this time around. So I think
Guys,
people will be
this is
pleasantly
awesome.
surprised of what they need to do to kind of
keep repeating myself.
challenge their
Let's say it
skills
again.
and their puzzle-solving abilities.
I love that
But,
kill
We
streak.
also have
I
some really
missed
cool rewards for that as well. So we have new operator.
Look around.
skins,
Look
and
around the
actually
map.
for the
Look
first
for
time,
more.
wonder
You
weapon
don't just look
skins
in
as
one
well.
area.
Wonder weapon skins.
protecting
That is
yourself?
something
Okay.
that I think people are going to be
The ability
very
to make your ray gun look like a
Oh,
different
she's
ray gun.
rocking the shotgun.
We're
It's not
super
packed
excited
yet.
for the day one hunt, on
But
this
you
map.
see-
Everyone's
you
really
see it's
stoked
green, so
working
they
on the map.
have-
We can't wait.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not
you
going to
have
get a lot of work done that day. I got to be honest with you guys.
you
If
have
you're looking for
tools.
anything, I'm
You got
gonna be
ether
busy.
tools.
You can definitely
So
also see
you have ether tools, you got
the
Pack a
Omni
Punch.
movement
It's
as
very
well,
similar to what we
playing
have
a
right now.
role in this too, right?
Just running
that
stills,
has to add a
and then
different
you got
layer to this,
non-lethals
'cause
and
now, you know,
lethals.
before you're like, oh, I gotta turn around and
what
run.
about
But now
what
you can
about
just
the
like
replay?
slide
What about
back. Yeah, you can just move away.
you know,
Has that
can
added
you get that in the
some fun
beta, or you
layers to
just
the,
rock one
to the
play?
zombies
Like, what
experience?
is
I'd say definitely with PhD flopper, you could see up on the hill there. You grab that, you run and jump down.
They're not releasing a lot in the beta.
Explode and it's
At least you can still play. You know, that's still something.
You can run backwards now, but there might be zombies.
We're gonna be playing a lot of zombies in beta. We're gonna be playing a lot of multi. We're gonna be.
It's safe to assume there are zombies anywhere.
I'm looking forward to Friday.
So actually, we have third-person mode.
Oh, you got third-person mode?
Right
Let's
here.
go.
Oh, snap! That's kind of a nice way.
You like
if you're able to
third-person?
play like this to get a little
Hell
bit
yeah,
more,
that's cool.
you know, awareness behind you.
Wow, I did not realize that. That is actually really cool. And then you can also see just like.
And you
the
got
wild
fire cell. See, he's got fire cell right there.
We're showing off.
You got a fire cell. You can go buy stuff on fire cell.
Yeah,
at a
no, that's
discounted
pretty
rate.
damn awesome. So now,
So they brought fire cell back in
terms
zombies,
of main quest,
which is awesome
can
because
we
you don't
confirm
have
here
fire
that
cell
like
currently right now. in
every map
zombies.
is going to have like a main quest
Yes,
at launch. Yeah?
definitely. We'll have both at the launch. Both these maps will
Okay.
have main quests.
Look, he's
and
round 9
super
right
stoked
now.
For people to play, we've been putting a
Yeah,
lot of
round-based
effort in,
zombies is
saying,
so
tuning and
lit.
balancing these things. So it's going to be a good challenge. We can't wait.
Should we be expecting that difficulty to
Okay.
be climbing up and again harder?
First
and
time I've
harder?
seen the perks right there, just in the bottom right there. Okay.
We'll see.
I like
the
that.
world is trying to
So
solve
on the
a
right side,
single puzzle.
those are your field
It's
upgrades.
like we always want to make sure the steps are intuitive.
So you got your
but
ammo mods,
hard
you got
to
your field
discover
upgrades, you got your
initially.
perks.
It's an interesting balance.
You got
and
your
we
ether
always
tools.
give it a
Yeah.
shot
You got your
every
pack a
time
punch.
and always trying to hone in on
Challenge
it.
your
Starting to
skills,
see it
too.
now. I can actually see in real
Ultimately,
zombie
we want
players
more
playing this
people
is
to
actually
dive
pretty
into
nice.
the main
He's
quest
round
and
2.
enjoy the narrative.
He's over here trying
discover
to
the narrative in
unlock a
zombies. Anthony,
new
what have you
weapon
got
inside
for
of
players who might be newer to zombies?
the mystery
with Black
box,
Ops
and it
6?
doesn't really look
so
like it has good
BO6
ether
we have
tools on
what
it. It
we're
just has
calling
the
directed
level
mode,
1 on
which,
it.
as the name
It's like
suggests, will
somebody's
help
trying to
direct the
find
players through
an
the main
Easter egg
quest.
already in the beta.
What we've done is allow the quest, or rather the rounds, to progress as the player opens up the map and completes the quest.
Those are the
So
gumballs.
as they finish
Okay.
steps,
Gumballs are your
the
field
rounds will
upgrades.
ramp up. It'll help keep things under
I like that.
control. We've given
I
it
like
a
that.
general
I like that
cap
a lot.
of round 15, so things will
So
never
basically,
get too crazy
however
for
many
the players.
gumballs you get or you have,
so
whatever
we're
you
really
can
excited
pop
about
So
that.
you've never
at
really
any
dived
given
into
time
the
for your
zombies
field
experience
upgrades.
before.
Okay.
That is like the
I
best
like that.
way to do
That's
it, to
pretty
like
cool.
acclimate yourself to that gameplay.
Yeah, I know. I think we all know someone that has just either been intimidated or just hasn't been able to get into the main quest because of the difficulty, and we're hoping that this will be a good.
Is that a turret?
all-around for them. Oh,
we're seeing a trap.
It's
It's
AETHER.
a trap turret. That's what we have currently right now too.
Yeah.
So this is a new trap just
my
on Liberty
word.
Falls.
I like
Tell
the
us about
traps.
AETHER here.
This is a life-size action figure here from a comic book, right? That actually you can fire this up, and she blasts zombies with her laser death beam eyes here. But you gotta watch out there because your head could get clipped too. So
Looks like it attracts zombies in that area.
Some shots there.
So with the traps,
You don't
you
want to
can
hang
attract
out the comic
zombies.
book, on top of the counter there. You might get blasted during that. But there's great witty comments.
That's a good way
as part of that as well. It's really fun. And there's another trap that
level
might
up your
come across here as
weapon,
well.
get your
The
camos.
Dark Ether Field Trap is around here.
Kind of
That's a
like
really
what
cool
we do
Project
right
Janus
now
set
with
those up.
X-Fills.
And actually,
Even though they nerfed the
it'll
X-Fills
slow
for
down
some
and
reason,
dissolve zombies actually when
anything
they're
that's good or fun that you want or you enjoy or you like
but you
to
don't want to linger there too
exploit
long either.
in the
It's going
game.
to impact you after a little bit of time. So those
Yeah,
are
we're
really
gonna
fun
take
too.
that from you. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Zombie
at,
dissolving goes a long way for the soul.
Call of Duty.
Now,
He's got Rampage.
I understand
This is-
as well.
Rampage is
There are
lit.
a lot of new things that are going to come into
Ooh,
zombies.
somebody's actually in the ether.
Somebody's got the jet gun.
Somebody's got the jet gun. Okay, so
Speaking of,
Punch,
Pack a Punch
one
2
of
and
the
Dark
OGs,
Ether.
We could
Okay.
talk about this. Every map has its own unique wonder
got-
weapon.
Yeah.
In Black Ops 6.
Oh, so you can just
What are
you
we
can just
looking at
go
here?
This is
through
the
back
jet
and
gun, right, for
forth.
this
That's
map.
where the
This
that's where
is
the pack
a
a punch is.
favorite returning, maybe fan
Okay,
favorite
okay.
from
That's pretty
from
cool.
Transit that we're actually boosting up here, and you're not gonna break it apart now,
You
right?
can't
Like
unlock
last
that
time,
without
you
a
actually
certain
keep
amount
it,
of
it just
essence?
overheats. So once you construct it,
Okay.
you have it. So obviously, if people haven't played it before,
You
it's
can
made
even
from a
call
big
in an
jet
exfil right
engine.
there, so you you
it's
want
going
to
to suck
exfil
in
and
all
you're
these
done.
zombies, chop them up, kind
It
of
has an
spit them out
exfil
the back
area.
end of that. You can actually pull in,
I like that.
salvage, stuff like power-ups. We have weapons and things like that too. If you get
So it's really fun to use that
I
weapon.
like the fact that salvage is back
cranking
in
through those
zombies too.
But, you know, it also has a new
I mean, it kind of still is right
blast
now
that you
with
can
the
do,
ammo
charge
and the
up, it
plates and
fires
stuff
off
like
and,
that.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
In case of emergency, break glass type scenario.
Yeah, for sure. Well, like I said, a lot of new things that are going to be coming to this. We just saw
You just use the
even
gumball.
things that are returning that are getting a fresh
That was a
coat of paint
gumball
on
field
it.
upgrade.
But also, I want to talk about the new perk machines as well, because there's one name in particular that I absolutely love, the Melee Macchiato. It's just too good. What is it? What can you tell us about it?
So this perk machine is new, and it is everything that is 90s. We've got grunge rock, we've got boxing, we've got coffee. So
coffee shops, what's
coffee
better?
shops.
Yeah.
So Melee
Called a
Is there a mule
cappuccino.
kit?
Wait till you see
That's
what
what
it
I want to
costs.
know.
Yeah, nice.
You drink
Give me
it,
some mule
it
kick.
replaces your gun butt with this lethal punch that sends zombies flying. Really fun to use. It also
Looks like you
ties
take a
in
lot of
nicely with
damage
a
doing
dedicated
it, though.
melee, which is also coming to zombies. So
Yes.
when you bring your baseball bat, your knife in, it buffs the damage for that as well. So it's a really nice perk, especially early rounds to get a.
Oh, that's
Oh,
where
there's
the
the
okay. I
armor
was
buy.
looking
Yeah,
forward.
this
I
is
was
new.
I was
Yeah, so
wondering
we
where you
moved
got
armor,
the
as
3 plate from,
wall buys
and
instead
it's
of-
right
used to get
there.
it- You'd have to get it from.
So you
the
can get a
arsenal.
3 plate.
And so now it's,
You can
it's
buy a
more,
3
it's such an
plate. That's
important
pretty
thing.
cool.
That we thought we wanted to get that out
I
there.
like
to
that
level
Hutch
and
is
as part
actually
of the
trying
core
to look around the
progression,
map
right?
and
You're
figure stuff
deciding,
out.
do I want to get Jug or do I want to get tier
Everybody
2
else
armor?
is kind of just
Yeah,
playing the
and-
game.
And that
This
could
dude is actually
obviously,
like looking around
your
and
undoing
trying to find
ultimately,
out
or it could be the thing that
more
bails you
about-
out in the end, right?
Prepare accordingly.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's
That's
not
what-
just about
I mean,
you know,
I like
all of
that.
the
I like
new
that.
things coming to Zombie, because we actually have some really awesome things returning from previous Zombies experiences that have that exciting twist on top. And one of those things that's hugely important is gobble gums.
Yeah, so we might have seen it somewhere around here, but we've got several gum machines in the world. Gobble gums are a consumable buff system that was first introduced in Black Ops 3. They're really fun. You use them and you kind of break the rules. It gives you a little like really powerful abilities
You basically
for a
can
little
get
bit of
into
time, or it
rooms
kind of
and
progresses your
explode them
growth.
just like the
We
last
made a lot of improvements
Black
this
Ops
game, so you're
so
still
you can unlock rooms.
You always have to earn things in
You
zombies.
can have
so it's still
pass-throughs
important.
like
Yeah,
that.
you make your pack in the front end, but once you get in, you still have to go to these machines.
Yeah.
One's free every round.
But you can earn them just through playing, to your
And
point.
yeah,
Yeah.
Get you a
as you
2 plate
play,
right
as rounds
there.
turn, you always have a chance to earn
You
it.
can buy a 2 plate. You can buy a
What's
3
new
plate.
and really cool is we actually allow you to take 3 and store them on yourself. So you can actually kind of strategize or make combos and decide how to use them.
He's got pack
It uses the
one with
sorcery
either,
menu, very similar to MP.
the
So
rarity
if you're familiar
either
with that
tool
kind of
or
sorting
uncommon.
between those, you can do it here.
Yeah.
Really excited to see how people are going to kind of.
So you basically have uncommon, you got rare, you got epic, and you got legendary.
Plays
Ether
multiplayer
tools.
can go over to zombies and also feel at home with like some of the mechanics.
Oh,
that
Swag's
kind of
playing
transfer over,
zombies.
which I
Let's
think is
go.
really cool. Yeah.
I mean,
And that's the awesome thing, especially about like Omni movement, the global systems that are coming. We have we called out the HUD presets earlier, which you'll be able to see in Zombies as well. Dedicated melee. We've got
just like-
plenty of stuff.
So much of the stuff we do at the core is so buttery smooth.
Why they want to expo?
It's like we want to bring that over.
It's round-based. Why you
It's
expo?
You're making me hungry. We're talking about coffee and butter.
Go to round 100, guys. It only
And
takes
maybe
you 6
it's
hours.
something about watching the zombies try to eat you that's
Yeah, it's a little bit of that. But it's a different kind of hunger.
Yeah.
A bit more evil.
What's your expo at the end of the game?
Augments are also a huge new thing coming to Zombies in Black Ops 6. And I've heard this referred to as build crafting a little bit. You get the combos going. You know, how's this going to work?
Yeah, so this is the evolution of a permanent progression system that we introduced in Core War. This idea that the longer you play
Swag
zombies,
always be
you get to
crying,
power up
man.
your ability
He
to build
always be
upgrades,
crying,
your perks,
man.
and ammo mods, make them more powerful. What's different this time around is you're unlocking augments, and there's 6 per
Look how
category
small the
of content.
abomination
So you
is. Isn't
have
that so
minors
cute?
and majors, and you can equip
That's
one of
funny.
each. And the idea here is that depending on what you're trying to do in the game, whether it's high rounds,
Dude, look
playing as
at
a
that
group, going for the main quest,
freaking
right? That's really going to impact
new,
how you build
that's
your
the new-
augments and what you set. And so ultimately, you're making your Juggernaut
It's
your
a
Juggernaut.
new wonder weapon.
Your Juggernaut.
It's my
Yeah.
Juggernaut.
Freaking
Your
insane.
Juggernaut is not like mine. Or maybe it is.
Maybe it is. I'm a support player.
So maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
That's
But
just
there's
a
over
good.
100
He's a
of
good
these to
zombie
unlock.
player.
It's gonna
He
be
is a
very
legendary.
lengthy journey to
He is a
unlock all of them.
legendary
So,
tool.
Yeah, just
He's
really
pack
excited to see like
one.
what combos people come up with.
It's like
and
he has
builds.
either
Yeah.
Deadshot, Daggery.
One thing
Oh,
that I
he's
always
got
loved
the
when
punch, I guess.
at the
I don't know.
studio when you guys talk about the making
I'm looking
of Black
forward to
Ops
seeing
6,
these
sort
new
of
perks.
these set of core pillars that the game was built around.
use
And
this
one of
replay.
those is become
I think
monster.
he was trying to get a
And that's
three-play
something
right
that's
there.
interwoven across the entire game, but
It's in the
you
back,
folks on the
over
Zombies
there.
team
Go-
said, hey,
go
we'll
to
take
the-
that
go to the
literally.
left.
And that seems like how
Go
we
up
got
to the left.
mutant
Go
injection.
up into the
Yeah,
cemetery
it's a
and go to the
blast,
left.
right?
It's right
so
there on
yeah,
the back
here we
wall.
have it. You see, you inject yourself, and you actually can become a mangler for a limited amount of time, and you just plow through zombies.
Can't wait to
and
be a mangler, dude.
Oh
Oh
my chop them up and blast them. It's great,
It's
you know.
gonna be
And
insane.
We've been wanting to do this for a really long time, and the animators actually showed us like, hey, check this out. Like, let's do this. Let's make this happen in this game. So we're like, yeah. So this is the first score
Unreal.
streak that's really meant for zombies, and it's just such a blast to play.
Also, you can
So
hear
fun.
it, the maniacal laughter
Yes.
coming from the He's like, you know?
I think I feel like it's like being a chopper gunner on the ground. Like you're a living chopper gunner. It's like that level of power.
I think you said yesterday too, like the mangler on mangler crime. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
use mutant injection on another, on a
The
mangler.
battle, it's great. And the VO that he says is great during that too. It's hilarious.
Incredible.
It's like,
Gotta see that.
No, for sure, for sure. All right, well, there's other things to talk about here as well. Kevin, why don't you go ahead and tell us about the Arsenal as well, and like what should we be expecting there?
Yeah, so we've really streamlined the arsenal this game, and also kind of given it a glow up. It's, it'll be found on the level. It's a one-stop shop for weapon upgrades. It's where you spend your salvage to upgrade rarity and apply ammo mods. What's also really cool though is this time
The
it's
fact
kind of
you can buy
got
an
a
ammo mod
AI,
from an ammo mod machine is
drill and
insane.
sergeant.
Okay.
voice, and it will actually kind of call you out. If it notices that you run nearby it, if your weapon's underpowered, it might be like, kind of shout at you.
And you have to pay to unlock
my
certain
NPC judge
things.
me, you know?
So the fact that you have to
over
pay to
here.
unlock things is just gonna have
because
you're,
it's really,
you're gonna
it's
have
really important
Easter
to
eggs.
kind of keep
You're gonna
up
have
with the
steps
power
to
band,
unlock the map
as these zombies get harder
to get
and harder.
further along.
Yeah,
and
we just
further
heard someone
progress in
wail
I just heard
certain
someone
areas.
scream at no behind us. So
That's how you know they were in a good run.
they might have hit that death animation that we've been hoping to see.
Oh man, and this the abomination is just horrifying. I am not looking. There's like one outside too, right? There's like some massive one. There's just so much to talk about. We're going to be talking about it. Don't worry, folks. Plenty to yap about when it comes to zombies. But we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we're talking some more Black Ops 6. See you guys on the other side.
Play like a pro on a big screen TV up to 98 inches from TCL, the official TV of Call of Duty.
I don't know, TCL, my TV
Share the
there.
wins. Elgato, the
I've had it for
official
a while,
streaming partner of Call of Duty.
I don't know, their remote controls don't last.
AMD, official
Their
CPU and
internet
GPU partner
wireless
of Call of Duty
capabilities doesn't last.
Herman Miller Gaming is happy to be the chair provider for Call of Duty Next. Today's players are sitting in Herman Miller Gaming embodied chairs. Check out which gaming chair is best for you at hermanmiller.com/gaming.
Those are good.
Triumph,
I got a 70-inch
official
downstairs.
motorcycle partner
I
of
got two
Black
40
Ops
inches
6.
downstairs. They're good TVs. They would last a long
Customize
time.
your typing.
My
Drop,
TLC though,
the official
I've had it
keycap
for a long
partner
time.
of Call of Duty.
It just doesn't last.
Pre-order the new half-scale DG2 Wunderwaffe replica. Bonus, all fans who grab one of these for their collection will get a gift with purchase.
So this is a new
exclusive gold lightning weapon camo.
Is this just a camo, or is that pre-order of the game? That's what I want to know. Whoa, he's got extra armor on him. But it has strings on it. Maybe that's what he's talking about.
Okay,
Outside.
we are all so
What the
obsessed.
hell was that?
We were obsessed with Abby. That
Okay.
was Abby, which is our pet name for the to-scale mega abomination.
Yeah,
of Black
because
Ops
give it
6.
Oh, that's the mega abomination out in the
pet
front
name.
of the building, I guess.
Oh my word.
Abby. She hasn't eaten anyone
Yeah,
yet.
she's been very demure, very respectful.
Very cutesy, very thoughtful, but there's actually a team articulating her smoke, all
That's
of the
pretty
things
cool.
she did a moment for the creators yesterday
That's
as
really
they were
cool.
coming in.
Holy crap.
She is so cool.
She has to come home with us. I love her so much.
So we've been in here, so I haven't really had an opportunity to see. And, you know, I saw it when I came in today, and I was like, oh, wow, that's big. You know, didn't think much
That's
about it.
pretty lit.
But when you see it moving around
I
and
like
stuff, that really hits home. That is
Yo, King, what's good, man?
fascinating.
How's
And
the
actually, as a
event?
matter
Looks
of fact,
good,
you see
bro.
right
The
there,
movement is so
that
smooth.
There's a little placard
I know,
actually
right, bro?
have it right
Looks
there.
good,
Here
bro.
we go. go. We have officially won.
I am also a Guinness Book of World Record holder, so I'm very proud to hold this alongside my colleagues at Activision and Treyarch, because this is the largest marionette of a video game character achieved by Activision Call of Duty USA in Washington, D.C. on the 27th of August, 2024.
Abby's a star.
Congratulations,
Yeah, we're so proud of her and the team that
built her at Treyarch. So thank you, Zombies team. Huge moment. Guinness World Record holder.
That's a real one. That's a real one right there. That's pretty awesome.
And there's baby Abby.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Cute. I mean, again, all horrifying, but now smaller size. So that's just great.
Extra cute.
King, you still in here, bro?
You love to see it. All right. Well,
so far the event's
now
pretty
we're
lit.
ready, obviously, to talk more about zombie
chat.
stuff.
Okay.
But what do we have next here? Because we got a lot of good stuff here to dive into.
Yeah, we talked
pretty
about
lit
Wonder
right
Weapons a
now.
little bit.
Like
You guys
some
got
of
a
the
quick
zombie
look at
content
the Wonder Waffle,
that you can see. I mean, there's one player that actually is going around and trying to figure out the map.
I think I'm siding with the
which
internet. I'm saying
to me is
the DG2 because
the way to go. Like if you're gonna play beta, especially zombies, explore. Try to figure out as much as you can about the map before they drop the game, season 0. You know,
AKA the jet gun.
and you know what too? Season 1 rank play
it's called the Thrustodine,
for
just
multiplayer on season 1 will drop for rank play.
You know, it's like, what were those other 22 models? It makes you wonder.
It truly makes you.
Dude, that is
what
that is
version
the
looked like.
that is the old school. That is a new version of the old school Wonder Weapon.
We still have
where basically to recharge it, you suck in the you can suck in. You can actually suck that in too. All the that's freaking dope. You suck in all the zombies and it recharges it.
Yeah.
The ray gun actually looks viable. It looks like it works properly. It looks like you actually packs a punch.
Rotates right.
Yeah. You know, that actually looks freaking awesome. I haven't seen a player actually run around as a mangler yet. They've only showed a video of one of their creators actually, developers running around as a mangler. I haven't seen a player pick up a mangler gun yet because I don't think they introduced a mangler into the beta yet. So I don't know. They introduced the little bitty, it's a small version of an abomination
weapons
that's in the beta, but I haven't seen any disciples. I haven't seen any manglers.
AKA the DG2,
So
and for all
once they
those
introduce
Call
all
of Duty
that stuff,
out there, we actually have something
it's gonna
pretty
get
dope
crazy.
to show you. Check this out.
Oh,
Bam.
there she is.
Boom. Now,
it
not
kind of reminds me of the Black Ops Cold War.
This is obviously a smaller version of it. A little bit of
Wonder Wap.
half scale of it here of the Wunderwaffe DG2 replica that is
Because it
now
has the
available for
electric bullets
pre-order
on it.
On the Call of Duty
current
shop.
Wonder Wap
We
is
saw
garbage.
Richtofen use the DG2
My
in the
opinion.
Liberty Falls
If you like it,
cinematic,
let me know in the
and
chat.
using it in a lot of creative ways.
Nah, I'm a big fan of it right now.
Reloading with a zombie's head.
Yeah, you know, that just seemed like a thing to do in the moment, right?
There's no Scorchers, so that's going to be cool
But
too.
of course, this right here is going to be a perfect shelf
Can't wait to
companion
grind. Yeah,
for,
me too.
your ray gun collectible
I can't wait to
that
grind
released
either, bro.
last year, and I want this, so
I mean,
I'm gonna take it.
Kevin said it best earlier, is like, be like Richtofen, keep it next to your bed. You never know what trouble is lurking.
You get like a camo with this too, right? So you also
Yes.
get something else on top of it. So guys, come on, get out
An
there.
actual camo you can use in-game for buying the Wunderwaffe on the COD shop.
Yes.
Yeah. That is
So
pretty
they're basically
darn
already
cool. All
selling
right,
a
folks, well, with
pack
Black Ops 6
for
around
Black
the
Ops
corner,
6
now is
in the COD
perfect time
shop.
to grab this new addition to your Call of Duty collection. Of course, only available on shop.callofduty.com while supplies last. But that's not the only
I'm gonna see
way
how much
to
it
get
is.
your
I'm
hands
gonna pull
on
it
one
up
of these
right now.
bad boys right here. Because Miles, tell us what you got for the people watching today. Let them know.
More Wunderwaffens?
Wunderwaffe, yes. You at home can have a chance to win one of 5 Black Ops 6 Zombies Wunderwaffe DG2s. All you have to do is go to X/Twitter and send a tweet with the hashtag
Shop now.
Hashtag CODNext, hashtag
Oh,
Black Ops
if you
6,
buy
and
the
hashtag
Wonder Wap
Wunderwaffe
statue replica,
sweepstakes,
it's
and you'll be entered to win one of the
$350.
5 half-scale
It's $350.
collectibles. Chris, das ist good.
Yo, I'm tweeting it right now, and I'm a little bit lazier than you, so
But
I'm
it
just going to
includes
scan this
in-game
QR
content.
code. That's going to help
So if
me
you buy the
pre-draft
statue, it
everything,
includes.
and then
Here, I'm
I
gonna
can
show you.
just tag you and tell
I'm
you
going
how
to
much
show you.
better I am
It's
at
right
Call of
here.
Duty Zombies.
Oh,
If you buy the
zombies.
Wonder
Yeah, we
Wap,
got to 28.
it's
Yeah, that was pretty
$350.
rough.
It's a half scale. It's 24 inches by 4 inches, and it's 4.5 inches tall. It weighs 3 pounds. It includes It includes in-game content of the Wonder Wap,
They're having way
the
too much
camo.
fun with that elevated
For a
camera.
whopping $350.
All right, well, look, guys, and I know there was a lot
me
to
right
talk
now?
about here. Briefly, I did want to touch on real fast because we had talked about directed mode real quick.
That's
but,
crazy.
Just wanted, I know you guys wanted to emphasize something real
What you want
fast.
to call it, that is actually going to be happening after the launch. So we want to make sure we have that initial window for all of our dedicated audience to go solve that main quest the old-fashioned way.
Got it.
And the idea is at the start of Season 1, directed mode will come out, and thereafter in seasons. To open it up for more people to experience.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You want people to, feel like, they can discover what they want to discover, but at the same time be able to introduce new players to the Zombies experience because everyone should play Zombies.
Yeah,
it's freaking awesome.
Hey, Ember Princess, hey, welcome in. How you doing? And Kick, how you doing?
Bring
I
'em
just
on,
saw you
get
come
new
in.
friends
I
involved.
think I was on my little tangent right there about the Wonder Wap at $350.
So we saw this a little bit earlier in the show, but I am very excited to talk.
I mean, it's kind of cool you get in-game
challenges
content for buying a
coming
statue.
To Zombies, which includes some.
Is that the zombie gold camo? These are zombie mastery
camos.
camos.
Now, Kevin.
You got diamond, you got gold.
These zombie mastery camos are equally awesome.
You got Afterlife? That's
This one's
pretty dope.
Afterlife looks incredible, but I am really excited about Nebula.
Nebula looks awesome.
When you fire
it kind of looks
it
like
actually
the
heats up in a way.
That looks cool.
And it
with
just
the
becomes more dynamic the
Infernal
longer you
currently
fire
right
it,
now
and
that
it
you get
feels
off the
so
STG.
I don't know.
The
recognizing
STG 44 blueprint
I like
that you
that.
get
That's
when you unlock
that is
you
a
play
phrase
the
right there. Weaponizing
boss
the
fight
cosmos
currently right now.
success.
Reticle challenges
Yeah,
and
that's
the
what it
Dark
looks
Ops
like.
challenges also coming to Zombies, plus the
I don't know why
camo
my-
track. The camo grind is
my
almost
my,
here. I can
taskbar was
taste it.
showing.
And
My
prestige
bad.
shared across all modes.
Classic prestige across every mode.
And that is just really, really cool. So
I like
there's
those
so
zombie
there's so many
camos.
cool things to talk about here today.
It's
So look,
effective.
you're like me. I've been oohing and on at all the
Looks
nice,
pretty
juicy
nice.
camos that we've been seeing here today. And I mean, again, you have so much that you can lean on here. Make sure you guys are out there digitally pre-order.
If
Black
you
Ops 6,
pre-order,
or
you
can
get that
subscribe to
camo
select
to
Game Pass
use currently
plans.
right now.
Get the
And you also get it in Black Ops
camo pack,
6,
of
which
course,
I
playable
like that
immediately
camo. It
in Modern
actually
Warfare
looks
3
pretty
and Warzone.
nice.
And these look really
Oh,
cool. I mean,
look,
just the
look, you see?
the
You see?
visual
Look,
is
if you're a
just
riot shield
striking
player,
in of itself.
there's going to be a riot shield.
I already
You
have these.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home and play with them.
can use a riot shield in Black Ops 6,
Your
looks like.
inventory is probably wild.
I play a lot of this game, needless to say, but it's another really cool thing coming to Black Ops 6. Zombies are evolving
Oh,
enemies.
yeah.
Kevin first described this to me as zombie popcorn, which is really gross. But
Changes
Anthony,
popcorn forever for me.
yeah.
Whoa.
Anthony, tell us how these work.
Yeah, so basically,
If
we
you
have
don't like
what's,
spiders,
the
this
start
is
of an
not your game.
evolutionary chain representing
Arachnophobia
the
is your
parasite
play.
And the vermin. And basically, these things
Oh, look
will
at that. They
pop
turn
out of
into
zombies dynamically
mosquitoes.
throughout, an engagement. So kind of switch it up for you. You know, you think you're clearing your horde, and all of a sudden a giant head pops
Yeah,
off
I've been
and
looking
turns into a
forward to these
spider
guys
and
right
comes
here.
after
Those
you.
were pretty
And so
cool.
you have to kind of change where you're aiming. You know,
I wonder if it
mixes
like
things
with
up,
all this
keeps it
evolving
interesting,
stuff.
you
I
know,
hope it
keeps
doesn't like
challenging.
lag out the game
Look
and
down, look
lag
up.
the servers.
Yeah, really just
You know
switches
they
things
ain't
up.
updating
Because
the
if there's one thing
servers.
that we all needed, it's more ways
should,
for things
they
to kill
know.
us.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
I mean, really, it's just more creative ways.
Never enough
Evolutionary.
ways to die.
You know, this last NWZ Zombies, you got to be able to do 2 mastery camos from MW3 and MW2, which I did both of them, Borealis and Bioluminescence, and then plus Interstellar. I have that in Orion. You know, I have all the mastery camos probably since basically, you know, there's mastery camo.
for us and beyond that.
Hey, we got some noise. We still got some Butters playing zombies. Let's go, Butters. What you got going on? You got pack one. You don't have an ether tool. You're running the sniper.
Round-based zombies map.
Really
You,
setting the tone for how all in round.
You got your field upgrade.
Yeah, that's quite significant.
I like
mean,
Butters.
there's
She's cool.
So many options for ways to be able to play. That has to feel pretty good for you guys and the team to be able to deliver so much like this.
It feels amazing.
Yeah, I'm personally I think we're all just really
Wow,
stoked
2-shot
about
zombies?
all the maps
That's not bad.
that we're going to come with. Everything
Oh,
just
okay,
helps
okay.
kind of
Somebody's actually playing a
tell the
Mangler
story,
right
just pair
now.
all the maps
So they
themselves,
introduced
pair
the
with the story we're trying
Mangler
to tell. So,
field
yeah,
upgrade
we're all really
in
excited.
beta.
So excited about it. Yep.
Oh,
This is lit.
Okay.
Oh,
there we go.
This
is
is
a mutant
insane.
injection, is it not?
Indeed,
Yes,
it is.
Oh my word! You can see him go, oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's like the Kool-Aid Man on steroids.
I like his nod of approval.
He might be. I mean, he's all the way in 21, so Ink Slasher. retreating here as we're seeing.
We're not even getting to the rounds where it gets hard yet.
Yeah, and I'm seeing, so there is like a time frame that you have for it. So
He's
I can't
solo,
just go and
too.
live out my destructive fantasies unlimited.
coming back out now.
time. For a limited time only. Get it while it's hot. Oh man, that is so cool.
I'd be running around trying to get a 3-plate. He's got enough money.
Such a fun way to just clear
Just go to the
waves of zombies.
You want
go to the church, go to the cemetery, and there's a 3-plate there. Or if you go into the diner, I think it's the diner. There's a 2-plate in the diner. He just got himself
we got ourselves
literally turned up in a
that's a mangler cannon.
corner right there.
Yeah.
So if you shoot the mangler cannon off of a mangler, he has a chance to drop this thing. You can pick it up and get a couple shots, or you can go craft it as well. So it's another kind of a smaller way.
You can craft a mangler
Spend your
cannon.
salvage, get the mangler cannon,
crafting
or
tables.
maim a mangler.
Crafting tables, bro.
Oh man, well,
Come
I tell
on,
you,
are you
it
serious?
really has been awesome to see all the things that are coming to zombies.
You said the
Like I said
the zombie
before, it
camos
really
look
just feels
terrible?
like you could feel the enthusiasm.
Really?
I could
You
tell
don't like
having talked
them?
to you guys, behind
I
the scenes
liked
of
them.
how much you love this. And it just comes across, to the game that you guys have created, but also to how you guys passionately talk.
You didn't
about
like
it.
the zombie
Thank you.
camos?
It's so much fun.
It's a pleasure being here. We're excited.
Yeah, round-based zombies is back. Thank you, Treyarch team. It's been incredible to see everyone here at Call of Duty Next playing Liberty Falls, our first ever gameplay of Liberty Falls. It's been an absolute blast having you guys on the desk with us. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for joining us here on the broadcast now. But folks, when we come back, we're going to be diving into some live Resurgence gameplay on the brand new map we're revealing for a new chapter of Warzone. And of course, we're going to be joined by both Treyarch and Raven.
Are we
here
saying
at the
goodbye
desk.
to
So make
Rebirth
sure
Island?
You stay tuned. Warzone's coming up right after this, folks.
Because I
Don't go
know
anywhere.
Bondle's going to be there. Rebirth should
Experience the
still be
world
there.
of Call of Duty with Corsair, the official gaming hardware and peripheral
Fortune's
partner
Keep,
of Call
I
of
think,
Duty.
is going away. Pretty sure.
Introducing the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 collaboration from Movement. Get early access with email sign up at movement.com/COD. Call of Duty Next is powered by Xfinity. Stay ahead of the game with ultra-fast speeds and a smooth, low-lag connection. Operators get ready to unleash a force of nature with Polaris Razor Pro R, dropping into Call of Duty Warzone in Season 1. Change your game.
I got
Stealth
one of
Gaming,
those.
The official controller partner of Call of Duty. Take your Call of Duty gameplay to the next level with Nanoleaf's modular RGB
Right here.
smart lights.
This is what I'm
Step
gonna be
into
using for the
game and
beta,
sync your
right here.
lights with the action on screen
Currently,
for the
right now, I'm
highest
running
level of gaming
the
immersion. Origin.
The
Customize your PC.
was
Official
it,
gaming PC
Pro
and
Edge?
gaming laptop of Call of Duty.
the DualShock Pro Edge. That's what I'm using right now. But the vision is nice. It's got the mouse clicks. I like it. I'll be running this for the beta.
Welcome back, folks. I'm here with the Call of Duty legend himself, FIFA Kill, and our fans have actually been voting on the question that they're most excited to ask our creators and hear them answer. So, the winning fan voted question was, how have you used the new Omni movement system, and how has it been so far today?
I mean, it's feeling good. I'm going to be honest. At the start, I was a little slow. I'm not exactly a movement king, no Joe-Wo, but I got used to it. We started cooking. I was moving around, diving over tables, looking behind me. I was going a little crazy. I think I got a 99 kill game earlier. So I'm liking the movement. It's feeling good. I like the slide too. You can like slide and then go down into like a laying backwards kind of thing. It's crazy.
It's good because you're flexible. You can kind of, pursue your own movement and what you want to do on a map as well. Now, you did mention Joe-Wo. I know he's the movement king, but with this new hairstyle, you might be starting to overtake him with this new alter ego that you've got.
I don't know about Joe-Wo. I've been called Ninja a lot. But nah, I'm moving different. I can't lie. I've never been a movement king myself, but the Omni movement is great. When you guys try it, you'll see as well. It's very fluid. It's very, very natural. It feels good. I'm happy about it. I'm loving it.
Love to hear that. FIFA Kill's moving different. Let's see what other creators think. Robert, who you got?
Hey, what's up, Lottie? I'm here with the Warzone GOAT himself, Balls. All right, Balls, tell us what you think about this new Omni movement system.
All right, man, look, this new Omni movement system, I'm not gonna lie, it feels really, really fluid. I think there's gonna be a big skill gap, and I don't know. I feel like I barely got to play a little bit, so I have like a 1% idea of what to even expect, man. But so far, I feel like it's gonna be really fun.
Okay. All right, so now we got 16 new 6 versus 6 maps. We got 4 at launch, and we got 12 new weapons. What are you looking forward to most from this next Warzone?
From Warzone in general, man, I'm really excited to just kind of see what kind of changes are new and what things that they're adding. I don't know what we're allowed to talk about yet, but there's some cool stuff coming. I ain't gonna leak anything. I'm assuming maybe we can talk about it. I don't know, but there's some cool things that we kind of found out during the preview that are like super dope. So I'm excited for the movement to see how much that changes things and just to feel like COD's fresh again.
Yeah, if you're excited about it, you know we're excited about it. All right, so now, before we bounce, I want to play a game with you. All right, I got 2 props. One is a goat, right? You hold that. All right, and the next one is a piece of coal. I want you to go around and give these to the creators that you believe deserve them the most. All right, here we go.
It's only 3 goats?
Only 3 goats.
Oh, shoot. All right, let's go find.
All right, go. Come on. Here we go. He's running. Whoa. All right, nice. Come on now. Who's the goat? Who's our goat? Uh-oh. Amir. No, he gave Amir a piece of coal. All right, here we go. All right, now why is he a GOAT?
Hey, he's quite literally the best player in the game right now, hands down.
How you doing, brother?
Yo, what's good, man? What's good?
He said you're the best in the world right now.
Yeah, someone would say.
Someone would say.
I like it. He's humble.
Them two, they're teammates. That's why.
RG3, what's up, man? What's good? Oh, dude,
I love the hair.
I appreciate it, man. What's good? What's cracking?
They're the best team in the world right now. Them 2 plus 1. So I think it's only fair to call them the GOATs. Plus 1 more. Come on, let's go.
Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Hey, all right, who we got here?
All right, my boy Diaz Biffle, he's the third of the 2 that we just went to. Here, we're giving him the last GOAT status. But look, man, we got a lot of people to get Gold D. Talk to me, man. How you feeling, bro?
I feel good, man. I feel good.
What do you think about me calling you one of the GOATs?
You appreciate the gas? Hey, he said you're one of the best in the world. All right, find the coal. Let's find the coal. Oh, man. He gave him coal.
That's my GOAT. Look, man, this guy lives with me. He's got to, bro. I got to give him one. I got to.
My dog. I appreciate that.
All right. Hey,
That's funny.
we appreciate your repos. All right. And Lottie, why don't you go ahead and tell them a little bit more about the beta?
Unbelievable. He gave him coal and then dapped him up. I mean, that is the craziest switch around I have ever seen, but that's why I've got RG3 over there doing the cardio, and I'm giving you guys the good news. The Black Ops 6 multiplayer beta early access kicks off on all platforms in 2 days on August 30th at 10 a.m.
all
Pacific.
platforms.
Pre-order now for early access so you can
All
jump into the
platforms.
beta starting on Friday. Now, let's jump over back to the desk where developers from Treyarch and Raven will be joining us for all things Warzone.
Thank you so much for that, Lottie, and welcome back to Call of Duty Next. And we are about to watch some live Call of Duty Warzone gameplay. I'm stoked. It's going to be awesome. Steph, we got some guests with us here today, too.
That's right, GB. We've got the very first live gameplay of the all-new map coming to Season 1 later this year. So buckle up, because you're
new
going to
hoodie's
want to
actually
see
pretty warm.
the debut of this Resurgence map coming up here shortly. But we are excited
Pretty
to
warm.
welcome our guests to the desk. More talented people from Treyarch. We have Brittany Beidelman and Miles Leslie. Guys, it's almost time.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm so hyped
you're
up.
excited?
Let's go.
I mean,
Yes.
like the electricity
I
in
want
the
to
room.
play. Let's go.
Okay, all right,
I do
all right.
too.
So you know what? Let's just jump right into it. Let me not waste you guys' time anymore here. All right, Brittany, Miles, of course, thank you so much for joining us here today. And we're going to be talking about this new Resurgence map that's going to be coming to Warzone, courtesy of Treyarch. What it's been like building this experience for y'all, because it must feel great to see it now out in the world.
Yeah, it's been really putting so much passion across all the teams, and special shout out to the Treyarch teams, the Raven team, the High Moon Studios teams. Everyone has really come together on what the dream and vision of this map is. And
yeah,
every single piece has been touched. So much intention. We're so excited to talk about it and show it off.
Nice.
Because it's been a minute since we've had a new Treyarch map in Warzone, so this is really exciting.
It's a big moment, yeah.
Yeah, the team at Treyarch has been working tirelessly on this map. We are thrilled to finally be able to talk about it and show it to the world.
I love that. Well, here we go. I mean, look, guys, without further ado, let us introduce you to
Area 99.
All right, Area 99.
Welcome to the Pod Dormitory. Weapons testing. Mannequin assembly. A nuclear reactor. The House Factory. Nuketown shipping. Well, howdy there, folks. It's your old pal, Archie Adams, to welcome you to the one Safety first. When in doubt, ask what would Archie do?
We have arrived at the birthplace of Nuketown.
Wow.
And here's your very first look at our overhead tac map of Area 99. Brittany, we're here.
We made it.
Yes, we made it. You said it, Stephanie. Welcome to the birthplace of Nuketown. We have 10 POIs, each with their own gameplay flair and thematic connections to Nuketown. This is uniquely
POI's
a
Resurgence
with a ton of character.
You serious?
We just cannot wait for players to get into this.
Yeah, and we actually have more POIs on the version of the TAC map that you're seeing here today. On the streamers TAC map, once they're in game, it's going to look a little different.
Is so
but
cool.
You know what? This is where we're headed for launch. We're obviously going to see alpha gameplay of Area 99.
I mean,
we got live gameplay coming up on Area 99 in just a few minutes.
Insane.
But first, let's take a closer look at our points of interest. Brittany, take us away.
Yeah, so Area 99, you're parachuting in. What's the first thing you see? Our Nuketown house suspended mid-air. It is so awesome. Up here, you have a view of other Nuketown houses that have been swallowed up by the sands of time. Then we have our test site. This is where experimental weapons are tested. The observant player may recognize that we have a prototype Guardian in the space, which is a fun nod.
Lots of little treats there.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool. That POI connects to our underground bunker space. So down here, the players are more self-contained, separated from the chaos on the surface. But I recommend grabbing a gas mask before going down there.
Okay.
Then we have our bunker space. This is our bullseye in the center of the map. It's also our tallest POI with multiple levels. But what's most important about this POI is actually that it is connected to every single other POI in the map through a network of trenches.
And it's got radioactive goo.
There's also radioactive goo.
You will take damage from.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah. We have our manufacturing POI. This is where the Nuketown houses are made. This space is fun. We have doors, windows being carried throughout the space. There may or may not be a sneaky zip line in here somewhere. I'm not going to tell you where it is.
You have to go and find out.
Gotta go find it.
Oh, I love everything about this.
Then we have our mannequin assembly space. This place is really fun. So, okay, the backstory of this is it has been overproducing mannequins throughout the years, and now
not scary at all.
It's a little bit creepy. Yeah. Players get to run through massive piles of mannequins. Mannequin limbs are just tossed throughout.
As one does.
Don't get squashed by our mannequin smasher. And then we have our pods. This is where the people who worked at Area 99 used to live. This is the fun, stacked, smaller engagements. And players here really need to listen for those footsteps of other players in order to hone in on their targets.
I mean, this
is
so cool.
God's final circle, absolutely wild. I really hope we see one today in playtesting.
New map, Resurgence.
Final circle on pods. You're going to have one of the wildest fights I've seen in Resurgence in a long time.
And something that stands out to me just looking at that overhead map real fast is a lot of color. You know, a lot of visual color that's really going to stand out when you're like moving through the map. You really get the idea that like, well, I'm moving into new POIs, I'm going into new environments.
Absolutely, that was super
assembly,
critical for us
cooling towers,
just
reactive,
Nuketown and bringing that color and fun
shopping,
and that sense back.
loading
now,
bay,
here's
manufacturing,
the other
and warehouse.
wild part that, you know, I genuinely just didn't even consider it being a thing. That there's a story around Nuketown. How did the creative come about for this? Because what an utterly fascinating way to approach not just making a map, but also tying in
tried
the
to
lore
come
of
up with
this
a good
simple map that we were introduced to years ago in Call of Duty. How did you guys come about doing it?
Yeah, I mean, we were super inspired by Nuketown. It's a fan favorite. We love it. And when we had the opportunity to bring something to Warzone, we really wanted to bring the frenetic energy of Nuketown. And so we deconstructed it. And part of that is the history of the space
introducing
and how
it
fans
into
love the history
round-based
of it
zombies?
and the gameplay. So we tore it apart, broke every single piece down. Like
As an
Brittany said,
outbreak?
there's so much
An
intention.
outbreak,
But
map?
this had to be where they're
I
making all
mean,
those
that's a
Nuketowns
possibility.
and then shipping them off to the desert to
Plopping
blow them
them in
up.
the desert.
This old, you know, abandoned military facility built in the 1950s, you know, we leaned all the way in. And so when you see that color and you see so many unique POIs in gameplay, it all stems from that idea is, where was Nuketown made?
Yeah.
Area 99, baby.
Very, very interesting. Now, narratively, I'm absolutely just in. I'm down with this. But I'm also seeing a lot of really cool areas, Brittany. We can have some fun engagements. What were some of the core design philosophies that y'all wanted to implement on this to really make it feel like not just you're playing Nuketown, but you're playing Nuketown in a scale that's never been tested before?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
that new map looks pretty dope.
One of the most important things that we wanted to do with this map was, like Miles was saying, tell the origin story of Nuketown. And in fact, Nuketown itself was
It doesn't
a
like
key
have a
source
lot
of
of roof
inspiration
campers
for
either.
our
Like
map.
that's gonna be nice.
So we pushed for more of a classic 3-lane design,
kinda has
and
a
that
feel of
was
Rebirth.
strategic because we want to funnel players together towards the center of the map.
Yeah.
And by doing this, you'll have quicker engagement,
Is that why you made it a
faster
round,
gameplay, and
a
that's
round
what
type
we
map
want from this space.
that basically kind of merges
We also
into
have a
the
lot
middle?
of like vertical, taller
So the gas is
buildings
gonna
in
push
the space, and that's also strategic because
kinda
we
in the
want
middle.
players to gain awareness of where other teams are, using the rooftops, things like that. Help them think tactically in the space, and again, all for
So
the
there is gonna be
you know, the
rooftop
need
camping.
of having
Okay.
the faster engagements that we want in that space.
I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of really fun fights at Reactor, right in the center. As you mentioned, it's like a bullseye. It's tall. It's beautiful. There's underground
the second
components.
you drop, you're in it.
Woo!
Yeah,
Let's
you're
go.
in it.
Yeah. Again, all hit up with that toxic sludge.
All over the toxic. Yeah. Well,
I'm going to land right into it. I already know that that's happening. My friends are just going to have to deal with it.
Strat.
Yeah.
but Brittany, what can players expect in terms of comparing Area 99 to other Resurgence maps that they know in Warzone right now?
Yeah, so players can expect this map to bring the fast, frenetic gameplay that we all know and love from the OG Nuketown. It's coming to Resurgence in Area 99. And when you look at the pre-existing portfolio of Resurgence maps, you'll see that Area 99 is actually very similar in size to Rebirth Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Rebirth
I think
Island.
a lot of people are excited. Also, another thing I had noticed as well is just, you know, the map layout itself, you know, gives you a lot of great opportunities for rotations, you know, to really move around the map fluidly. It feels like you guys really thought about that. Like, how do you get from POI to POI in a very smooth manner, right?
Yeah, there's so much
Instead of
care,
water,
like
there's no
Stephanie was saying,
water
the team's
either, which is
absolutely
going to be
crushed it as
nice.
we've been playtesting it.
Like,
Is
there's no
having
water
those
on that
conversations
map.
on rotations and approaching it
There
from
is
a
underground
Warzone
areas, but
Resurgence
there's
point
no
of view.
water.
That was key, is again taking MP Nuketown for Resurgence is key. It absolutely feels and plays like it.
Yeah, well, speaking of the feels part of it, I mean, the aesthetic stands out big time.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So let's talk about that inspiration, why you guys went the direction that you went with this very retro style, if you will.
Let's see if they
so
drop
when you
the
look
map
at
for
Nuketown
it.
and where really the origins of that, it's got this retro futurism sort of aesthetic.
There's a
to
word
it.
for that.
There's a word.
There is a word for it.
Let me get the
big
dictionary.
conversation.
Yes.
Everyone has
Today
been like,
I learned.
It's abandoned, but it's Nuketown. What does it mean?
Retro future. So this was a key inspiration across all the buildings, and really because it's a projection of almost what the 1950s thought the future was going to be. That's really through all the machinery, the robots, the crusher, the reactor. It feels like that, and that was important to us. So you're constantly immersed in Area 99, and you know it's Black Ops. You know it's special to this moment, and you know Area 99 is bringing something fresh and new.
And Archie.
And Archie
Adams.
Come on.
They dropped
him at
it.
the top. He's really a special character of the team that we crafted to be the mascot for the nuclear reactor and the nuclear world that Area 99 is bringing. So
the spiritual leader of Area 99. I think we're going to see a lot of him.
Just remember,
hopefully.
do what Archie does. I love it. I love it.
You are going to hear
Pods,
him in the
bunkers,
map. He's all
test
over with pieces.
sites,
It's fantastic.
Manufacturing,
And of course, like
warehouse,
I said, this is alpha gameplay that we're
loading
seeing here
bay,
today next because this map is
Nuketown
obviously
shopping,
still
very
a few
active.
months away
So there's
from
no
launch, but
water
the
here.
streamers who are live at Next are going
Cooling
to be
towers,
dropping into
assembly
Area
and
99
test
shortly.
site.
Brittany, I have to ask you, I have my own thoughts. I have my own favorite place to land here. What do you think the hot drop is going to be today?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I think the hot drop today is going to be our manufacturing POI. That's the one that has all the Nuketown houses getting built, right?
Okay. Any mini Nuketowns.
All of them, yes. And so this is going to be a hot drop because it is a parkour playground inside. Players can run, jump, climb on all of the different house pieces. It's going to be so fun. And it's a good, testing ground for that Omni movement system.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's absolutely
My
fantastic.
favorite is, I have to say, House on a Crane. You talked about it first. It's
House
in
on a Crane.
Nuketown shipping. You cannot miss House on a Crane. You got a great vantage up there. Miles, do you have a favorite?
I do. So, I mean, it's hard to choose, but personally for me, I love to get into the command bunker underneath. I like the SMG, the shotgun. I like to really try to dominate that if I can. The circle might push me out, but I'm going to try to hold it. And I have a soft spot, really, when you were looking at it, is callback to Blackout, Nuketown Island bunkers underneath.
My
for everyone that
man.
knows.
My man. Love it.
It's got that vibe and that feel. So I love to just kind of sit down there like a hermit and a creep and just kind of like watching people.
Okay, duly noted.
Yeah,
We got to play
I'm
some
gonna
time.
see you. I'm gonna see you down there.
Yeah.
See, I like that strategy too. Just way in the corner. Really.
I didn't say a corner. Okay, GB.
Well, I'm going to a corner.
He said command center.
Tactical defending.
Okay, but outside of the command center, we're looking outside the bunker. If I happen to look at the periphery of the map, out into the desert, saw some conversation about this online. What else might we see in that Nevada desert?
Well, you might see a hint of something fans love that might come later. We'll see.
Okay.
Get something with scope. You might see
Just
something.
a little hint
You guys,
there.
you guys out here with the teases and everything. My
can't give it
goodness
all
gracious.
away. Come
Every
on.
time.
So they want you to
every
look
time.
out
All right,
in the
folks,
area.
Well, we'll be back with more Warzone
For a little
coverage,
Verdansk
including
area.
talking about Battle Royale updates,
Something
ranked
new
play, and more. But for now, though, let's send it over to our casters for some brand new gameplay of Resurgence maps, Area 99. Fellas, take it away.
Let's see it. Yeah, I want to see
Thank you
it.
very much, Alex. Area 99 is a mere moments away, but myself and Chris, raring to go.
Yes, I want to dress up as a mannequin, though.
Ooh,
Just random
mannequin
comment.
skin. Well, folks, we've got
Wants
some
to be a
very
mannequin.
exciting news for you. That's right, folks. Welcome back to the Castle Circle, Miles and Puckett, and we are welcoming you right now to the TCL Power Hour. For those of you who
Combat
are here
action,
last year, you know what
elimination,
it's all about,
gunfight,
but
wire
during
guard
this next hour,
elimination,
we'll have our
equip
creators try
armor,
to complete these
ammo,
9 challenges while in the middle
body
of
shield
the Battle
elimination,
Royale. These
pick
9
up
challenges
loot
with
perk.
9 opportunities.
What do they
for
just
you at
react?
home
What do
to
they
win a
react?
65-inch
What do they
TCL
react?
TV. 9 of them.
65
Spray
inches,
emotions,
65
decal,
inches and 9
Malo.
chances to win 9 TVs.
I like these different challenges. This is going to make the
Buy
gameplay
care
extra
packages.
spicy if it wasn't enough. And also, if you want to be
Melee
involved, use
elimination.
hashtag CODNext and hashtag TCL XCOD sweepstakes to enter. Check out the full rules below. Make sure you're doing it right, Miles.
So let's get to the game, Chris. We've got a whole lot of action to get through. Area 99, folks. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, can't wait, Chris.
It's gonna be
Mannequins.
great.
Imagine a mannequin skin. That would be a very,
I'm
very...
This
trying
feels
to
like
get it, like, in week
the
one.
way
It
that
might
everything
take till
is
season
doesn't have that
two, but, I mean, who doesn't wanna dress up?
realism,
Look,
as you want to call
idea
it.
of a
It feels
new
like
Warzone map is
Verdansk, like when Verdansk first
incredibly
dropped.
exciting to me. I've been
Like it
so
looks like
pumped
that.
for
It
this.
don't look like the current way thing is.
So
Way
we got
Warzone is
talented
right now.
Gamers here as well. I was just looking around to see who would be in our lobbies. This should be fun.
Yeah, we had a chance to. I stood behind Shotzi for a while. I got to watch him running around. A little bit of trash talk. I was told to run across the stage and unplug Iceman Isaac's setup, and I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to do that, Chris. I'm not that guy.
No, and we should remind everybody, Stephanie said this a few times, this is
Show us
just
something,
alpha.
Get back
We're gonna
on
see an
Aiden, man.
even more
Get away
polished
from
version by the time
get
you
away
get
from
your
all that
hands
other
on it.
stuff.
But
We want to see the
Miles,
gameplay.
You and I saw this last night. We had it just a few hours into it. What did you like most when you were playing?
I mean, it sounds like quite a cop-out, Chris, but I just love the idea that a single map from Black Ops history
Resurgence timer was 10 seconds instead of
home in Nuketown. There's this weird
30
sort of,
seconds.
nuclear family feeling going on. There's mannequin.
Game's supposed to start.
There's all sorts of cool stuff. It's just very exciting.
10 different POIs, and yet we can see, of course, all of our players.
It really does feel like
ones.
it looks like a Rebirth size map. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's going to be Nuketown shipping, though. Everyone just wants to go to the place that has Nuketown in the name.
They brought back choppers instead of using the C-130 or the C-17.
To me, it's just such a cool idea to, show a little bit of homage. I know you can look out across the desert, and in the distance there is, the
The desert's so open. Like, who's going to be running around in the desert? Who's going to be camping in vehicles?
I do have to say, Ghost,
I don't see vehicles on the map.
My boy Knight.
I don't see any vehicles right now on the map.
Did not make it to COD Next this year. I personally want to vouch for this guy after watching him play for Twisted Minds. Knight is a Resurgence monster, and he refuses to play the big map.
Trophies.
He's like, Resurgence is my home. Why
Kill
leave?
streaks looks like it had like an actual mortar kill streak.
To Rebirth Island, very, very exciting. So again, you've seen the top-down view, you're seeing some of the action at home. You know what you're getting yourself into. Folks.
Nice.
It should be a fantastic
He
time.
broke his
and the
camera.
whole time, Chris, we've barely brought it up. The entire feeling of like Omni movement being in there, Brad is getting involved. Lovely bit of work there with the Tanto 22, and he goes down. But look, a smile on his face and a heart full of
He's calling into his teammates.
Yeah,
Get your ass in here.
And
they're probably nowhere near
excited
you.
to have you with us here in DC. One of our 250 creators, all playing Black Ops 6 for the first time. Let's take a look though at some of the other screens. It looks like Ocean Ops is continuing to dominate. His teammate fell, but Ocean Ops going to keep slaying out.
That's a lovely top-down look. Reactor, obviously the highest point of the map here.
To the pods.
The pods, boy. To the
The way
pods.
this goes, they don't get to choose their teams. It's probably randomized.
Look at that purpley pod.
So they're playing with people they're not normally playing with before.
And these sort of these habitation locations for the staff here at Area 99. Let's have a quick look and see how it looks.
This has like a
oh, look at this. Better than my place in LA.
Bigger than my New York City apartment as well.
From
done,
like,
Future.
what is it,
Well
Outbreak?
Done, Bleak Future. This love is atom punk vibe, plates, you name it. All the goodies you would expect from Warzone, and of course, brand new weapons here in Black Ops 6. See some dives, mate. Come on.
I was going to say,
you've been doing it all day.
I do like the graphics.
Decent
It's
ground
not,
loot as well.
so
Every gun
like
you pick up feels like you can do damage with it. There was very few items that
more
was
getting
like,
back to the basics.
this is never getting used.
A lot of
It's gonna make it where you can actually see players better.
And J-God's in this lobby I just saw. Can we get a J-God screen up here?
He's on his team, man.
One of the legends, of course, of
make it where
content
you
when
can
it comes to
basically
Warzone. If you ever want an update, you
always
go
do
to his
these
channel.
updates for your
He's going to
graphics
tell you what
cards
the
all the
meta
time.
weapon is, what to be doing in-game. He's a family man as well. Always
Family man.
entertaining.
Oh, very indeed a family man.
On the right side, I thought maybe
A man who loves to pick apart his own gameplay. But once again, where are we going, folks? Where are we dropping? What's the game plan?
This is what happened. We had a good game going. We already
They had a good game going.
Yep.
Break it down for us,
Now
J-God.
we're like on Regain Central.
Now
for
we're
half
on
the
Regain
match.
Central.
Yep, okay.
I mean, Ocean's patrolling the rooftops, making sure he's got a safe landing. Is there any gear up here? That's going to help out.
Certainly going to help. That's a full squad mark.
Oh, okay. They had the old school satchels from
Verdansk. His
Verdansk.
own gameplay.
Instead of just it being, a play carrier, you actually got a satchel.
Instant
You get
YouTube
two
video,
places, you get different style satchels.
Oh, it's quick looking at loot, dude.
Basically, the satchels are basically
Okay, this is the armor
probably
section. What's
like,
this? Someone shooting in the back. I'm trying to make
quick
a YouTube video over here,
rise,
mate.
Trying to read.
dead silence,
All right,
stuff
now we
like
did get
that.
the reinforcement flare. That is going to be massive. Anyone who plays Resurgence already familiar with that aspect. But basically, you can get your buddies
Get
back.
probably your comm satchels or
Another absolute
all that
demon
good
Warzone,
stuff.
Lucky Shamu.
Rooftop with me on ping.
And listen to the comms already. Rooftop on ping. They're doing their absolute best, folks. Running
Beautiful,
through.
beautiful shots.
That's a squad white. See the nice gold
He
highlight
got down right there
Another
from the
change
distance.
again to the user interface here on Black Ops 6.
And unfortunately,
And yeah, the draw's
Espresso
still into the
still
center of the
looking
map.
over Shamu's body. He's not happy about it. We got to go over to Biffle, though. This guy, I think right now,
He's already
if
got
it's
15
not Shifty,
kills.
Biffle is the best player to ever touch Warzone.
I mean, we saw it. Repol's giving him the little goat statue with damn good reason.
He's leveling up his
Aim's
weapon.
85 here, one of the new
Got
assault
the
rifles in
M16,
the
XM4.
Nameless giving it a lot of love in one of our pre-match segments.
The movement with the
Big
XM4
AR
looks
guy,
pretty
bro.
lit.
I love this gun. It's absolutely amazing.
and getting to see Biffle run it. He's going to do some things that I just can't do, so this is exciting.
Was my favorite gun over in
How do you get the high ground?
MW2.
What's the head? He doesn't matter what armor you have. He has better aim.
That's one
and
of the best optics
another
to
one
use.
added to the pile. You look at it. Is that
Specialist.
17 already?
Yeah, oh yeah, 17.
Picked up
That's the top
Specialist.
right side of the
Got
screen.
portable
His
buy station
elimination
still.
count.
Get your
6
loadouts.
players remaining in the game as well, Chris. We are looking at a very, very
Basically the
late
same
match
thing.
here.
They pop the UAV.
It's
They
just a
know at
different
least
map.
what 4 of them are, and this is just hunting time. This is what these boys do.
Where he's got his dedicated melee out. Does he have any idea? Does he have any idea that this is going to be a moment?
We got a finisher. One of the first
Someone's going to kick
finishers.
TV.
Chauncey's
One of the
coming
first finishers
and
on
here
the new
comes the
map.
revives
Area
as well.
99.
We love Power Hour. Once again, if you're just joining in,
Area 99,
we have
baby.
9 65-inch televisions to dish out. All you got to do, hang out and throw up some hashtags.
Little quick look at the cluster munitions, cluster strike. That's an absolute classic, a staple from the Warzone world. Good shots. Couple of
beams.
tags. Not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, still dialing in the XM4. This might not be the final build.
Yeah, it might not be. Who knows, though? I mean, again, our players, they didn't necessarily have time to create their own custom classes, but what they picked up, they're all very
He's
solid.
using the Ames 85 and the
We got money
XM4.
for days calling out the rotation. Biffle, I don't think so, he says. Ending your map a little bit early. And
It
now
kind of
they've got
distorts your
numbers
screen
advantage.
when you're in the
Does
gas.
get the revives, so a couple more folks coming back in. This game is not over yet, but Biffle, 18, looking for number 19.
You're in gas and you're trying to make a
Shots
play
are
like that.
sensational with the ground loop.
It's going to be rough.
I love what we're seeing here. The communication is perfect. Always know where the
Is he
enemies
running
are.
through
They got
weapons?
him pinged on the map. And Biffle on the flank is going to get caught out here. Goes for the in-system reach out. You can't hit the movement, baby.
He's getting down. His teammates hitting the assassination. And
That's
that
funny.
is that, folks.
That's funny.
Your
They
first
get the win.
Area 99 victory. Biffle and the boys.
Let's watch it one more time. This is Repulse's perspective.
Yes.
The podcast
He was
goat right now, and you
18,
can see they're
18,
dropping a
15,
51 bomb
for
as
the
a squad.
total.
Welcome to Resurgence here in Black Ops 6.
That's not a
Score
bad
with
place
the
to be.
damage of
Well, GG's there, folks.
14,581
Very,
for
very
the
exciting
team.
look.
And they didn't only
Very
have
exciting look there, too.
16
to start things off.
redeploys.
What
They
a
had more
number
kills than
leadable run.
redeploys.
51.
That's a
We'll
good
see if
play.
anyone can
That's
beat
good
that during the
story.
day.
A quite delectable bite of Warzone action right there, Miles. And you can't ask for a better ending. We have so many studs, though, in the building, so many fantastic players, and all of these players are live on their personal channels. So go find your favorite in addition to watching the main broadcast.
In addition to watching the main broadcast, a little birdie has just told me that Lottie is on the floor with a very special guest. Lottie?
Go Cowboys.
Thank you so much, fellas. We're actually heading over right now, aren't we, RG3, to Tim the Tapman for a From the Chair interview
Timmy.
presented by Herman Miller. Tim, first
Captain
of all,
Fall
welcome
Damage.
to COD Next. Lovely to see you. How are you liking Area 99?
So far, loving it. Didn't fully get to dive into it just yet, but, I want to, I'm a slow learner, so hoping a couple more games and I'll be able to, compete with some of these other pros around here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's I say that every time I start playing.
Yeah.
New pros, baby.
That's me, bro. That's me.
But Tim, just for you, 4 years waiting for this game to come out. They've been putting it to develop, the longest ever between Black Ops games. What are you looking most forward to?
I think for me personally, it's definitely that Omni movement, and it's literally flipped the game on its head. Like, I didn't know what to expect before coming here, and now being here and playing it, it really is like, you can't, like, I'm going to go back and play the old COD, and it's going to feel so different compared to what I was playing here. So that, hands down, that's hands down what I was most looking forward to, like, trying out and running with, so.
100%. I mean, sometimes it's really the little things, isn't it, that makes such a big difference. And speaking of little things, what is that on your desk, Tim?
Well, so, RG3, I saw that you had one of the largest croissants ever in Paris, and so what I did was I tried to find the smallest one I could possibly find for you.
Oh my
So,
God.
You're welcome.
Tim,
don't
you
eat it all in
shouldn't
one
have.
bite. You know what I mean?
My long lost love right here. You know what? Only thing that's missing is my wife, so I might as well eat her, right?
Oh, that
It's
would've
on
been-
the
that would've
floor.
been-
Too big. Fortunately, my teeth are too big.
That's all right. It happens to the best of us. But love that so much, Tim. Thank you so much. And best of luck in all your future games, mate.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I need it. I'm starting to cook a little bit,
He's
There you
cooking. Tim's cooking at COD Next, and only here, folks. Casters is
Is he actually going to play the game, though?
Thank you very much, Lloyd.
Or
Well,
is
I'm
he gonna
joined back on
spectate
stage
it?
now with some very, very special guests with a very special announcement
He's the
about the Call of Duty
most
League's
famous
endowment
spectator in the
Black Ops
world.
6-pack. I'm here now with former Navy SEAL and current performance capture director at Treyarch. I'm here with Miguel Vega. Sir, an absolute pleasure.
these some of the
Thank you very
operators?
much for joining us.
Yeah, of course. We're here with a very exciting announcement today. The Call of Duty Endowment Tracer Pack will launch October 25th for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. It was inspired by and created in close collaboration with former UK Special Forces operators who are here with us today on behalf of Through Dark, a British apparel company founded on the principle that veterans are cut from a very special cloth. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thanks, Mikkel.
How's it going?
Honestly, I think you should be able to register to Call of Duty, and if you're a veteran from whatever branch they're trying to sponsor, you should be able to get the endowment packs for free, and then everybody else pays for them. Because I'm a veteran, and I still pay for them.
This experience, however, is not reserved for the military elite. It is universal and human.
Because all the funds are supposed to go towards the endowment is supposed to go towards helping veterans get out of poverty, get out of homelessness, and also find jobs.
So, like the best
that
of plans,
is literally
interests were
what the
aligned from
purpose
the
of the
beginning.
endowment is.
As military
Call of Duty
veterans, the mission
donates
of the Call
money
of
every
Duty
year
endowment
towards it.
resonates
The
deeply with
packs
our
that you
own
buy
brand of beliefs. So developing
from
the
the
Call of Duty
store
endowment's first
is a
ever UK
refund
operator scheme,
of what they've already
knowing our
donated.
efforts would directly follow
And also,
veterans across
it
the UK,
accumulates
US
because a
seeking
bunch of people
meaningful
buy
employment.
them. And so the amount of money
As
that
you
they get on
mentioned,
top
this
of
is
it
the
goes
first
to the next
UK
production of
operator
the
scheme.
endowment.
What does it mean
How much
to
money
be
you can throw
a
towards
part of that milestone as UK veterans?
Well, our ethos as Royal Marine Commandos of the Special Boat Service
Plus
is
the event
inextricably
that's
woven
live as
throughout
well.
this pack.
They get
From the
funds
operator
for
kit
people that
to the
complete
loadouts and
every
pack
person that
essentials.
completes
Our
the
goal is to
actual
create
event
something unquestionably
towards
authentic. As proceeds from sales of this pack
money
will
for the
employ
endowment.
veterans in both
60%
the US and
in
UK, is
the
incredibly humbling knowing that
YouTube
we get to
channel,
continue serving the community we all came from.
2.0, 60% says they will be playing the
What can our players
the
look
beta.
forward to most
60%.
as they await the launch of this pack? So our hope is that players recognize that the good they will do by purchasing this pack to help the veterans. Without giving too much away, I'd advise other players to watch their backs, check the corners, and stay away from the water once this pack is live.
While a picture is worth 1,000 words, we would like to leave you all with just one: endeavor.
Well, there you have it, folks. The very first look at the Call of Duty Endowment Endeavor Tracer Pack. For a deeper dive into the pack components and
Is it for
more
BO6
first
or
looks,
just
be sure to tune in to the Call of Duty
MW2?
Endowment Bowl immediately following this broadcast, where Louis, Foxy, and I will do a deep dive into the pack. And be sure to get the pack on October 25th when it launches for Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and join more than 3.5 million players who have outfitted their Call of Duty operators with endowment items to help us place
October, so
more
yeah, it's going
veterans
to be
into great
season
jobs.
1. It'll be season
We
1.
can't do what we do without your support. Thank you both for joining us today. Cheers, mate.
It should be season 1 anyway.
Let's
I could
get
be
back
wrong.
to gaming.
Thank you very much, James. What a wicked announcement. Very, very special. We do have much more gameplay here at Call of Duty Next. You can grab the Endeavor Pack October 25th when it all comes into the store. Thank you very much again, James. Absolutely brilliant stuff.
Oh, we got Tim Tatman right here.
Back over to Tim, the Tatman. And Tim's actually looking very good. I'm also waiting for my partner in crime, Christopher Puckett, to re-emerge. But for now, folks, you've just got me. What a day we've had so far here at Call of Duty Next. It has been a very, very good time. On board with Timmy, enjoying himself a little bit of time out here in Area 99. Buzz and Legion, Chris, what a squad.
This is a team. I like what we're going to see here. It's been a competition between Tim and Legion to see who can have the most ridiculous clips. I think Legion's had more time alive.
Well, look, that certainly helps. Legion, though, just going down there. We're seeing on the left-hand side of the screen. And it looks like Tim has opted for a different HUD as well. Now, this is something we're going to be talking about plenty. A massive, massive change here. Doesn't just affect MP, doesn't just affect zombies, because all of the HUDs are different, Chris. I mean, so you've got the ability to really customize your game depending on what you're playing.
And some of the perks are going to have an effect on your UI as well throughout this one. You can see Legion having a tough time saying, Tim, I'm good, I'm good. He's not good. Don't go for that revive right now. That's going to cost the squad. Can Butters keep him in it?
Bro. Butters can definitely keep him in it.
She was popping off in zombies.
Butters is with Tim.
I was not squatting up. She was going solo, and she was into the deep
Butters.
We got a decent
Keep him
loadout
alive.
here. I mean, decent gear. We've got no plates, though, for Butters.
Care package? Come on now.
No, she's got the squad covered. Absolutely love that there. Legion, of course, and Tim, they're now coming back in.
Let's go,
We'll see if our
Butters.
team of heroes and heroines can keep things rolling.
The lads are here.
Let's see what we got.
Let's see what we got. Ooh, that's not
She's
bad.
got foresight.
That's a legendary looking. We got X4. We got a.
Was that foresight? Yeah, that's foresight.
Tracker.
That's a lovely care package.
Was that tracker or foresight?
And it's just going to be a moment to loot up for the squad. Can we go? Thank you. We are going to some people ready to frag out, and this squad is devastating. Iceman Isaac, the
they don't want
Wizard,
slow-moving players
Team,
playing?
and Joe, the Movement King, showing you how he's going to survive in the new game modes.
Of course, the first map we saw a 51 bomb from Biffle's team. Now we're watching the boys on the other side.
JO's
there,
got
Pop,
5.
by Iceman Isaac. And again, a lot of the things are going to be very familiar to you. If you're a Warzone player, you're going to be carrying across a lot of information. Yeah, it's a new game and there's new things there, but a lot of those familiar entities, Chris, are going to exist. Like certain elements in the store. You know, we've got a new backpack system. The backpack's gone, so that's a big change.
Backpack is
I mean,
gone.
I'm looking for players who show me the UI,
Thank
man.
God. We're back to the old school
I'll tell you that.
way
This
of
crew is
playing
moving
COD
teeth, though.
on
In a little bit of
Warzone.
trouble. Can Joe get
Warzone,
some help? You look at the
Bagging for
minimap.
dance
They're
there.
going for the
If you
divide
played
and conquer
Warzone and for
strategy.
dance,
No
you
one
understand
within
what I'm talking
about
about.
1,000
The
meters.
backpack system.
I've measured the map a lot.
A 1,000. An
Garbage.
entire 1,000. Joe's back in
I
five.
like it in
Meanwhile, his teammate
freaking
Iceman
zombies,
Isaac
but I do not like
everything
it
again
in
to stay
Warzone.
on the move. A little bit of points there. Again,
Not
you
at
are
all.
a very slight reward.
Plus, it
for
made
not
it
being
where
a camper.
people can basically glitch out the
And high
game,
ground,
have
of course,
unlimited
is
kill
always
streaks,
crucial anytime you're
come up
playing
with,
here in
you know,
Resurgence.
exploit
Gotta look out for
things and
folks
come
drop
make
above
things
you.
extremely
Let's
hard
go
for
over to
people to play the
destroy.
game.
This guy plays with so much confidence.
I think they
and
learned
he is
the
a
fact
momentum
backpacks
gamer.
just
So when
don't
he
work.
is rolling, it's
They ruin
so
the
hard to
game.
stop.
So watching that Omni movement, seeing the way he's able to sprint left, right there.
He's got 20 kills right now.
Fades a bit of action, gets himself into it immediately, and now he's on the prowl. And again, what a
He's
familiar
a
look
Ex-Lancer
here. We're in
and-
one of the Nuketown houses here.
and
We're missing a couple of
Destroy. Let's
mannequins,
go.
a couple of pieces of furniture, but it's just so cool to see these places in this final circle.
Waiting for the skies to clear, unable to use his
Damn.
strike, and he is going to get
I'm pretty
run
sure
up
they're
on.
gonna have to buy him
Trouble for
back.
Team Destroy. Let's go over to Shifty and Hisoka, though. 2/3 of the Falcon squad that just dominated at EWC.
Oh, these boys, they got GOAT status approved. Here comes Evan. Hisoka on the long range.
He jumped
overwatch.
down. He
Big
jumped
tags.
down.
Nearly perfect
Oh,
shots.
he didn't even
Wow.
get him.
Even here
He
on
got the
BO6, he's
elimination.
shooting hot.
Ripping through that body
I think he got the
armor,
damage,
and you
though.
can
The
see
kill
they
got
are just
taken.
hunting at this point. They are going for a high score. Repulse and crew
The
dropping
A's
51 as a team.
45 looks
UAV looking
delicious.
for an advanced UAV. And
Like
remember
it.
that, yeah, there it is.
Like
Advanced UAV. Pop 3, get the advance. And now you're in serious trouble. Hisoka on the prowl here in the lobby. Precision airstrike on its way.
Dude, you got to get away from your own
Once
precision.
again, all
You're going
these
to get
players are
down.
live. Go check out their individual point of view, especially this one. If you are the in-game leader, if you're the one calling out rotations for your squad, there's no one better than Hisoka. He has been a difference maker when it comes to endgame.
Calling in UAVs.
I think I watched Hisoka win the Warzone World Cup way back in 21, 22. Something
You see that building just kind of like in the air?
That's
That's pretty lit.
Precision go bird, quite
That
literally.
factory, just chilling in the air.
Think of some new gear by station. Not
Is that
getting a
what
huge
that
amount of intel there because there's player cam blocking the way, but
And you can see all these pings. They are all in the same building. Everyone is stacked up right now.
Ahsoka Cat 42.
They're just taking their time.
Got
frying
9
away.
kills. You got to redeploy or
a classic look
still
here,
got
Chris, at,
redeploys.
I mean, what feels like a map that we may have been on, you know, if in the past, because of the sort of the feel, the vibe, but at the same time, Area 99, brand new. Can't wait to see more of it.
Absolutely.
Got a
Let's
whole
check
team on the
back
roof
in
with
our
them.
TCL Power Hour to see how we're
Oh,
doing
they
so
got
far.
burns, man.
Right now, our
This
creators
guy
are trying to
burned.
compete with these 9 challenges while in the middle of this battle royale. We've got a couple of them that are done. There we go. Dedicated melee done. Gunfighter wildcard elimination. Can we get that? And a combat axe, Chris. We've given away some TVs.
We need to see the combat axe elimination. 7 televisions already awarded. 2 more to go. And that gunfighter wild card. That's going to be tough for us to track, but we're doing our best. We got admins all over the place.
I was going to say, that's not our job, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, tweet hashtag CODNext and hashtag TCLXCOD sweepstakes to enter. The full rules are below, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go to a quick break, but don't go anywhere. More Warzone action right after this.
So
Play like a
Warzone's
pro
next.
on a big screen TV up to 98 inches from TCL, the official TV of Call of Duty. Share the wins. Elgato, the official streaming partner of Call of Duty. AMD, official CPU and GPU partner of Call of Duty Next. Herman Miller Gaming is happy to be the chair provider for Call of Duty Next. Today's players are sitting in Herman Miller Gaming and Body chairs. Check out which gaming chair is best for you at hermanmiller.com/gaming. Triumph, official motorcycle partner of Black Ops 6. Customize your typing. Drop, the official keycap partner of Call of Duty.
Doesn't matter what weapon put on, Flanking Ripple are your champions. You're shortly pushes the fight. No! 120 players on land. Some of the greatest Warzone players of all time.
This is the world of Warzone. World Series of Warzone coming up in September.
Welcome back to Call of Duty Next. I'm Miles, this is Puckett, and if you're just tuning in, we're watching live gameplay of the new Resurgence map, Area 99. But what you just saw was a little bit of a teaser for the upcoming World Series of Warzone Finals. We're going to Vegas, baby.
It's going to be so sick. A live competition at its best. You're going to see a lot of these familiar names that are here for Black Ops 6 today, competing for serious money.
Serious cash and a lot of love there. But Area 99, we're going back in, Chris. We've got lots to see still. Joe Woe, we gave him some love earlier. Let's give him some more love now.
Okay. And already he is pushing for double-digit eliminations. They're just murking their way through the lobby.
Yep.
Once again, the highest we saw was Repulse and crew. They've dropped some 50 bombs as a trio. What can this team put together?
I mean, this is also a very, very strong team. T, Iceman, Isaac, Joe Woe, staples of the Warzone world. If you've never watched them before, I mean, feast your
Joe Woe's
eyes
got
on
what,
3
10?
absolute monsters.
Is that 10?
And there's a lot of monsters in this play, Chris. DC's bumping.
Joe Woe going for the selfie. Shouldn't be a problem, or is it? Nope, he gets run up on. As you can take a look at everybody playing here. What's up, everybody? This is Washington, D.C. This is Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and you are looking at some new fun that we are seeing on the big stage.
Dr. Lupo breaking the Hippocratic Oath and trying to find some kills over here in Area 99. He's the player on the right-hand side of your screen. That is some laser focus. The shot's not enough, though, as the high ground will be his downfall. Seriously, though, it's an unbelievable experience here at COD Next. Again, we wish you could join us, but quite frankly, we don't have the space.
I wonder if they're bringing back like game modes of plunder. What about the leaderboards?
Like, no,
you know, like what kind of leaderboards we got? Like, I want to know about all that stuff.
That we filled this place up.
You know,
and I'm
like
looking through here. I was just noticing
the current
the
leaderboard
rest of
status, the
Dr.
way
Lupo's
the
lobby.
leaderboard is.
Team Summertime. Blake's out on
kinda
his own,
garbage.
but that was George playing with Hitch. Love to see it.
Zogoro now on your screen. We saw him hitting some sweet snipes in the multiplayer segment. Now the same thing. No, that was so close. Wouldn't that have been ideal, folks? But yeah, snipes here in the world of Warzone, obviously a big deal. Nice shot. Chrissy goes down. And now the pressure applied. That's going to be the precision. I mean, it's like, it's just all the makings of a good Warzone map. Chris, got some nice high ground to play with here. We've got ourselves these great big open spaces, a lot of lovely transitional elements, like a laneway from POI to POI, and secret tunnels.
Absolutely. You may be familiar with this weapon. It's gone by the name of the Ames 85. You can see the new sniper, the LR762.
Bang, bang.
Also here, as Zog is fully loaded, ready to unleash some fury, just waiting for challengers to potentially be dropping back in. Here's his first opportunity.
I mean, that's the gorgeous thing about Resurgence, right? I mean, you've got to make sure you keep your team alive at this point in
Just
time.
got destroyed.
Again, some nice changes there to the user interface. We're going to be keep bringing
Was
this
he
up.
using
folks.
a
There's
Logman
new
sub?
elements here in Black Ops 6.
He was
Lovely
using a
looks there
Logman.
across the board. Everyone's got a little different vibe. Some of the mini-maps are square, some of them are round, some of them are at the bottom of the screen, right above that sort of bearing tape. Very, very exciting stuff here at Zogoro. Not that exciting as he just waits to get back into the game.
We got
Timothy
Tim.
Tatman.
We got
What do you
Tim
got?
using the SWAT
Let's see it,
556.
Timmy. Self-revive, smart. Focus on yourself. Go for a little strike damage. Precision.
Which looks like an old school.
It's definitely good commit.
We call it the C9, which is the
Tim's
Logman.
wearing the warden
They
skin.
changed the name from
And that voice line
C9
was
to
great.
Logman. Come on. Come on.
This is how you push the pod, Miles.
How many kills you got, Tim? 5 kills currently right now.
Defense.
The pod's being pulverized right now. Go on, Tim. Be brave, Tim.
This is a tough final circle to go against.
The world is watching.
More free points falling in if he can hit the shots.
Tell
The
me what
burst
you're
not
doing.
quite clean enough.
That's a fun weapon. That's the SWAT 556. A bit of a burst weapon here in BO6. Plenty of love, though. Oh, guys, there's just so much. There's so much to get
You
through.
can put it on
still.
single
We're
shot and
talking
probably hit
Warzone.
your shots,
There's
bud.
no better folks to talk about Warzone than the guys on the desk right now.
You don't have. Do you have? I didn't
Welcome
see.
back to
did he
the
have
desk.
stems?
We are thrilled to have Raven
Go back.
and Treyarch
We wanna
joining
watch
us
the
now
end of
to
that.
talk about Call of Duty Warzone and some of the key updates that will be coming to us in Season 1. I'm excited to welcome to the desk Pete Actipes, Lawrence Metten, and Ted Timmons. Guys, the excitement in here over Area 99 and some of the gameplay we've seen has been awesome so far.
Yeah, you guys having fun?
Oh, this is fantastic.
Let's loosen up a little bit over here. Let's chill out a bit. I saw Ted walk out. He was taking pictures, posting
Ted's
online.
been taking selfies, you know. The rest
Ted's
of
been
us are
walking
just
around
here.
with a was it a disposable camera?
You gotta do it for the gram, right?
You gotta do it for the gram. That's how you know we're in the 90s. All right, well, gentlemen, we have had a chance to cover a lot of the global systems that we're going to be seeing in Black Ops 6 today. Of course, that includes Omni movement. Said it like 1,500 times now, and for good reason, because it really is a big deal, and it is coming to Warzone. We've seen some incredible moments there, Pete. I mean, really, this has just changed the way that we play the game.
Absolutely. So for this year, our core design pillars really revolve around fluidity, simplification of systems, and player agency. So when we heard about Treyarch's global systems coming this year to Black Ops 6, we were really excited about the play potential that this could bring to Warzone, specifically with Omni movement, right? So if you think about it, just having the ability to dive, slide, and sprint in any direction, it's a real game changer. It's going to add a new dynamic element to the way players will engage in the combat. We've already seen a ton of clips in multiplayer. We've seen it in the first match already. Like, it's just going to go bananas.
It's basically just the way I'm going to lose all my ones, just because of Omni movement. I'm telling you, it's like I'm going to get absolutely cooked. I can't wait to get cooked though.
The Omni movement is just one of the many systems coming from Black Ops 6. You talked about the global systems. And one of the most exciting new features that will be debuting across the titles are global weapon builds. Lawrence, you mentioned this earlier in the multiplayer section. This is a huge quality of life change. What does it mean for players?
Yeah, so global weapon builds make it easier than ever to create and maintain and access your weapons wherever you play, whether it's multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone. Every gun you create in Black Ops 6 or Warzone is a global weapon build by default and connected everywhere you can use it. So you can slot it into a loadout. If you make an edit to that global weapon build, it applies everywhere it's equipped.
Amazing.
No longer going in one by one.
You don't have to go to multiplayer, do your loadout. Go to Warzone, do your loadout. Go to zombies, do your loadout. Go to mobile, do your loadout.
Let's say your
It literally crosses over to all platforms.
in exchange for maybe a Tanto
They
SMG.
finally
But you can
have
go back to
listened
that
to their
XM4
player
at any
base
time. It's a
and
permanent creation
introduced
and,
something
really
that
makes it
actually
easier than ever for players to
finally
maintain their
makes
guns.
sense.
And if you're that player who jumps into Black Ops 6 at launch,
Do you
has
have
your
to
favorite
save
guns,
it
has your
though?
favorite weapon builds,
You save it
when
as a
Season 1
name,
drops
or
and-
can you
and the
create
Warzone
it in one
integration
slot?
happens, you
And
can
so
easily
slot
bring
one will
over
have
all of
it.
those guns
That's huge.
super easily.
I think
absolutely huge.
Can you just
I
show
mean, you
us
mentioned
an
Tanto XM.
example?
I feel like that's might be the meta in the room at the moment, ironically.
Can you
right?
show
No,
us an
it's great
example?
hearing everyone talk about it. It's wild. But now we have a lot of things that are coming, over as part of, the shared experience that we're going to be seeing with Black Ops 6. And there are going to be a few specific things as well that we're going to be seeing, like perks and loadouts. They're going to be working a little bit differently, in Warzone. So, Pete, why don't you just take us through that, how that's going to play out, how that's going to look for the players?
Yeah, there's quite a few changes happening this year in terms of loadouts.
Okay.
First and foremost, wildcards are coming to Warzone.
Ooh.
We're really excited about this because we really feel that this is going to be disruptive in a good way to how players kind of
Lootable perks
strategize and
coming
think
to
about
Warzone?
which loadouts to take and how they build them. So the two that we're showing off today are Overkill and Gunfighter. So Overkill is back. Used to be a perk, but now
classic.
it is a classic, and this time it lives on as a wild card. So for those that don't know, Overkill allows you to take 2 primary weapons with 5 attachments on it. You might want to do that. Like, there might be an engagement that you might want to get into, and you have an AR, SMG, sniper, shotgun, whatever suits your fancy. You can make that choice right there and then. But if you don't want to do that, we're also showing off another wild card today, and that's Gunfighter. Gunfighter allows you to have one primary weapon and one pistol, and the primary weapon can have up to 8 attachments. So if you really think about it, if you take the right kind of weapon and put on the right type of attachments on it, that might be the thing that turns the tide in a fight.
I have a feeling a lot of people are going to use Gunfighter.
Absolutely. We also have more that's coming, and we'll talk about those like as we get closer to launch.
For sure.
Those wild cards are going to be built specifically for Warzone in mind.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
So more coming as we look to the live seasons post-launch. But Ted, one of the things you've done is actually revisit some of the underutilized perks and, you know, kind of look at how we might use them for this chapter.
Yeah, so our design team looked at the equip rates of all of the perks over the last year and just how players have used them. And we've taken like what would previously have been like bottom tier perks, clearly not much value, combined some of them together. Some examples being we took Combat Scout and Tracker. So for anyone who's familiar with it, Combat Scout is when you hit someone, you ping them, and we've combined them together just to be Tracker because it felt like it's really the same play style, same player motivation.
Look at that camo, it's pretty nice.
The one
it's
that
reactive.
everyone here is going to love. It's got a new name, Sprinter, and we've basically combined what would be movement perks from the previous game. So things like double time. There's a perk that we have in the game at the moment where when you're downed, you move quicker. And then on top of that, we've added infinite tack sprint.
Oh, boy.
So we think that's going to be a huge pick rate. And in the pre-brief, when we talked to some of the creators, the eruption for that piece was just phenomenal. So.
With Omni movement on top of all of that, we're going to see some pretty exciting movement in the game. But Lawrence, one quick thing I want to touch on. Classic Prestige coming to Warzone. This is new for us.
Prestige leveling is going to be
Prestige
lit.
in Black Ops 6 is truly a global system. Whether you're playing multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone, you're earning XP towards your next Prestige. And we've never had Classic Prestige in Warzone. It's a first for the franchise. Really excited
Hello, 26 was good, girl.
How Warzone players
How you doing? How you doing?
system.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Wow. I'm the fact that Prestige is just going to be there in general, I can keep things going. I don't have to worry about going to one area. I'm stoked. I'm in. This is great. This is great.
And it's not the only thing that we have in Warzone, because for the very first time, Warzone is getting its own dedicated camo
Are you serious?
track. Lawrence, we're pumped about this. We're seeing
Warzone's
these
getting his
mastery
own
camos
dedicated camo?
right here. They're sick.
Yeah, so I mean, as you guys have been seeing through the broadcast, we've been going big with mastery camos this year. We have an updated camo system.
Multiplayer mastery camo, you got Warzone mastery camo, you have
camos you can only earn in Warzone.
Zombie mastery camo.
Challenges geared towards things you can do in Warzone. This is your
So that is the Warzone
update.
Prestige
It's
mastery camo.
dynamic.
That's
It
the
changes
final
when you
one
shoot
right there.
it. For all new mastery camos that we've never had before, can only be earned in Warzone.
Yeah, I love
That's crazy.
all the dynamic camos that we've been seeing here. Really creative, just fun. You know,
I didn't like one of them, but
special thing you get when you shoot your gun and you see colorful things.
Pretty
pop up.
normal.
You know, it's a nice.
You don't have to like
it's a
them
nice
all.
Feeling. All right, now we have a lot to be excited for in this chapter, but especially in terms of what's going to be coming with Black Ops 6 here. But you know what? I like new features. What could we be expecting here coming to Warzone in regards to like new features here? Who wants to take it?
So the big one,
Oh,
it's like a new old one. There's no more backpack.
Oh, okay.
So
Yes, thank
huge
God
change
there's no
to the way
freaking
that the game is
backpack
played.
system.
We really reflected on the last 3 years, and I'm not kidding. We had like a 3-day design meeting on the backpack. And it just gave us an opportunity to like look at the history of Warzone today, and we really felt that with all this fluidity that's coming in with this brand new Black Ops 6 experience, did we want people like stowing stuff and doing inventory management, or do we just want people to like pick stuff up smoothly?
The backpack system was broken.
So
People
we're really excited about
exploited
this
it.
new old play style.
Basically got unlimited kill streaks because of it.
Always. We see here on screen that with the backpack changes, we're returning to the original armor satchel, and also
we're returning
the ammo
to
storage in terms of
Verdansk,
inventory.
basically
and,
gameplay.
You know, as Pete was saying earlier, this like player
Thank
agency,
God.
fluidity, etc. It just gave us that chance to think about, okay, the backpack had a ton of positives. Some of those were that you could carry more ammo, could carry more armor. So not only have we added the armor satchel, the OGs might remember, there's now this ammo satchel, and the best part is that
was it a stim
so
glitch?
If you find one, you can pick it up,
on the
find one,
gas?
pick
That's
that
not
up,
going to
and
happen
you're
no
just
more.
constantly making yourself better. The same
No.
goes for the perks. I don't think we really touched on it too much, but a number of the perks that people can equip in the loadout menu can be found in ground loot.
Oh.
And
Right.
again, they're all additive.
So they're stackable. You can stack the perks
Yes.
that you're picking up out of the ground loot.
That's
You
also
can
going to change
stack
the
ammo
sandbox.
the satchels. with armor and ammo.
And then for the real hardcore players, they're still specialists. So don't worry, they're still the one.
Still special. What about foresight? Is there foresight?
Them, I guess. The one perk.
Are there bunkers?
Don't worry. Yeah, we've got
Are we
it.
gonna have bunkers?
No, again, there are things we've been
We're gonna have little
introduced to
Easter
that are
eggs.
coming to Black Ops 6 that are also coming to Warzone. But again, they work a little bit differently in Warzone as a mode. They've been
It's kind of cool they
tuned up
introduced master
specifically
camos for
the
Warzone for the like
Resurgence
only
experience.
people
And one
that
of those
play
things
Warzone
is
because it's
dedicated
free and they
melee
don't
peaks.
buy the
Yeah,
actual
so we're really
game.
excited about bringing
They
the
don't buy
dedicated melee
BO6.
back
They
to
don't buy
into
the
Warzone.
multiplayer
So
aspect
this is a
of
new
it.
feature that
So
you'll
they
see
can
in your
actually
loadout
grind
when
their
you go and
own
customize it.
camos.
The
I
cool
mean, you
thing
can
about
grind
this
the
is
master
right
camos,
on
but
rip,
it's
if
just
you
so much
drop
easier
in,
to do
You
it
will have this as part of your default
in
loadout.
multi,
So once you land,
zombies.
you can equip the dedicated melee by holding the melee button down. The best part about it is when you have it equipped, you will also get unlimited attack sprint.
Oh, snap.
So this is our second way of giving you
By
unlimited
God.
attack sprint, right? And what
Does
we
it
love
just
about
have a
this
time limit on
is
unlimited attack sprint?
now
or
you
is
have
it
more
forever?
agency, more options and strategy in how you want to play. So if you find yourself in a situation where you need to rotate, if you need to get out of a sticky like combat scenario, or if you want to make a tactical advancement somewhere, you can.
Yeah.
And the cool thing here is once you customize your loadout, you can
Damn, he
customize
just totally took
your
all his
dedicated
plates
melee
off.
as well.
That
Off
is,
that
I mean,
one
famously,
shot.
we all know you run faster
that
with a
head
knife
glitch
out.
is
So,
insane.
You know that
Literally,
I think
all
goes without
you
saying
see
here.
is his
Crack Nat's
little
coming in.
dot.
Oh man, I'm
How
stoked.
hard? It's
That's
so hard to
good.
get his
We're
head.
looking
Like, stop
at
chowing
some
that and just
gameplay
go
here,
somewhere
which,
else.
Has been awesome to see everyone
You're
playing
gonna get
Resurgence on
destroyed.
Area 99, but we got to show off a little bit in multiplayer. We saw some things happening in
The
the
loot
winner
just
circle
falling
and
on the
FP
floor like
matches.
that.
But
It just-
Ted, emotes and
It's like
sprays.
it's like playing
also
freaking
coming
Verdansk still.
New old.
New old.
You know, we
Finally
we
looking
had them
pretty
in,
good.
The early days of Warzone, but now it's with a twist. So the emotes are third person.
You know, the satchels just sitting on the
Make sure
ground.
there's a slow into and out so you can't peek.
Loving it. And it's not just regular satchels. Yeah, they didn't touch base on the satchels. Looks like it had.
And then when it comes to the sprays,
look like it had quick
it goes,
rise.
you know, as Peter was saying
Look
earlier,
like
about
it
this
had
agency. A big
comms.
part of agency is that
Look like it
ability
had the
to
dead
self-express.
silence. I don't know if they introduced dead
one of the
silence or not
things
as a
that
perk,
I asked Lawrence
or if
was,
it's in the
you
satchel.
know,
Like I don't know.
A few years ago, a birthday, my friends and I jumped
They're
into
not like
Warzone.
covering that.
My squad sprayed me, so damn Rich and Craig, thank you for that. And I ran around looking like a clown. And I asked Lawrence earlier in the week, I was like, can you still spray an operator? And he said,
definitely. Yeah, I wouldn't be
We
sprays
got
back
you,
in
Ted.
Warzone without that. If you're like me and you think spraying all your
That
opponents in the
C9
gulag
is-
before the
it
gulag
looks
matchup
like
gives you
meta.
the advantage.
That's big brain thinking.
If you're not running
Tag
X4 and
them to it.
C9 right now,
Tag my targets.
So my next
I think you're
birthday
doing
is
something
gonna
wrong.
be reliving my old birthday.
Oh, that's awesome.
XM4
That's awesome.
and the
Well,
C9
Ted, you know, something
looks like it
that
has the
is
fastest
really has
movement.
always stuck out to me
Looks like it has
with
the
Raven
fastest
and the work you
TTK
guys do. You guys put a lot of
out of all the weapons
attention
I've
toward
seen
that
so
quality
far.
of life, right? Quality of life updates. What are going to be those for Warzone that the community can really
C9 is
jump a
basically
bit on and
the
get
logman.
excited for?
Yeah,
coming
over
to season
the
one?
last
And the
couple of years,
XM4
I
is
think the
basically
community's really resonated with
an
our
M4.
quality of life efforts, and I think this year going forward, we've got a massive list for season 1 coming up. But it's also a cross-studio effort. Not only is it Raven and Treyarch, don't know if our friends at High Moon
Is he going to jump down, or is he going to get the rise? He's
so
going to get the
much for
rise.
everything that you do for Warzone. But things like seamless ascenders, seamless horizontal zip lines, again, fluidity, really a real focus. And yeah, we just can't wait to show like the improved inventory, UI, etc., etc. There's a lot
So much work being put into it.
The patch notes is going to be a big one.
Yeah.
So prepare, get a cup of tea and sit down and read the patch notes when they come out.
Well, you know I love me some patch notes, but speaking of Season 1, we know one thing the community has been asking for, Pete, is the return of Battle Royale ranked play. And we had previously said at the end of the year, so I got to ask you, do you have any updates for us?
I sure do. So, you know, we've really evaluated
I don't
the
predict
last
them
few years
doing
of
it season 1.
what we've been doing with
I could
ranked
see
as
them
a
doing it
system.
season 2.
We've started out with the foundation, and we like the foundation, but we want to build upon that. So we're happy to like continue our work with Treyarch here and really build upon the infrastructure that's already there. So we're rebalancing and retooling the ranked experience, and we're happy to announce that ranked Battle Royale is coming to Season 1.
Wow, so you're going to have ranked multiplayer and ranked ranked Warzone Season 1.
And Warzone this year. It's always awesome when our ranked play
Ranked
teams
is
that
gonna
Raven
be
and
Season
Treyarch
1.
get together and collaborate on a Warzone
I hope they
ranked
can
mode,
uphold
and
that.
Really excited to share more as we get closer to launch.
And that means we got all the toys
I'm excited.
From Black Ops 6, like Omni movement coming to Big Map ranked.
It's going to
like,
change it.
Big Map ranked.
Honestly, I can't think of anything better. Unreal stuff. I mean, thank you, Ted, Lawrence, Pete. Thank you guys so much for joining us here today. We look forward to the next chapter of what we're going to be seeing in Warzone. Man, I mean, how do you top that? That is wild stuff.
Well, Alex, I got one more thing. And
No way.
before we let you go, here it is. This spring, we'll be celebrating an incredible 5 years of Warzone. And on behalf of all of us who work to bring the Warzone experience to life each day, thank you for playing. It only feels right that to celebrate this milestone, we gotta go back to our roots, which is why I am happy to officially confirm that the iconic
Verdansk,
2020
baby.
launch map from the original Call of Duty
That is
Warzone,
Verdansk.
will return spring 2025.
Chat's popping off right now.
Spring 2025.
Stay tuned for more information
Verdansk.
on this next year. Casters, back to you.
Whoa! We're back, baby! The dance.
We're going Superstore.
Yeah, we can go Superstore. We can go to Dam. We can go to Hangers. Big favor mine.
Can we
I'm a
be
big
serious,
Dam
though?
person.
Boneyard?
It is so cool
Spring,
for them
though?
to be listening to the community,
2025?
bringing back the favorites. I know
Spring.
a lot of the Warzone players have been talking about this
So
for
that's
a
like
minute.
February.
Everyone very familiar with the original Warzone map.
Who could forget all that time stuck indoors playing Warzone? Not me, folks, but yeah, a lot of fun. The dance coming back 2025. Get in your calendars, fam. Oh no, FIFA, what happened to you?
Right now.
Back to reality.
Area
Whoa.
99 has been the place of
Oh,
the
okay.
most recent
I thought the loadout
combat.
lantern on
But
top
let's
of
take a
it.
look at what's happening here on the big scale. Ali, you've been watching all of these players around. What is your takeaway and resurgence? What's working out there?
I mean, what's working right now is just some of these squads are playing really scared, surprisingly so. I was sat behind Noisy Brother. She was going to be squatted up over there with Tim the Tatman, and they were on the hunt. They were constantly in fights with Iceman Isaac. Like, where the heck is everybody else? Clearly afraid of the competition.
I will say I'm very happy the old inventory system's back. It's absolutely unbelievable. Also, Satchel's coming back. Like, with Verdansk coming in, you know, these
Like, is it old school satchels where you kill an enemy and you can take his plates from his satchels? Remember when they did that update? I think it was like in season 4 of Verdansk area when season 4 hit, which was, I think, it was the crossover from MW 2019 to Black Ops
And
Cold
honestly,
War,
Area
which
99,
was in
like,
season
what's crazy
4.
about this is
That's
I
whenever
haven't
they were
been a
able
big
to just go
Warzone
up to
player,
the
but this
satchel
has made me want
and
to
take the
load
plates
in
from it.
so bad. As an original COD
Like, how many
gamer,
plates,
Black Ops
extra
gamer,
plates can you
always
hold?
looking forward to the
I
new
think back in the
Nuketown
day you were
map
able to hold like
multiplayer
12 or
to see its
15,
birthplace,
and
but
now you can
here
only hold
in
like
the
5, and then
position
you
of
have your
Warzone,
backpack system.
It looks incredible, and I
That's
heard
what I'm talking
it's
about.
a little
Like,
bit smaller
I'm
than
hoping
Rebirth, so
it
you're
changes
talking
it
some
up.
little smaller, a lot more people, a lot more engagement.
I'm just watching Swag frag out. They just had a jailbreak over there on the right side of your screen. He is just shooting them out of the sky. Currently, the squad is lighting it up on the leaderboard. We saw a 50 bomb to start the day. Still waiting for a first 60 bomb. Jailbreaks make it
Dude,
possible.
his
And, you know, I
loadout
was
looks
walking
very
around
similar
looking
to
at some
what we're
of the
using right
screens.
now.
Late game with the Omni movement is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You can peek corners, run around. I think
using
Miles,
the
you saw
X-M4.
they were in one of the classic Nuketown buildings, Nuketown rooms. It just looks so good.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. Watching Swag now, keeping the boys fresh. He's got a couple of UAVs.
The Tanto 22.
Another care package there. Precision. Watch out, folks. Looking at that minimap, it's going to be very,
That was
very
his
hot.
own.
Spicy.
That was his own precision, by the way.
Look at the size of the circle. 18 for Swag in this game alone.
You want to watch some fast, frenetic gameplay, as we call it? Swag is a guy to watch. Him and his squad, J Smooth and Chica, trying to get it done here. We're down to the very end.
Damn, look at
So we're going
that.
to see that movement put on full display.
Dude, and this is
Oh,
non-stop.
I
I'm
missed
really
this.
enjoying that
I'm missing
long-range
it.
XM4 build, that huge barrel on that thing. He is
You know they gotta be
swinging
having
so
time
far.
of their life
And
right
you
now.
heard them talking about the wild cards, which I think is awesome as well. Primary gunfighter being able to run 8 attachments. We're going to see some absolutely stacked
Oh, look at
builds.
that old
And some of
school
these weapons
menu right
just do
there.
Damage from range.
I just want to see the perks that are stacked. That sounds ridiculous. Be a super soldier.
Yeah, this is a crazy rotation here for Swag. He's got to make his way, he and his team, across the wall here.
You get so effective
They
when you
got
go into
players
the
all
gas.
around him. UAV in the back pocket still once this one ends. So these guys, they're on the prowl.
Final squad.
If they win this, they will have the advantage going to the next zone.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay.
That was
Swag
it.
with the final kill.
Show us the stats. That was a big one. It might not be 51, Chris. That's the record we've seen so far in the day.
Chica is a monster across multiple BRs. Would not be surprised to see her in the double digits right there with the fellas.
Yeah.
45. 21 for Swag
21,
and 10 bomb coming out of Chica.
6K,
45 ain't
damn.
bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Nothing wrong with that, folks.
And they needed that because I saw a tweet from Methods, and he said, I'm just farming these Warzone kids. So the Warzone community needed to turn up here, okay?
Remember
So I
the
like that
1v1s, huh?
W.
What happened in the 1v1s, huh, Zen? Huh?
That is true. The Warzone community dominated the 1v1s versus our pro players.
I know, I just threw my boy under the bus, but I be like that sometimes. Breadman on the right-hand side of your screen, he's had a great time. One of the players we talked about, Chris, coming into today, like, oh, we want to see him snipe, and we did. It was fun.
Absolutely. Breadman, one of the mouse and keyboard warriors out there. He is so fun to watch. He can just snap on anybody. And I asked him, how does it feel? He's like, honestly, it's taken me a minute to get used to it, but I'm really liking it with a huge smile across his face.
That's what Omni movement looks like, that left to right sprint there. You can see it's a little different, you know, in the animation. And we're talking to the tryout guys, the amount of animation and thousands of different versions of how to run left, how to run right. Yeah. It must be insane.
And speaking of animations, I was standing behind somebody over here on our side of things, and they were testing what it was like to do an animation around the... They were facing a wall, and they did an animation, and they could peek the left and right side of the corners without being seen. So they didn't know if that was purposeful, and they're like, it takes you a second to get into that animation, but once you do, you have an insane peripheral.
And there's a ton of settings to go in and change when it comes to your movement. So when you get your hands on it in the beta this weekend, have some fun. Figure out what works for you.
I'm so ready to stop hitting the sprint button. I'm just going to be sprinting nonstop around this map.
And I'm happy that we're watching Breadman right now because we've seen a lot of controller players, seeing the keyboard players use that Omni movement, how they're going to adjust with it. Just an evolution.
Breadman, Lula, Kane, Brown. We're getting towards the end of this one. 9 players remaining, 4 squads.
True or false? He hits this next shot,
and he's got the combo, the LR and the aims.
He's got and that aims is stacked for range, man. Look at that bad boy.
As you mentioned, right now the wild cards are you can run primary gunfighter.
He hit it.
Attachments, or you can overkill, which I think he's running overkill, Miles.
Nailed it. I mean, that's a big one. This is a huge moment here. We see another squad win. Watch out for the players up top. Oh, Breadman. He wants it. A man he used to have.
Is he by himself? Where's his teammates at?
Teammates to the right. They have zone. They're securing it for him. He's just trying to play
one-man
cut
army
off
right now.
Another down.
He's doing a perfect job.
Double bam. Triple bam? No, only double.
I like the medals, though.
Got to get out of this. Got to get out of the gas.
Look at the situation they're in. There's 3 buys behind them. They do have money, so if anybody dies, the buyback is coming in right away, and they have zone. So Breadman and his squad looking like they're going to secure this dub.
Armor box, always nice to have late game here. Keep the squad feeling fresh. Oh, another big rotation. Nearly the same one we saw Swag's team have. So they've got to vacate this low ground, get up over that large bit of wall, and get into the next circle.
Yeah, that's going to be the hardest thing right now is that they know where they are. But with Breadman hitting shots like that, I don't think they really need to worry about it. UAV is still popped, and there is some cracks going in. He'll take some shots himself, and his teammates got to give him some help in this situation.
The rotation is going to pull them back up top, so they have to fight the zone and their opponent. Does he have a gas mask? It doesn't look like it, so he's in a very tough spot as he makes his rotation.
And Kane is following him right through the storm here. Kane Brown popping the UAV could be the game changer here.
It's still a little bit of journey there towards safety. Precision, a dangerous place to be in right now. The circle, though, oh, a bit of high ground. Breadman, this ain't your first rodeo.
I gotta ask, how did they let them get in this position? The enemy team had them in a box in the lower ground, and now they've somehow snuck their way through the gas. They're gonna be on the roofs, and this is, I think, gonna be a 2v2 right now. A couple of gunfights going out, but that circle is still closing in slowly but surely on the enemy team.
Well, he's got the position, and Kane Brown has his 6. Oh, the attacks are out. Can he do it?
A full concuss.
They know where they are.
Kane down low. Here comes the feed.
That's gonna be one.
Squad wiped.
We got one more to beat.
Got one more.
Kane's pushing in. Let's get aggro, Bread.
Just trying to watch that inside. They're going to come from inside.
It's a 3v2. Kane down.
Kane gets a little bit aggressive. You see Breadman trying to lock in.
He's getting the damage from the circle, though.
There's one.
He's got
one left. 1v1.
Nice.
He knows what he's doing. He said, Kane, go do your thing. Distract him.
39. Well, folks, that is that. That does it for the TCL Power Hour. All challenges complete, which means that 9 lucky folks at home will receive a 65-inch TV. Thank you very much, TCL, by the way. It would be nice, but okay, we'll take that. 4 on the stage would be ideal. We'll be right back, folks, with more after this quick break with even more Warzone. Don't go too far.
Play like a pro on a big screen TV up to 98 inches from TCL, the official TV
Taco's
of Call
not
of Duty.
on. Why is he not on Discord while he's
Share the
live?
wins. Elgato, the official streaming partner of Call of Duty.
Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not?
AMD, official CPU and GPU
Why
partner
not?
of Call of Duty Next. Herman Miller Gaming is happy to be the chair provider for Call of Duty Next. Today's players are sitting in Herman Miller Gaming Embody chairs. Check out which gaming chair is best for you at hermanmiller.com.
HermanMiller.com.
Triumph, official motorcycle partner of Black Ops 6. Customize your typing. Drop, the official keycap partner of Call of Duty.
Welcome back, everyone, to Call of Duty Next. And mobile gaming has revolutionized the way that we play, from staying connected with our homies to grinding camo challenges on the go. You truly have the ability now to take Call of Duty anywhere you can possibly go to. Never miss a moment, always have fun. It's always a good time. But let's go ahead and take a look, a deeper look at some more of what's happening with both Call of Duty Mobile and Warzone Mobile. That's right, we talked about that last year, and we're out here in full swing here, folks. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Look, Call of Duty Mobile action. If you play Call of Duty Mobile, let's go.
Never fumble with the beat though. Coming in hot while they struggling to reload. Rock your whole town, shake the ground with the lead flow. We not back in town. You can go and tell your people. They wanna test me. They wanna see who the best be. Okay, step up.
You're gonna get a copyright from this, but I don't really care. Let's go.
And we are now joined by representatives from the mobile team at Call of Duty. Let's welcome to the stage here. We got Chris Plummer as well as Tom Hess and Sarah Bork joining us to talk about all things mobile. How you guys feeling today?
We're excited to be here.
Yeah, great. Yeah, I mean, this is wild stuff. I mean, the venue, it's still
amazing.
Blows my mind. I just look over to my left and I see these gargantuan pillars that have so much history to them, but that is, of course, a story for another day. But it's so great to see how mobile gaming has just
We got
continued
5 votes
to
right
grow.
now.
I mean,
60% says
Call of Duty Mobile is like one of
yes,
the
they
first
will be
mobile
playing the
games I actually
beta
took
when it
the time
drops
to
on
sit down
Friday.
and really play. So firstly, I mean, what can you guys tell us about the experience, you know, this title, the growth that we've seen with it, the player growth? It's been incredible, man.
Well, you know, we're just really excited to have 2 incredible games now to serve the broadest audience possible on mobile. You know, we have Call of Duty Mobile, which has this colorful take on the franchise, just this incredible assortment of the best multiplayer maps from across Call of Duty. And it's also complemented by this vibrant original content to really makes the overall offering unique and geared for mobile-first players. And then, of course, we have our newest title, which is Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. And this is powered by Call of Duty Tech.
Yeah.
So that means that, you know, we have the connected progression, the connected content. We have a much more closer experience. This is really the closest thing that you can get to playing Warzone console or PC on a mobile device. And so we're just really glad to have both of these exciting titles to reach our audience around the world.
Yeah, and I mean, reach, you definitely have. So many people have played. Like I said for myself, Call of Duty Mobile, quite significant for me. One of the first mobile games that I've had the pleasure to be able to really sink my teeth into. So let's go ahead and take a quick peek at your guys' first mobile title, Call of Duty Mobile. Take a look.
Got some pretty cool operators in there. Even the vehicle looks different.
5 years of Call of Duty Mobile. It is unbelievable. I still remember casting one of the first tournaments back in the day for the Call of Duty
How many seasons they have in a year?
Championship. It was such a great time. I had such a blast doing it. I got to really connect with a community that I had only interacted with on my phone before. What is it about COD-M that has allowed it to thrive for such a long time? And we saw right there 50 different seasons. I mean, that is just utterly absurd, man.
That's a big piece of it. But, you know, Call of Duty Mobile, it really reimagined Call of Duty for mobile players.
Yeah.
And it's just really struck a chord. It's colorful. It's irreverent. It's awesome. It's beautiful. And it's just loaded with variety. There is so much content and so much to do. We touched on the multiplayer, but I mean, there's just so many multiplayer maps and modes. The best of the franchise has to offer that you can play, but it has this complementary aspect, which is really unique and you know, content that's designed just for COD Mobile. So you combine that together, it's just this massive, rich experience where there's always something to do. With over 50 seasons, you know, you touched on that. I mean, that is just a massive amount of content.
Yeah.
Always something you can do. And I know, you know, our teams at Timmy Studios, at Solid State Studios, and across Activision that support this game are just so appreciative of the fans who have made Call of Duty Mobile so successful over the past 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, it truly is like a combination of all the greatest aspects of Call of Duty is COD-M. I've always loved it. It's great. But let's talk about what's next, though, for COD Mobile, right? Any big plans that we should be expecting for the rest of the year?
Absolutely.
I'm assuming so, with 50 seasons.
There's a ton happening in COD-M. So, you know, Season 8 with Shadow Operatives is just about to kick off. That'll include a new Combine map. It'll have a new feature in the Mythic Echo system, which allows you to unlock some of the most elite customizable content in the whole game. We also have the Champs Finals coming up in October. That is always going to be a blast. We might even have some surprises there to announce later, but there's definitely $1 million prize pool, so that's pretty cool.
Dope.
But I mean, honestly, though, what I'm most excited about is the 5th year anniversary.
Yeah.
You know, 5 years is a big milestone. There is going to be just amazing content that is off the charts. You know, it's always a big thing when the anniversary rolls around, but this is going to be the most content we've ever put out there. Players are going to be shocked, and I can't wait to see everyone in the game. So, you know, we're not going to be shy about celebrating. We hope everyone is going to be there with us.
Yeah, I'm sure they will be. I know I will be there as well. I mean, look, mobile games have always been known for, like, you know, quick, you know, hey, play this for a little while, but COD Mobile has truly been a game, and I genuinely mean this, that I have sank my teeth into for such a long time, and I've really enjoyed it. But on the flip side to that, though, last time we were here, we were talking, you know, yapping a little bit about some mobile gaming. You guys are getting ready for the worldwide launch of your own project, Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, which takes it to a whole nother level, man. How's it been? What have been the learnings that you guys have taken away from this?
Well, you know, millions of players have been able to get into Warzone Mobile since our worldwide launch. You know, the team just keeps finding awesome ways to keep improving the experience. A lot of that's driven by player feedback. You know, we're really tightly knit with our community. And, you know, they're telling us how excited they are about the ongoing seasons and these improvements, these quality of life improvements, the performance gains, all these things that keep raising the bar season after season.
Yeah.
And, of course, all along the way, we're delivering these shared franchise battle pass experience with all that content and connected progression, and that works across all platforms, right? So the battle pass works
which
for
is
you
huge,
no matter where you are. And that just makes it so authentic. But, you know, we're now in this new era where we're getting into, you know, the arrival of Black Ops 6 and the arrival of the new Warzone chapter. And this is going to allow us to more fully realize the connected vision of this game. And by that, we mean our studios across Beanox, Digital Legends, Solid State Studios, and Activision Shanghai Studios are now working even more closely and more integrated with the rest of the Call of Duty studios to deliver a more seamless experience, more seamless technology. And for the players, what that means is like more of the same content, connected content in real time.
You hear the guys in the background just going off on each other?
The innovations that are being driven across
just
the franchise
going off
will be
on each
available
other
on mobile when they happen across the franchise.
Yeah.
An example of that would be that we all played Omni Movement today. It's awesome. You'll be able to play that on mobile the same time it's available on Warzone console and PC.
That is nuts.
We even saw the tease on Verdansk, you know, everybody's favorite map. We're excited to be on the same version of Verdansk with mobile as well. So we're just scratching the surface. All of us are just super appreciative of all the fans and players in our community who've supported Warzone Mobile since worldwide launch.
I mean, genuinely, I'm not like trying to blow smoke. It is very impressive that you guys have been able to take the PC and console experience and make that into a shared experience alongside mobile And let's talk about that shared progression, right, Tom? Because that is like massive. Like I can finish my game on in my living room, go to my home office, play a little bit there, and then keep it going on the couch playing on my phone.
Yeah, if you don't max prestige or max level, and like the first week, like me,
mobile, right? It's about shared progression, and what that means.
But
is
you know, for the leisure player, for somebody that's basically can't carry their PC with them and play some mobile,
that's all shared.
you can go and travel and working or whatever on a plane.
Mobile device and continue where you left off. It's also about inventory.
You know what I mean?
So your weapons that you have are available on both.
That's so cool.
And just shared across the entire franchise. So it really is COD on the go. And what we're excited about with Black Ops 6 is that we're just going to be even more connected than ever.
Going at it.
We're really looking forward to that.
Let's dive into that. What does that mean? What is the, especially if we're here
Mobile's getting Omni movement,
so
Classics Prestige,
we get ready for a new game, a new era of Warzone
weapons, operators, and
the
progression.
big thing for us is Prestige is coming over. So players
progression
will
and
be
Prestige
able
pretty
to
much the same thing.
Rank up from the 1 through 55.
You know what I mean? It's pretty much the same thing.
I can do it on my console.
To start on your console, over on the weekend if you're on the go, you can continue on your phone.
That's amazing.
You'll be able to choose if you want to.
I'm ready to see the big map.
It'll work
what are we doing?
You'll be able to get the same
for season 0. What are we doing for season 1?
Skins,
are we just
charms,
we still rocking Yurkistan?
Mobile as well. And we're
before
really
they
on the
drop
mobile
Verdansk
side
in the
because it
spring.
really gives the players a reason to keep leveling up and earning great rewards.
Just to think how far mobile gaming has gone, and you guys are really genuinely taking this to another level here, which has been just utterly fascinating to see it all kind of come together like this. But look, there was a lot of hype about Omni movement today, Sarah. Everyone's talking about it. I made the joke. We've talked about it 1,500 times. We're now making 1,600. But I got to ask, you guys touched on it briefly. Omni movement is coming to mobile. Right? That just
of course.
Thank you.
The movement is one of the greatest innovations that Black Ops 6 is bringing to the franchise. So of course we want to have our mobile player experience it as well. You've seen it, Omni Sprint, Omni Dive, Omni Slide, all of it. We're going to have on mobile with the best adaptation on the HUD. It's really important for us to share that awesome feature with Black Ops 6.
I mean, that just looks so freaky. It's just the fact that you're able to pull this off. And I wonder too, I'm gonna be playing with my thumb sleeve, you know what I mean? Like does it feel as smooth as it looks? Because it looks fantastic.
Of course it feels great. It has a lot of speed, a lot of responsiveness. Overall, the experience is just more fluid. It really brings the action to you. So when you play, it does feel really smooth. But then when you look at the other people playing, it just feels like you are in an action movie.
Yeah.
It really feels awesome.
Get to the chopper. Can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. Oh, man. All right. Well, now, obviously, with so much hype around Omni movement, there's also going to be a lot of excitement because we heard a lot of those global systems about loadouts and what could be expecting with that. So, yeah, let's talk a little bit about that. What are going to be the options that players have when it comes to their weapons as we get ready for Warzone Mobile and this new shift?
Yeah, I mean, we're really excited with the release of Black Ops 6 and the start of Season 1. Warzone Mobile will be introducing all 31 ranged weapons.
Wow,
31 weapons right at the start.
Introduce all 31
5
weapons
ranged
right
weapons
off
and 2 melee weapons that players will be able to unlock and earn throughout that first season. So a lot of great weapons coming, a lot of new ways to play the game. A lot of new attachments and loadouts to try for players, so we're really excited that
movement on mobile.
Yeah, we've got the Warzone specific
Sounds
camo,
insane.
so we're really excited about that. And then the other thing that we have is all the Modern Warfare 2 and 3 weapons will still be available to players. So if you've earned that stuff, you still got access to it. So
2,
it's going to be
3,
a
and
weapon
Black
festival.
Ops.
Yeah, you're just gonna have
That's a
all
lot
the
of
toys,
weapons, bro.
everything
Like,
that you could possibly want here. Well,
that's
look,
insane.
as the life cycle of Warzone,
The amount of
Warzone
weapons
Mobile continues
in
to
COD
progress, as we've
Mobile
seen here, what are some of the
is
goals
gonna
that
be
you and the
crazy.
team have? That you want to keep in mind. You want the
I'm
players
hoping they
to keep in
just
mind
keep
from the dev point of view.
MW3 weapons,
Yeah, I mean,
not
like
2
Tom said, right?
or
We want to have
Warzone.
people be able to play Call of Duty
But
Warzone.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So of course we want to continue to develop more feature to be much more closer with the PC and console. We want to improve much more the connectivity experience, but we also want to stay true to our mobile players. So we also want to, continue improving the existing system that we currently have. Like for example, for Season 1, we're going to have a new refresh for all the menus to improve navigation based on the community feedback that we got. Because as Chris mentioned, it's still very important for us to listen to the feedback that we get. And we're also continuing to improve the onboarding experience for a more casual player.
Yeah, that is huge because, you know, you load up the game sometimes, you're like, what's happening right now? But now it's like you guys are just trying to make that a way more accessible experience. And it really sounds like that's the crux of it, right? It's accessibility is the name of the game when it comes to Warzone Mobile and what you guys are doing. Right. Unbelievable, man. I constantly am like blown away by like what developers have been able to create, but just the fact that you guys are not able to just do that on console, on PC, you're also able to do it on a freaking phone. It's just so damn cool. So thank you guys so much for joining us here today to talk all things Warzone Mobile, Call of Duty Mobile as well. It is an absolutely awesome time to be a mobile gamer. So I encourage you, if you've never had an opportunity to try out Call of Duty Mobile or Warzone Mobile, please check it out. I guarantee you, you will genuinely enjoy it. But there's so much to be excited about, so much to be pumped up for. And of course, I'm sure a lot of our COD-M and Warzone Mobile fans are going to be really stoked as well. But thank you so much, guys,
let's
for
get to
joining us
BR.
here today. It's been absolutely incredible.
Or go back to zombies. I like some of that
This here
zombies.
for COD next. So we'll see you guys in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about some of our favorite moments of today. We'll see you on the other side. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Dude, why
Play like a pro on a big screen TV up to 98 inches.
Why
from
don't you stay
TCL,
lit,
the
man?
official TV of Call of Duty. Share the wins. Elgato.
Whoever
the
came
official
up with a
screening
wood
partner
wick
of Call of
and a
Duty.
damn candle, I don't know why. Why'd you do that?
AMD, official CPU.
Does
and
anybody ever
GPU
use the
partner
candle,
of Call of Duty
a candle
Next.
that has a wood wick and it just goes out? Like,
Herman
look,
Miller
it's just
Gaming
going
is
out.
happy to be the chair provider for Call of Duty Next. Today's players are sitting in
Thought this was
Herman
gonna
Miller
be cool.
gaming and body chairs. Check out which gaming chair is best for you at hermanmiller.com/gaming.
Thought it was gonna be cool.
Triumph, official motorcycle partner of Black Ops
Thought it was
6.
gonna be cool.
Customize your
Sorry, I
typing.
bought it for my
Drop,
son's
the
fundraiser
official
anyway.
keycap partner of Call of Duty.
There's so much candle right there. I just want to burn off. I can't do it because I don't want to stay lit. I don't know. It's actually doing pretty good right now. See how much it stays lit.
Call of Duty next, and wow,
There's
what
a lot
an
of content
incredible
creators right
day
there.
It has been. We've seen some awesome
Ridiculous
gameplay.
amount of
We got
freaking
some cool reveals, a ton of
computers
stuff
right
to talk
there.
about
Like,
here, and everything that's coming
crazy.
out. All things Call of Duty. It's been excellent here, and now we're joined, totally not rushed, totally walked over here in a very calm manner. Our lovely commentators here for today. We got Puckett and Miles joining us, guys. How you doing? You feeling to get a go a little brisk sprint in there?
Between getting here and also the Oculus that we've been working on all day, yeah, we've had a fantastic workout.
Infinite sprint.
Yeah.
They were running around in the middle.
Speaking
It
of
was funny.
you know, hype things here,
and awkward.
Why don't we
All
talk
in the
about
same thing?
you know, one of the craziest things.
Hey,
the
you
best
guys, if
thing
you want to
that
join
I
up
think
in
everyone's
the,
been going nuts
go to my
about. Miles,
Discord. You want to join
Omni-Movement,
up
man. How
in
stoked are
Game
you for
Chat
this?
1. You
Look,
can talk to me
I've
in
had
Game
a
Chat
decent amount of
1.
time playing it. I've had a decent
Talk
amount of
about
time
some
watching it now. I
stuff
can
that you
safely
think
say
about.
This is something that feels
Cool
like
that's
it's
coming
always
up with
been Call of Duty in a
BO6,
weird way,
COD
even though
Next.
such a
If you've been
huge
watching
addition to
it,
the game.
things
So
you're
it's just
wanting
kinda
to
like, I don't
see
know.
in the
It
game
feels
or
so
improve,
right. Being able
or
to move
just
this
want to
quickly
just
and
say
this
what's up.
freely and just it's beautiful. Man.
It does
I'm
feel like it
sitting
makes
right
sense,
here in
you
Game
know,
Chat
which is super
1.
cool. Puckett, what about
In
your
the
favorite things?
Discord, CQ26
I
server.
definitely think
Let's
it was
go.
watching some of the best Warzone guys going toe-to-toe.
Click on Linktree.
No one is having a bad time.
/.
It's nothing but smiles
2.0.
throughout the whole venue. And the fact that they brought in
Or
all
go to
these
my
players
About
from
page
around the
on
world
Twitch.
into one place, it's a special event.
Or YouTube.
Yeah. All right, Steph, you've been a part of this for such a long time. You're part of the team that built this event.
Yes.
You know,
Next
so
is like my baby, but
what are you excited for?
you know, I work with all the studios, so I don't have one favorite. I love all of my children equally, and I'm just so excited for Black Ops 6 and everything that's coming with it, including the live seasons, which I am definitely not allowed to talk about.
Looking forward to the movement.
However,
Nope.
I'm
looking forward to
just
new
wait
maps.
get on my couch and play.
I'm looking forward to
beta
Area
with my friends,
99.
right? Like Miles said, like we've been able to get hands-on
New
with the
Resurgence
game
map.
just a little bit in the studios, in playtests. They've been awesome, but to actually have this out in the world, have it be real, be able to play beta with my friends and my family, maybe you guys, maybe
I mean, they're going to take away
I'm very down.
Rebirth
and
to
then,
replace.
and then, you know,
I don't
like,
know.
launch is right around the corner for zombies, for
Don't
Warzone.
know.
We've got all
Zombie
this awesome
content
stuff
is
ahead
gonna
of us,
be
so
insane.
I'm just hyped.
Yeah, no, I honestly, I'm right there with you. And also, too, just seeing the way that all the studios have come together to make, because look, folks, I don't know if you know this, but making a video game is very hard. It's very, very difficult. So to see so much cross collaboration, I'm sure for you has to feel like a particular, you know, a bit of joy, because it's like, hey, you know, all these people came together to make this incredible thing.
So many studios and folks at Activision all across the board, you know, working on all different projects and stuff we've had in the pipeline. Obviously, getting to announce the return of Verdansk, kind of a personal highlight.
It's kind of dope. Because I know you were like big in that original Warzone.
Everyone on Twitter, it's happening.
Like, I don't get that nervous anymore, but I was doing a little, like, it's a huge moment.
You guys knocked it out of the park.
You know, 2025.
Hell yeah, 2025.
Exciting stuff.
It's going to be dope. It's going to be dope. Of course, folks, we also saw, you know, I mean, I think the passion here from our creators.
Say hi in
Everyone,
chat and drop a follow.
being
Let's
just
go.
So in love with what we're seeing. I've come across a few folks, asked them how they're feeling. To what you said, Puckett, very true. It was like instant, like, joy. It was like, yes, no, this is awesome. I'm having a really good time playing this. You're seeing it in the faces of a lot of players too. It's been genuinely fun.
And if anyone got the chopper gunner during zombies, I thought that's the happiest I've ever seen a human
The
being.
chopper gunner, I miss
Everyone
it.
was just beaming smiles.
You mean to tell me I could be above ground shooting zombies with a giant machine gun?
Absolutely.
Sign me the hell up, baby. I'm all about that.
The mangler, or like the mutant injection mangler on mangler violence as well. Like that was, we got to see a couple of those on stream, and zombies this year. So excited.
Nameless has never played one, and we're like, dude, you are coming in.
We're gonna get him in
He
on
was
this one. It is so good.
Yesterday, I was watching you guys playing, and Nameless was like just going off.
Yeah. I'm all, just to say one thing that I'm excited for, real quick. Warzone Mobile.
We forgot to ask you.
I'm pumped. I know. No one asked me. I'm just a fleshy meat bag that throws the commercial break. That's all I am. But you know what, guys? I'm genuinely stoked for Warzone Mobile. The fact that that level of connectivity exists on the cell phone is absolutely absurd. It is so freaking cool. But folks, that is going to do it for us here today. I mean, what a day it's been. But let's go ahead, though, real fast and take a look at some of the best reactions of the day with our TCL best reactions. Go ahead and take a see what we have over here.
So the only Warzone?
Come on, baby! 20 bars!
The only Warzone thing they got going on is Resurgence? Area 99? What's that?
Let's go, baby!
What's that? What's that?
First W, ladies and gentlemen. Black Ops 6 Warzone, 20 kill W. None of that weak shit, 20 kill W.
All right, hello everybody. I'm standing right now in front of a very large television with Destroy, which I believe you're actually taking this bad boy home based on some of your reactions today. And I'm guessing the reactions are because it's looking pretty good out there in game. How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling amazing. I've been really enjoying myself out here playing the game. I've been playing with my boy Z and my girlfriend one day, and we've been having a great time running into other creators, trying out the new movement, and it's just been really fun having a new feel for a game, especially with all the new guns and stuff like that. I've really been enjoying myself.
Have you been enjoying, obviously, everything that's kind of come about? It's been 4 years in the making. What are some of the standouts for you?
Yeah, so I actually attended the last two COD Next as well. I really enjoyed this one. It seems like COD is always trying to go above and beyond. Some of the major standouts.
This
Our
one does
hotel
look
is
pretty
beautiful. The spot
dope.
that they have us staying at.
Looks like a pretty
when we
cool
came to the
event.
event, we had a nice little private motorcade that was awesome to get to the event, as well as just the support from the people that are here and working. They just want to see us have a good time, and it's been a great time all around.
I love to hear that. Well, Destroy, congratulations. This is
They're in
going home
DC.
with you
I
for
wonder if there's,
incredible
like,
reactions.
Protesters
protesting
protesting something in DC. That's always happening.
All right, what microphone do I need to yell into so I can get myself a TV,
Right?
TCL? I need to do this right now. Puckett, we're going out there.
Destroy is so hype, and he's a big dude. So how big is that TV? It was almost to his shoulder, bro.
I hope you didn't pack a carry-on, because
Yeah, that's real awkward getting that one home.
Oh, man. All right, well, I mean, there's still a little bit more to talk about here. Steph, we got the beta.
Beta is right around the corner. Pre-order now
Friday.
and get open beta
Starts
early
Friday.
access or subscribe to select Game Pass plans. We're kicking off on August 30th, and we've got these 2 weekends with early access and then open beta kicking off on September 6th. And you can jump into the beta starting Friday. I cannot wait. Like I said,
Like
preload
this
today.
Friday?
Yeah.
Like this Friday.
Preload,
right around the
preload.
We're flying home. we're getting on beta.
Yes.
That's how it works.
I'm just excited because I get to be here for a beta. I'm always working when a beta's going on, so it's just really nice to finally be here to be a part of this. And yeah, I mean, what an incredible event this has been. But I know, Steph, it takes an army to make this happen.
Yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out. I want to say a quick list of thank yous. It takes so many of us to make Call of Duty Next happen. Of course, so many awesome teams across Activision, our incredible development studio teams at Treyarch and Raven who are here today, and all of our friends at home at the studios, our amazing creators from around the world for being here, and all of the hard work from the folks behind the camera here at the venue, our awesome broadcast and production teams.
You guys are awesome.
We'll see you all in beta, and also you guys are okay too.
Yeah, well, I'll take okay.
I guess this is the end. We're going to transfer over
folks,
to
well, we want to
playing
thank
some
everyone at home who
zombies.
watched today, partaked, enjoyed what
play
we
some
put out here,
zombies.
and that is going to do it for us here at Call of Duty Next. What a joy it has been to be a part of this. But be sure, though, to hang around, because coming up immediately after this, we have our 5th annual Cold Bowl right here, and it's going to be so freaking dope. We got Cassie, everyone standing by for. We got Ghost Reflections, as well as Katie Bedford, going to be bringing you all the action. Make sure you check out, though, some of the top plays of the day, brought to you by AMD, and we'll see you next time.
Woo!
All right. We'll keep the top plays going.
Those are some strong bushes.
Dude, just look at that. Use that kill streak in zombies. Again. It's going to be so nice. Hutch was the only one in zombies that was actually going around the map and trying to unlock things and figure stuff out. Everybody else is just kind of playing. Look at these maps. Looking forward to it.
You can grab them as a meat shield.
You bought the Vaulted Edition. That weapon's inside the Vaulted Edition.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
He's using them as a meat shield. Freaking dope.
Dodie gang? Is that what I'm supposed to?
High ground on this map is literally it. If you can keep that high ground, you can basically spawn trap. If you spawn trap me, I'm gonna be so upset. You know what I mean, Nami? Is this the intro? Yeah. There it is. There it is. Call of Duty Endowment Bowl in 14 minutes? Huh. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to the game. Let's go. Just give me a second. I gotta fix everything. Put that right there. Leave this right here. I'm good there. Alright, go to the other PC. Pull up the game. I'm gonna move this over here like that. like that. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Last night, I downloaded the pre-download content for the beta on Friday. So if you're on Blizzard or Battle.net, there is a pre-download already, so you can go ahead and download it. If that's what you want to do. If that's what you want to do. See if I can move this over a little bit. The heck is going on? It's better. Scroll down. Okay. Oh, it's updating right now. There's an update. 11 gigs. There's an 11 gig update right now. Can't even play the game yet. But there's an update. The freak over? Seriously? Hold on. What did I do? Oh, that'd be the reason why? Is that it? What the heck? Is that like on everything? No, just this one. Properties. That's the reason. It's all messed up. But why is it? Why is my Elgato messing up like that? What the heck? One moment. Is there an update or something? What the heck? This is weird. I'm gonna remove this. And I'm gonna put another one back up. What the heck is going on? Video captured. This one, I guess. Oh, are you serious right now? That's so weird. Weird. I don't know why I did that. It's fixed now, though. It's fixed. Well, we got a freaking update, so we got to do that first. Nothing we can do about that besides get this update completed. Nothing we can do. Spotify is acting funny. Weird. Super weird. Just bear with me while we're doing this download. There's always a download. I don't know why. It is what it is. But yeah, as for the COD Danks stuff, the zombie stuff looks lit. Looks really good. I'm looking forward to it. The fact that you can basically pick up a mangler gun and shoot it, turn into a mangler, buy your 3-plate off the wall buys, weapon wall buys, gumdrop field upgrades, perks. It looks pretty dope. Going back to the old school Verdansk era Warzone style mechanics. No more backpack system. Satchel. I mean, just the loot when you open a box, it just drops on the ground. Drops on the ground like it's supposed to. It just looks good, you know, like looking forward to it. Looking forward to playing multiplayer on PO6 Friday, August 30th, when it drops. I don't know what this update is for. I mean, if you get pre-access right now on an update, you can play it now. That would be dope. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that would be awesome. %. See, this one's messed up too. But not that. It's fixed. Crazy. Be right back. Game channel.
got the calling card, bro.
There's the calling
We got the calling card. What?
What? I finally lost the ray gun? After so long? I got my mule pick, but I don't have my ray gun. I'm on my way up there. I'm gonna see if I can grab a self-rise, because I did not wanna...
I got a self-rise. I haven't lost it since we started this shit. Alright, chopper gunner, out. What the fuck is that? There it is.
Wow, didn't even have to use my chopper gunner. You gotta be kidding me.
Hey!
You gotta be kidding me.
11,000 kills for the boat.
They're right here next to me.
Forgot you even had it.
You got anybody behind us?
One guy.
That's
One
four.
guy behind us. We got one guy behind us. Right here.
Woo!
Are you serious? Are you serious? No, they're done, bro! Are you kidding me?
I killed the last three. Good shit. Hey, how did that go?
Hey, Ghost, you want to play again?
Yeah, go for come on, man. How'd that song go? Pew, 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 pop, pop.
I don't know, bro.
Okay.
You got another double.
repetition after repetition every day. But I just wanna start a fire, burning up all of the bridges that are in my way, fulfilling all of my desires. Wait, my selfish masquerade won't bring me grace. My stupid dedication runs my life. This is not a paradise. I get knocked down, then I'm paralyzed. And lately I've been terrified, but I won't drown by my own device. I'm losing sight. A lot, not a little. It's true, I'm fine, but I'm lost in the rhythm. Revelation after revelation, I've survived. No, I just wanna go higher. Learn enough from all the people that are in my life. I'll never wait to be inspired. Shame, we oversaturate our tiny brains with useless complications all the time. This is not a paradise. I get knocked down and I'm paralyzed. And lately I've been terrified, but I won't drown by my own device. I'm losing sight. A lot, not a little. It's true, I'm fine, but I'm lost in the rhythm. I'm lost in the rhythm. I'm lost in the rhythm. This is not a paradise. I get knocked down and I'm paralyzed. And lately I've been terrified, but I won't drown by my own device. I'm losing sight. A lot, not a little. It's true, I'm fine, but I'm lost in the rhythm. I let my guard down, but you get so dramatic. I can't mess up, you won't forget it like it's photographic. And if we fall out, I'm not sure if I'll manage. I think I'm codependent, won't tell you that's oversharing. I wish I could tell you why I'm mad, but I don't want you finding more red flags. And I know I can't open up my bed. I can't write a love song, and when I try it feels wrong. Fill my lungs so I can feel a thing. Haven't slept in days, my eyes peeled open from adrenaline. I wish I could be your sedative. How could I repair us? I can put together sentences. I'll try to fix things by myself, by emulating someone else. I can't admit when I need help, but I will when it's over. I'll be waiting by the edge of what I was built on, contemplating if I let us go on too long. Why even try to waste my time? Still don't understand my mind. How could I be in your life if I can't control? I let my guard down, but you get so dramatic. I can't mess up, you won't forget it like it's photographic. And if we fall out, I'm not sure if I'll manage. I think I'm codependent, won't tell you that's oversharing. I wish I could tell you why I'm mad, but I don't want you finding.
Let's go. Looks like we got a new weekly challenge. New weekly challenge is the Jack Death March for the Bow 27. In zombies, you can complete 10 contracts, get 100 tac stand kills with an assault rifle, get 250 kills with a shotgun. Let's see what Battle Royale is. Battle Royale is Fortune's Keep, loot, 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 and complete 15 contracts. Loot. Get 5 operator kills or assist. So I think we're gonna loot in some Fortune's Keep. We're gonna do some Fortune's Keep because it looks like it's easier to do. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? So we're gonna play some Fortune's Keep to complete that weekly challenge. Check out the new store. Doesn't look like they added anything. There is a claim a free thing in the store. We're claiming something free in the store. In a store. Looks like it has some zombie stuff in a pack. Here lies punk. A little punk action. Alright. Pre-purchase. Let me see. Oh, it just basically want you to purchase. They want you to purchase some stuff. Okay. You can't play the beta yet. What does this say? Pre-purchase for access in one days? 1 days? In 1 day? Okay. Let's see if there's a reason. Looks like there's a Fortune's Keep thing going on here. Let's see if there is. Plunder. Rotations. Currently Fortune's Keep. Perfect. That's what we need. What I need right now. Loot the North region, which is Keep, Gatehouse, Graveyard, Zero Ground, Winery, all that good stuff. My squad feels on. Let's go. Don't know. I'll run this one. Did anybody get that Spills Bean camo? It's kind of funny. Ain't gonna lie. Little demon. Little demon. All right, let's get it.